So now you're falling in love. Here you go now. This feeling turn me on. And now she does like this, will you do it like that? Now she does it like this, will you touch her right back? Now she moves like this, will you move it like that? Come on, shake, 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 shake it. 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 Like this, will you do it like that?
For who's the fattest on the show? Let's get this bit over with because we've been threatening to do it for days.
One more trouble tripper.
Go ahead, keep it because I'm going with you. I think.
I thought Artie would refrain from eating till the weigh-in.
Well, here's the thing. I mean,
all the fat guys.
Look, I surprised myself by getting over 290, man. That was like, holy Christ. I mean, that was L depression.
That was a barrier you hadn't broken before.
Robin, not even close. I think like when I did dirty work, I was heavy. I think that was only 265. So that's a big amount of weight. And I don't think there's anybody else in here that's close to 300 pounds.
All right, I'm going to bring in all the fat guys. Here's the fattest guys I can find on our show. Jason, who works in our back office, and Jason and Will, producer, is on the show. We got quite the staff. We got quite the heavy staff. I got Jason. I got Brian Phelan, who works for Howard TV. He's been with us for years. Hey, Phelan, how long have you been with us? How many years now?
10 years? 10, 11 years?
Yeah, how tall are you?
6'3".
Yeah, he's a big boy.
Yeah, he's big.
Yep.
He could give Artie a run.
You know who else is coming?
Who else?
Don't discount is Tim Sabian. He's also tall. Tim's tall.
Yeah, he's fat too. I was sitting with him yesterday with you in that meeting, and boy, his belly was flopping over.
We talked about Tim needs to get a fashion consultant because what Tim does is he gets his shirts too tight and they're always striped.
And he wears striped pants and striped shirts. And they're all tucked in. Tim's looking very Rush Limbaugh. All right, you got Brian Phelan, who is from Howard TV, and he's pretty heavy dude, and he's 6'3". You got Tim Sabian, our program director, he's in the gym constantly, but always heavy. Jason's gained quite a few pounds in the last, let's say, 3 years, right?
Totally, especially this last year.
Yeah, I mean, what are you doing to yourself?
I don't know, dude. I'm depressed about it. I don't feel good about myself.
I know. And Scott, the engineer, is in the group, and he's got like a big bowling boy, like he's got a big giant Santa belly. You know,
it's crazy.
You might even be fatter than Artie now that I'm looking.
I don't think so, but I'm getting there.
I don't know. This is gonna be tough.
I know, it's not as easy a call as you think.
John Hines put on a lot of weight.
Yes, I have.
Yeah,
And he's tall as well.
But John doesn't have the belly thing going on. Like when you look bellies down the line, like Scott and Tim and Artie have the bellies.
Let me see Artie next to these guys. Move out of the way, Gary.
Look, I mean, listen, none of us look like the 89 Michigan team.
By the way, Ben, and then you know what? It's starting to be like fat guys just starting to look normal now. And Benji,
Hey, America's fat. Yeah. When I go to the Midwest to do stand-up, I'm consistently the thinnest guy in the room.
That is true.
and Benji is fat, but he looks a lot smaller next to Artie. He looks like half the size of Artie. Benji's way smaller than you are. Artie's got the big head now and the big neck. Like your neck is huge.
He has no neck anymore.
It's called fucking conditioning.
I think Artie's gonna weigh more than all these guys.
I think
Right, but
so.
what about the rest of the order? Who's the thinnest guy in the group?
All right, the guy who weighs what happened to Phelan? Did he leave?
No, he's
working on the scale.
over.
He's working on the scale.
He's rigging it.
What's all that noise?
Hey, is there a prize for having this guy? We get a prize for every other fucking thing. I can't get like a
We'll give you
sandwich?
another bag of cookies.
What's that hum?
You know,
One of the microphones, maybe.
Let me see. Hold on. Wow. What mic is that? A or B?
I'm on A.
I'm on B.
So when you turn them off, it's better, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, listen to that.
A lot of ambient noise.
So Scott gets in, he's gonna work on it.
Yeah. Sorry about the noise, ladies and
Just the
gentlemen.
lights and the ceiling and a lot of people in here.
Well, if it's lights in the ceiling and we know there's something wrong, why don't you look into it?
Why don't we see if I switch to the hardwired ones?
All right,
would
do
that be
that,
easier?
yeah.
Okay, so turn off these.
Yeah, turn those off. Just put on the, we got wired mics. I think they're better. What's going on over there?
What are we doing here? I got it.
Maybe I'll move. Maybe I'll see if I can participate. All right, that's much better, I think, already.
So it's not the lights.
Well, it's the lights with the wireless.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. A hardwired mic is going to be affected by lights.
I think what Scott is saying is if we just get rid of the lights in the ceiling, we'll be fine.
Oh, okay, Scott. See if you can do that tomorrow.
What I'm saying is I just made that up. It's really no.
Well, don't worry. We know you know nothing. All right, let's think. I think the next heaviest guy is either going to be Phelan or Jason. What do you think, Robin? Put him in
The
order.
next,
I say
heaviest?
Artie's the heaviest.
You think Jason weighs more than Benji?
Yeah.
Yeah, I disagree.
Honestly, I can't get a good look at everybody. I'm coming in.
What do you want? Yeah, come sit on the couch.
I say Jason weighs more than Benji.
I don't think so. I don't know, though.
Benji don't look that big to me right now. He kind of looks normal.
May I? Benji, may I?
Lift up that shirt. Oh, Jesus Christ. What's in your body?
Tickle for me.
That poor
I
chick.
might have to go shirtless just to really listen to
Why is your mic not on now? Let me see.
Hardwire A?
Hardwire A isn't working.
I'm on A.
That's B? It's not working.
Hello?
It's not working. What are you helloing? Hello. He's helloing. Hello? The hello ain't gonna help it. Got a bunch of fucking nuts working.
It's the lights.
No. I'll do the wireless. Oh, Artie's got his shirt off. Oh, you're definitely bigger than Benji.
Everyone should take their shirts off.
Artie, you're definitely big. Oh, what mic are you on now?
What I haven't moved.
What mic are you on now?
I'm on-
fucking going crazy.
Hardwire A and wireless A.
Benji out of here.
Hardwire A and wireless.
All right, thanks, Gary.
What, telling you what fucking mics to put on? Scott, why do you keep moving back?
Because he's retarded.
Did you see what Artie did?
He took his shirt off.
Hey, listen, guys, this is what a man looks like.
Are you shaving your belly?
No, what?
I don't know. Your belly's all red.
It's gotten too big for hair to cover it.
Benji, take your shirt off. I want to see you next to Artie so I can really judge.
Don't just touch me with your fucking...
Don't touch Artie. Look at him. He's half the, he's built identical to you, but half the size.
They're twins.
Look at the titties on you guys. Look at the titties on you guys.
I think he's having my sunglasses.
Well,
Benji's sporting bigger breasts.
Yeah, Benji's got huge tits. You got tits like a girl. So Artie doesn't have tits.
Look
at his tits.
I'm conditioned.
Those fucking titties in you.
See, this is the worst when you play. Like, people play shirts and skins basketball. I don't think people do that.
That was the worst. Holy mackerel. Benji, your body's completely off.
Yeah, I'm fat.
No, but I mean, it's like a weird fat. Like, Artie don't look so bad fat.
Benji's much looser, like looser skin.
Artie looks like a guy who used to be a construction worker who drank a lot of beer.
Right.
Like you could see the form of what used to be a build.
Right.
I look like a guy who went 405 for Union High in 1980.
But Benji's like completely atrophied. And you know what? I hate to point this out, but Benji on his chest, I just noticed, has this crazy rash underneath all that hair.
Yeah, because his titties. Oh, look at that.
It
What's
looks like a
that?
bunch of extra nipples.
Oh, what is that? What's going on with that red?
I don't know. It's just always, I'm always, if someone's fat, I'm just always the grossest. You know?
No, but you see all those like red blotches and bumps on your titties?
Yes.
Look at those.
I don't have sensitive skin. I don't know.
Wow, Benji.
You might have a disease, bro.
No, I don't.
I don't know, man.
Take your shirt off, Howard.
Weird.
What's, I'm not fat.
Take your shirt off.
He doesn't mind taking his shirt off. Let's not get into this.
You're just wasting our time. Howard,
Take your
I
shirt
know
off.
you go to the gym.
I don't got titties.
He doesn't have a rash either.
you can actually see that Howard, in fact, does have ribs.
You love your shirt off.
I don't, but I don't have titties.
I'm fat. I admit
You
it.
got to do something about this, man.
I've been
You're
trying to
a
hide
young
if I'm fat.
You're a young dude.
Yeah.
I don't know
Oh,
about
so
that.
you think Benji's the second?
So wait, you originally said that Jason was bigger than Benji. Now what are you thinking?
Well, we gotta see Jason with your shirt.
Jason, take that shirt off. Let me see that. Let me see it.
Get a hair in the store.
You got a hairy back, dude?
Remember the
No
story?
idea. I'll know what that scene was.
Howard, remember we went to the Korean woman? She wanted to
Whoa.
double?
Oh my
I know.
God!
You're a big boy too.
Turn around, Mr. Jason. Wow.
Jason,
I'm so embarrassed.
What
My
about
whole life.
Bigfoot?
first of all, the hair on your chest. What do you shave it in the collar?
What?
Is that how it goes?
No, I don't. I should shit down here.
Yeah, you shave right down to the hair on your
Or else
chest.
the hair would
He
just
saved his entire neck.
Like you could have like a total hair turtleneck sweater.
Yeah,
I know. He's like that Hungarian dog boy.
I think Artie might be heavier than you, but I think
He's
I know
definitely
you're heavier than Benji.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, you got to
No.
be. Jesus, I got to write this down.
So thrilled.
Yeah, I'm going with Artie first. Close second, Jason.
Phelan's feeling downright thin right now.
Phelan, you look
Phelan's
at
awesome.
Yeah.
Look at that.
All right, I don't know who's the fit. I think we should just wait.
Yeah, 'cause it's hard to tell.
I can't tell.
Somebody said, JD, you got to write down the weights as we do it.
All right,
So who's going on? Let Artie go on first. Obviously.
All right, Artie's got to be.
Right.
There's no one going to be Artie. I'm looking at that belly. That Artie's big right now.
Keep backing up.
All right, Artie, is it possible you can break?
No, don't take your shoes off. Just
Well, Artie, you might as well take your pants off too, Artie.
Artie, get naked. Hey, Art, is there any chance you could be breaking 300?
I don't know. Absolutely. I haven't dieting.
All right, let me see. Yeah, this is after Vegas.
Oh my God.
What?
Whoa. All right, it's 295. That's the benchmark to beat. Right.
395.
Great weekend. Tim just pulled out his fast time.
296. I was the heaviest, by the way. I lost.
You lost a pound. All right, congratulations. Artie,
See, he's already reducing.
Tim just pulled out Artie's pants.
let's bring Benji over next.
What kind of underwear does he wear?
All right, Tim. Well, who's next? Benji. All right, Benji, definitely
265, I said.
Yeah, he don't weigh as much as Artie. Stand on there. Put your feet right on. Whoa.
What?
All right, 252.
Wait, Tim, take your foot off the scale.
No, 252.
Doesn't even matter. Okay, 252. All right, so now the big question is Jason more or less than Benji?
Definitely more. Jason definitely comes up at over 252. Get on there, man. You hairy. Your hair alone weighs 50 pounds. Yeah, you already beat Benji. 269. 269, motherfucker. Damn. Look at that. You're losing the hair on your head. You got hair everywhere. That is cruel.
This guy, why is there no fucking prize? There's one fucking thing on the prize.
We're funny. We're gonna.
What do you want?
Hold on, guys.
Car.
We're gonna announce next week, Howard. We're gonna announce next week that we are in fact doing a contest amongst ourselves with a $20,000 prize. Already.
Already?
Yes. So this is gonna get you guys fired up.
What's the prize? I mean, what's the contest?
The contest is we're gonna start out in 2 teams of 4, right? 8 altogether.
Oh, the weight loss
The weight loss contest, and then the first team gets there, and then it's an individual contest after that.
Oh, that's going to be good. All right, so Jason is the second fattest guy. Nah, my money's on, let's see what Sabian clocks in.
What do you think he's at, Howard?
Sabian,
240?
240 maybe.
No,
250. You think heavier? Let's see.
250.
Really?
Heavier.
Let me see, get on there.
I'd say 260, 250.
258.
Wait a second, he's a pound less than Jason?
Yeah.
I'm by muscle.
Jason's number 2.
269.
Oh, sorry.
269.
It's 11 pounds lighter. Man, taller.
So who's the second fattest guy? Jason, I had it right.
Jason, yeah.
All right, let me see. Hey, Phelan, get on there, man.
Now, Phelan's tall.
Yeah, he could. He has shoes on, but so who cares? Yeah, he's only 250. He's a light. You realize how much everybody weighs around here?
But he's like 6'4", so that's not out of the
Yeah,
question.
he's thin.
What about Scott?
Scott, how tall are you, Scott?
Scott's 6'1". Scott the engineer.
He could sneak in.
He could sneak in past Jason.
Right, because he's tall.
And he knows he can.
What did Jason weigh again?
269.
All right, here we go. Oh, somebody's got this. Holy, this can't be right.
What is it?
Phelan, are you stepping on that? Because he was up to 365. 268.
He's only a pound behind.
Jason beat me. Excellent. Oh, wow.
Jason, if you take a shit today, you wouldn't be in second
Look
place.
at the bathroom and come back.
John Hyde, but is I don't know.
He's a
He's-
lightweight.
John, you think you got these guys beat?
No, I think I'm up in the middle of the pack somewhere.
Let me see where you are.
243.
No, I think I'm heavier than that.
Let's see. 256.
Whoa.
We have 4 guys that weigh between 255 and 260.
Listen, you know, Artie, you're not such a slob. Come over here, guys. I'm telling you.
No, listen, to think though, 14 months ago I weighed 200 pounds. That's the most astonishing unhealthy statistic here.
Artie's still 30 pounds heavier than like.
Who did next?
I mean, I gained 95 pounds.
We
in a
got
year.
more.
That's it?
Well,
Lowest 160.
So I know it's Artie, Jason. Man, we got a fat show.
I heard Andy's over 300.
All right, so that's a good way.
What about Ganji? Where the fuck is
He's not
that?
here. He's not here every day.
See, he might have been the second guy in the
No,
group.
Jason's got to beat.
You think? I don't know.
Jason, you got to slow down. What are you eating, boy?
I know.
What,
Too much,
What are
man.
you up to, man?
Nothing. I think it's my whatever.
I know you have money to beat now.
He was about to use the metabolism word. You're right, right?
I backed off that.
You ever go out and take a walk or anything?
Yeah, well, I belong to a gym that I never go to. It's the worst.
I'm in the gym.
You know what I started doing yesterday too, Howard? I started doing like the fat guy move, which I've seen, I've even been guilty of this, but I saw the bag lunch with the like tuna sandwich on whole wheat bread yesterday.
Yeah. What is that? What's that? Is that the fat guy move? What does that mean?
It means he's gonna try to start losing weight now.
Every day.
I'm down 4 pounds in 2 weeks. Everyone get excited.
Yeah.
I'm down a pound. I'm down a pound.
You weigh a lot.
When I started here, I weighed like 240, and that's just in the last year was,
come on. You've always been
Look at
fat.
that. Look at that. Check that out, huh? Come on.
He's in the gym, and I'm like, why bother?
What do you mean, why
What's he
bother?
gonna
He's
do?
good.
Hey, Howard.
I think Tim is the whatever the fuck he is, program manager, whatever the fuck he is.
Jason just announced
Pulling down my pants is the worst Minneapolis move I've ever seen.
That was funny. Jason was just whispering in my ear. It's his birthday today. It's like the worst fucking day. The antidepressants. I mean, I can tell he takes us to heart.
How old
His
is he?
birthday. That's what we did for his
What's your problem, antidepressants? You're a young man.
I don't know. No, the problem I've had for a long time.
What are you depressed about?
I don't know. Do I know what it was? Maybe able to fix it, man. I
What do you mean? How deep does the depression go? Like suicidal?
No, not like that.
Like glue?
What do you mean?
It gets to the point where it becomes hard to function every day. And there's like no rhyme or reason for it. It's the horrible sinking feeling. And the last time I did these pills, it completely worked. And then
No, it's not.
Well, I'm not going on for a couple weeks.
How long does it take for them to really get in your system?
About 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Do you still prefer television to fucking? Remember when you
Most of the time.
Really? You rather watch TV than fuck your girlfriend?
Yeah, most of the time. No, I mean,
You ever try fucking your girlfriend on the TV?
Wow.
Yeah, and I feel bad. I feel like a completely horrible boss because Jason worked for me for 6 or 7 years, and I never even knew he was depressed. He mentioned it. I didn't know evidence. This is perfect. This is because you see him up around.
I don't take, I try and be professional here and not take it out on anybody.
So what
but
happens when you go home?
When I go home, I just sit and stare.
You're like, how many stairs? You saw that? Well, did you sit and stare?
You could tell, yeah. You'd like shut the door to his bedroom and that's where he'd spend the rest of the night.
Really?
Hey, Howard.
But is that depressed or is that just like having a good time watching TV?
It sounds like bored to me.
Are you bored?
No.
Yeah, having a good time.
A couple years ago when I was on the medication feeling better, it changed my whole outlook. I went out more, I was happier, I called my friends, But when I get sucked down into this like depression, it's just you don't want to leave the apartment.
Maybe I'm depressed because I don't want to leave my apartment. I don't want to come to work.
It's not
But I just do it. I
But
think
no, some strangers would say you have a form of depression, Howard, if that's your,
I guess
No,
I'm
I would
depressed.
definitely say that. I look at his
depressed?
face, I'm like, oh,
Look
he's
at your
depressed.
apartment.
I mean, especially if they want to sell you some pills. I mean,
What are these pills? Maybe I'm getting. I think I'm happy. I think
You
I'm
like to be
depressed.
happy-go-lucky?
Who the fuck isn't depressed?
Marcus Schenkenberg.
Can I tell you something? I about 6 or 7 years ago had what I thought was, looking back on it, might have been a bout with depression. It went on for like 4 or 5 months, and I just didn't want to. I didn't want to be anywhere. I didn't want to be home. I didn't want to be here. I didn't want to go out. I didn't want to do anything. Every day when I woke up, it was like a cloud over me.
Go married.
No, but it was really. It was like one of those weird things because I know it runs in my family and stuff. And I just like when I look back on it now, I go, God, that might have been like depression. That really
Do you,
sucks.
do you wake up happy?
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
I don't.
When I go to my
Wake up happy?
when I
What's
look
happy about?
when I look at my computer and I see there's a hot chick on the show, I'm like, oh, or a band I want, I'm like, this is gonna be a good day.
Really?
Yeah.
Good for you.
The only thing that depresses me is the news I read.
I wonder if I'm depressed.
I know you're depressed.
I am?
Again, we have to go through how miserable you are. That's depression.
Wait, miserable and depression are not the same thing.
No. I mean, he's internally miserable. His life sucks.
Is that depression?
Yes.
I might have depression, but I don't think about it. You know what I do, Jason, honestly?
Yeah.
I don't think about myself.
You think about yourself every
I
morning?
never think about myself.
Hal, I've never heard a crazier thing come out of a person.
I don't think about
Exactly that
myself.
now.
I go home, I put on.
You don't think about
No,
yourself?
I don't. I don't think about myself.
I never met someone who thought about themselves
No,
more.
I don't think about my mood. Whatever this is it.
Oh,
This is it.
He has a question. This is the matrix in which he
Well,
lives.
yes, you know,
Wait until then when it ends, it's over.
Well,
That's
see,
it.
I think that's a sign that you probably have a good quality shrink because a lot of shrinks will try to spin your miserable stuff into depression and sell you pills and
Well,
shit.
absolutely. They try to medicate that.
But did you ever feel?
I'm going to be seeing my shrink today. I'm asking if I'm depressed.
Did you ever feel like?
I don't even know.
Well, you've had many of the symptoms, insomnia, when you were going through your back pain, all of those things have, they
Depression.
come from, your unexpressed, depression is unexpressed anger.
When I'm inside bed, I don't feel
Hey,
depressed.
can I
shit,
ask
right?
That's a happy moment for you.
That is a happy moment. You know what? It's going to
Because you
happen more.
forget yourself. That's the moment you're
Yes.
not thinking of yourself.
Can I- chose everything.
Can I ask you this is a highly pressed question? I don't know if I'll get the answer. Have you, in the period of time that you've been seeing your shrink, have you been prescribed and taken any medication?
No,
Just the
absolutely
Ambien.
not. No, he never even prescribed the Ambien. That was my
Where'd you get
doctor.
that from?
That was my doctor, my general practitioner.
Oh,
That was Dr. Vivian Butts.
For me, and I don't know if this relates to people, for me, it's like when you're doing something that you know you should be enjoying or have enjoyed in the past, and you just have like no feeling towards it whatsoever.
Like me too.
Like,
But
Yeah,
I
I
would never know that's depression. I just
You
think
just
that's being
don't put a
human.
label on it. That's
Right.
you.
I'm smart.
It's you not have any feelings?
Of course.
Okay.
My father told me that.
But do you? Howard, have you ever felt like you couldn't function? Have you ever felt like being depressed or miserable made you not function? Like,
I would never do it. It's not an option. I got to function. What am I going to do?
Right. See, so that's. I mean, that would be called clinical
No,
depression.
I functioned all during my depression. Not
So
well,
you
but I functioned.
feel you went through a depression.
Oh my God, yes. I didn't sleep at all at
You're
one
all
point in my
dead.
life.
I mean, you got to get off those pills. What's the matter with you?
No, I want to see if they work again.
Sit in your room is good. That's what I do. I sit in the room wait for the next day.
I always tell people when, if you can get up and go to work every day, you don't need medication.
What do you think there is in life? You think there's more? They sit in your room? What do you do? You go sit in a club? It's a
No.
simple-
What do you snowboard with Amelia Westwood?
People think you're missing out on
Yeah,
something.
you want to go to a party with Paris Hilton?
Yeah, I mean, what do you think Paris Hilton? She's sitting in the club getting wasted.
She's
I just want to feel good about something. I just
think
want
it's
to
like-
have a feeling inside me that's like, wow, I'm enjoying myself.
No
Or
one
I'm
has
good.
that.
Nobody
I
has
really do. I enjoy my life.
No one has that.
I have that.
No, you don't.
I do too. Love it.
I've seen you in action.
Oh, please.
You better enjoy yourself at the Yankee game. I'm gonna give you my tickets, else I'm not giving them to you.
Why are you bothering going to the Yankee game?
I don't know. Sometimes I question that. Sometimes you just sit in there and you're just like, well, this is cool. And
He loves the Yankees. That's something that generally brings him joy.
Wherever I go, I'm never enjoying
He's
myself.
where
And
you
you're
be
fine with
somewhere
that?
else.
Of course I'm fine with it. What do you think there is going to make you feel happy? There's nothing.
Wait a second. You're happy when you're having sex with Beth. Making love. Making love.
That's a different thing. That doesn't count.
What about fuck making love? I like fucking.
But that's happiness, right? So you know you have a benchmark for what happiness is.
That's right.
So when you do
You
other
feel
things,
like that every day,
I know,
every
but-
moment of the
Oh,
day.
I have a big smile on.
Yeah, we should embroider that into a fucking hook rug. Happiness is fucking a supermodel.
Yeah, but
Thanks, Garrett. There's the benchmark. 99.9% of the world should leap off a bridge.
Yeah, no, everything has to match that. Forget about it.
No, I tell you the truth. Like, simple things make me happy. I mean, I like going to dinner. I
But see,
like.
Jason was saying he doesn't see the simple things. The simple things aren't there for him.
Is chess bringing you joy
Yes.
currently?
Yes.
Okay, so there's another benchmark.
But Robin, Howard, you don't do a lot of simple things anymore. You go to dinner, but you go to a five-star restaurant.
I go to Ben's Deli with my daughter, and I love it.
Oh,
You're
really?
enjoying your daughter at that moment.
That's right.
It's the camaraderie. I mean, it's that you're enjoying. When
know-
you to go out to a nice gourmet meal, what's better than that?
Right. No, and I don't look like Jason makes me happy. How much do you weigh now?
What?
How much do you weigh? 269.
I heard he joined a gym recently. Is that true?
I joined a gym months ago. And I
You
go every
go,
month, and I
you
never
go,
go.
you
It's
don't
horrible.
And Benji too. Benji joined a gym like a year ago.
Benji has the most disturbing body.
No, Jason's hair is really.
He can wax that.
No, I mean, but he's
tried
even
one.
got spots where it's worn off. He's got
Howard,
it down his arm.
do you remember?
Amazing.
Jason went to the Korean place to get waxed once,
Yeah.
and he goes like, "Listen, I'm a little embarrassed about this. I got to warn you. I'm very hairy." He goes, "Oh, we see everything. We see everything." He took off his shirt. He goes, "Oh no, we charge you double. We charge you double."
Okay, there 4 times.
We never see this.
But Jason, you could sort of spin it in a sense. You have a sort of a cool, unique job. You work in a cool place. You got a girl that you're into.
Look at
right?
Artie trying to cheer up Jason.
No, I mean, I don't know. I guess.
You know what? I really thought like when you showed up to Casey's intervention.
No, but listen.
I think you're trying to make him happy to see the goodness in his life.
You're
Well, I am.
doing
Well,
good.
I've seen the goodness in your life.
I
So
realized
it's trying to kill yourself.
it took me a while to realize that every depression I went through was actually withdrawing from drugs. It wasn't a real some shrink told me you were just withdrawing from all the drugs you were doing. That was causing you depression. I've never gone through depression just caused by just
Are you
living.
depressed now or are you happy?
I'm better now because I'm actually sort of going through a happy period right now. I haven't been on a drug in a year and a half. You know, so if you get the farther away you get from that shit and being dependent on it, the better I get. But Jason seems to be just depressed in my life in general, and that sucks. You know?
He's not even have excuse to doing drugs.
Yeah, I mean,
What's he gonna do? He can't get away from the drugs.
What's the drug they got, John?
Lexapro.
Lexapro.
Yeah. 8 hours, 20 milligrams.
Does that give you erection problems, erectile problems?
It did towards the end of the last time. That's why I stopped taking it. But
Yeah,
So far, so good?
You banging your girlfriend at all?
Yeah.
No, even on the Lexapro.
right now I just started, but I did have a prescribed Viagra in case of emergency.
Oh, my God.
I told him I'm not going through that.
How
yet.
old are you, man?
28.
28, you're on Viagra?
No, I'm not on Viagra. The pills. The Lexapro last time caused problems.
28,
But you weren't taking Lexapro.
I don't care. You're 28.
You don't care about
You know
anything.
what? We had Stuttering John took. Remember he told us he took Prozac and he couldn't finish. He couldn't finish.
There's nothing wrong
Fuck
with
with
that.
you. Do you want him to?
Who wants John to finish? Really? In what emergency do you need Viagra? I have an emergency. Emergency use of
I need
Viagra.
an emergency boner.
If you're sitting in front of Beth and you can't get it up, that's a fucking emergency. You're
Right,
great.
you know, if I can't get it up in front of her, it's over. It's right.
Hey,
Lay me down and put me in my grave. What?
Can we have a little bit of fun with these guys? Would you want them to all do synchronized jumping jacks?
No, I don't want to see anybody with their shirt off anymore. That's your
Why
gay
do you
fantasy.
want to strip down and do
I think it just
something
sounds funny. Like it sound like an elephant, a pack of elephants in this room if they're all
You don't
jumping.
like weight either, honestly.
I know, but I feel a lot better about myself after this bit.
He's only 220. He's thrilled.
No, I'm 203.
All right, thank you, boys, and I appreciate you all being waiting. I know it's not easy.
Richard's coming in for the smelliest employee.
Yeah, we're thinking of a contest.
Yeah, he's the benchmark for that for sure.
No, I get the heaviest, but not by much.
Not by much. No one came close to me.
What'd you wait to what?
295. No one came within 30 fucking.
Jason weighed almost 270.
269, so that's still
25
yeah.
pounds.
That's true. It's true. You could lose 25 pounds, you could be as fat as Jason.
Right. So I mean, where's my fucking pride?
All right, so you want to do... Oh, by the way, we're going to be doing a great thing here. $20,000 grand prize for the Battle of the Blobs contest. This is brought to you by Solaris. That's Cylaris. It's the world's strongest weight loss formula. Available at stores everywhere or at Solaris.com. But there's going to be two teams, Artie, Benji. We got to figure out the
Who
teams.
are the teams? Yeah, I want to know who's on what team.
I'm going to do that later in the show. We're going to figure out who's on what team, and it's going to be a big weight loss thing for 20 grand.
You know what we should do? Is we should do it like that Celebrity Fit Club. They select the captains, and then the captains pick teams. It'll be like a sports,
We can do that.
I really feel bad about this.
Why?
Because the fact that I'm a team and I can affect other people. Like, in other words,
But that's all the point.
But again, it's not an amount of money that I would, like, if I really want to eat late at night, I'm going to eat late at night. I'm not putting myself over.
20,000 means nothing to you?
No,
I'd rather have
not
you.
to
Jeez, you must be making tons of money.
20 grand, still 20 grand, but I'm saying to other people, why should I ruin somebody else's teamwork? You know, I want to.
Well, it's not. It's also individual. It eventually becomes
Eventually,
individual.
but you could keep your team out of that individual
That's
competition.
what I mean.
That's what's going to be great. You're going to be a fucking asshole.
The last time, the Bally's thing, it was just me losing.
Right.
But I would really feel guilty if I
Maybe that's the incentive you need. You got to look at your teammates and know you're letting them down.
I refuse to let myself be involved with that.
You're involved.
How did you fall? How did you? It's terrible.
Haven't you been saying to me for seriously 6 months? I need to get started. I can't wait for this contest. I need to push. I need to jumpstart. This is it.
And he gets on the air and he's like, I don't want to do it.
No. I want to do it at my own pace. Now you're forcing me out of guilt. I got to do it.
Well, then why are you asking for a contest?
You were interested in the contest. You were.
You're not where I affect other people. I hate that.
Well, welcome to the real world.
Artie, that's the game.
All right, we'll tell you the game later.
I'm
Maybe
sorry,
we'll
I'm sorry to the future
He's
team. I'm going to ruin.
apologizing already.
Who are the 8 guys who are going to compete?
We're putting a list together. We haven't decided this. We know we want Artie. We know we want Benji. We're just trying to decide whether it's like Richard and Sal or whether Brian.
Cabby wrote me. He wants to
Cabby
be.
wants to be part of it.
Yeah.
So we have to figure out who the 8 people are.
All right.
Cabby, you're talking to?
I'm not talking to him. He's writing me notes.
Cabby's coming in on Monday
To apologize. Someone told him to apologize. What do you think about that, bitch?
Look at Benji.
Oh, there's Benji's the one. That's good. All right.
We move on.
All right. So we
I'm going to yell at Martine for inventing it.
we need to put 8 people in the contest, and you have the potential list in front of you. So is Artie going to be in this contest?
I'm going to make so many enemies out of this, but fine, put me in the contest.
You're a captain.
All right, there's a $20,000 grand prize. And the way it's going to work are there 2 teams. All right, and the 2 teams will have 4 members each.
Right.
And at the end of how many weeks?
The first 4 weeks, it'll be a team competition, and then the second 4 weeks, it'll be an individual competition.
All right. So the team that loses the most amount of weight the first 4 weeks
gets to move on to the individual
competition.
So,
because you guys said you need money to get incentive to lose weight.
That at all.
Yes, you have.
I've lost weight several times, but I've never even money to do
Artie,
it.
you were the very one who said, give me an incentive.
I know. It's just not big
I
enough.
don't remember saying that. I don't remember doing no cheap trick rap either. I plead heroin.
All right, so Artie's and Benji's obviously in.
Hey, Howard.
What, Benj?
At the meeting, we said that the top person from the losing team would also go for it.
Yes,
Yeah, people
that's
go
true.
all out. Okay.
That's true.
Right, so Artie and Benji.
Right.
I think Tim Sabian should be in it.
Yeah, put Tim in. What about Scott the engineer?
Yes.
I don't even understand the game.
Here's the game. You go on your team.
lose weight.
And you lose weight. And the person who loses the most weight gets $20,000.
What percentage?
A
Percentage of weight, right.
Oh.
$20,000 grand prize.
Now, I know, here's some other
From Solaris. Cylaris, which is a great weight loss formula. Available at stores everywhere at Solaris.com.
So it's going to start today?
You know what I think we'll do? We'll pick the teams today, and we'll weigh everybody in first thing Monday, and that starts the
Let's
contest.
just say it started today. There's no way I plan on trying to lose weight this weekend, and nothing will get me to do it.
So tell me we're starting Monday. It's the game.
There's always another weekend.
So don't lose weight. It just cost everybody on your team 20 grand.
Okay, guys, let's do it.
All right.
Right, now, I know, here's some guys that I know that are interested. Like John Hine wants to do it, Jason wants to do it.
John Hine should be in.
Oh, yeah.
Jason should be in.
Jason should be in. He's fat.
We're all fat.
That leaves 2 spots open.
Now, what about how about me and Sal? Could we
No.
we could be counted as one person?
No, you're
though,
not
maybe.
that fat.
Calm down, Jethro.
Yeah, but I'm not. I mean, we're not in great shape.
Cabby? Should we let Cabby in?
Cabby's funny. I mean, you know.
And Cabby could use the 20,000.
He said that, you saw that note, he said this, he said he put on 100 pounds to get out of jail.
And he had gotten thin.
He said he went from a 38 waist to a 52.
Is he going to be able to come in for weigh-ins and stuff?
What's he doing?
Is he available? Is he driving a cab?
Drive his cab right in here.
Yeah, I wonder how we gain 100 pounds after leaving, jail. We eat 3 times a day shit food. He's looking above a Burger King
So,
right now.
is Cabby in or out?
I think from a comedy standpoint, Cabby's good.
He's in.
All right, so
Now
that was one slot open.
I have an idea. Now, this guy's unpredictable, but how about somebody like High Pitch?
No.
Let's do the guys here.
Oh, Brian Phelan looking to.
Right.
You want in?
I want in.
Yeah, but you're fit now. You got to
svelte.
Yeah, you are. So you should.
He can't lose another pound.
How about it's either Phelan or Ganji?
Oh,
I love Ganji. I love that.
Ganji's heavy, man.
Not only is he heavier than he's ever been, he really has 0 willpower. When we did that last
put
contest,
Ganji instead of Phelan, because Phelan's looking good.
Oh, yeah, what are you kidding me?
No way.
How much do you weigh?
I weigh,
He's only like 250 or something. Brian's not that heavy.
250.
250.
250. You're down to your normal weight.
What were you?
Because you're tall.
I was always 250.
You look good.
Thank you.
But, no one wants a thin guy in the competition.
Okay, I need 20 grand.
Yeah, I
I know
know.
you need 20 grand.
Well, what about
I'll be
Ganji?
on Audie's team to pay me off.
What about Ganji?
Fuck Ganji. When's he here?
Is he never here?
yeah, we can make him be here.
Yeah.
We'll weigh
Show
on
up for
Monday.
weigh-ins.
Yeah, make him be the guy. Who's the other guy that's in then?
What's that?
Who's the other guy that's in?
That would be Ganji.
No, but who's the other guy that's in? Like, there's 8 guys.
Cabby is in.
It's Artie,
Oh, fuck
Benji.
Cabby. Who's Cabby?
Artie, Benji, Tim, Scott the engineer, John Hine, Jason Kaplan, Cabby, and Ganji. That's a pretty heavy group.
Cabby's funny. He just put on 100 pounds. It'd be funny to watch him try to lose weight.
Who's he going to try to fucking end this up?
Yeah. Hey, where's Martine? Did he ever show up?
Martine's here.
Oh, no one told me.
Oh, I thought somebody put the note
Is
up.
Martine happy? Can she be on?
No, Martine's thin.
Am I in or am out?
What do you think, Gary? Ganji or Phelan?
Do we need guys?
The only reason I say Ganji
We
is
got to make one more selection.
no, I love you, Brian, but I know that you can do it. I know that Ganji can. It's just so much fun to watch him get in here every week. And he has all these great excuses. I work so much. I got to go all night. I got to get to see my girlfriend.
I don't have time.
I want in.
How about Joey Boots? He's on the phone. He wants
Oh, Joe Boots.
I like the guys here. Ganji's sort of one of the
I
guys
love
here.
Boots, but if a guy's currently doing coke, it's not fair.
All right, so
He's still fat.
Ganji's the guy?
Unless, does anybody want to overrule me?
Any objections?
Wow. I like Brian better. Thank you, Fred. That's one.
Ganji's funny because he's a fat fuck.
I think you got to do Ganji, but I just missed it on the walk. Did you bump Cabby out of this?
No.
I would take Phelan over Cabby.
Why?
Because he's here, we see him more. It's more
Cabby's funny.
we don't see him. He's never here. We're never going to see him.
We'll see him when
He
he
doesn't deserve it.
Yeah, he doesn't. But we should be able to lock
Brian
him
deserves a
Do
radio
you
show.
want to throw out Tim Sabian and put Brian in?
Brian's fat. Look at his belly.
We're not doing Brian.
All right, Brian, you're out. Here's the
All right, Brian.
Ganji.
Wow.
Sorry, brother.
All right, write me a check anyway. Thanks.
All right, so now, Howard,
You can take my spot.
here's a question now. So now we got 8 guys.
Yeah.
How do we decide who's on which team?
I say we pick captains and let the captains pick the team.
All right, Artie will be a captain.
And who's the other
But the
captain?
weights have to be equal.
And the other captain should be
I think the captain should be Tim.
Tim Sabian.
Ah.
Captain Tim.
Tim, that chubby little dolphin.
We want Jason.
Hey, not to say, Artie, I really need the money, so please don't pick me for the team, man. Please, I'm begging you.
Listen, it ain't happening, man. If I don't feel like fucking dieting, I ain't dieting.
And that's cool. That's cool. Just don't pick me for your team. Please.
Is there any dissension?
We make this quick. Somebody get Tim in here. Artie, call it in here. Whoever, I'll let you call it to pick first.
Heads.
It is tails, so Tim's going to pick first.
All right,
Tim,
Tim, come on in.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
Just a last-minute pitch for Phelan. He will go crazy.
Leave me alone, Benji, please. Let's go to Tim Sabian.
Tim, you are the captain of your team.
You understand what we're doing? So off this list, pick your first. Pick your
Never
first.
gonna get fatter.
Tim, come on.
Go ahead, Tim.
All right, I'm picking the guys that I think.
What Mike is he?
Three.
You get one pick right now. You go
One
back
right
and forth.
I'll go with, wow.
Come on, Tim. Come on, broski.
John Hein. John Hein.
Can we have a trainer?
right, Tim and John Hein are on the same team.
All right, Artie, you got to pick.
Who the fuck is left here? They're trying to pick up a basketball team.
All right, here we go. Scott the engineer all excited. John Hein, you're on Tim's team. Is that good for you?
Glad to be part of it.
All right.
You know what? Fuck him. He owes me money. He's a douchebag. I'm gonna fuck him over, Cabby.
Cabby?
I owe him a couple.
See the Cabby Factory.
I will be having a fluffernutter every night.
Go ahead, Tim.
Okay. Jason Kaplan.
Yes. All right, Jason, you are on Tim's team with John Hein.
Sorry, another person.
Right. People avoiding Artie's team because they say Artie can't lose weight.
He doesn't want to lose weight.
Right, all right.
Scott's had too much pain in his life.
Pick him anyway.
Benji.
Benji is on Artie's team.
Nobody's losing weight on that team. Nobody's losing weight.
That team gained weight.
Here's why I'm doing it, because I know that Benji's going to go nuts losing weight. I know Benji takes these contests seriously. He'll blow it up for Monday. He'll go nuts losing weight, so he might balance out me.
Benji could still get in as being the best on his team.
Right.
Okay, so
Well, we're left with some bad choices.
you're left with either Ganji or
Scott. Scott had the black cloud on. I don't know if we want on the team.
Well, that's an issue, but Scott has gone through this process before with the push-ups and will dedicate himself to it.
Right, you, Scott?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So he'll absolutely lose. You ready for the team?
All right, we have the team.
The Artie team.
Captain Tim Sabian with teammates John Hein, Jason Kaplan, Scott the engineer.
All right.
Captain Artie Lang with teammates Cabby, Benji, and D'Angelo.
Game over. Game over.
When does it officially begin?
Monday morning. We'll weigh everybody Monday morning, and then it starts.
All right, Monday morning you get weighed in.
Oh, so we got a weekend.
That's a real scale, too.
That's a real scale.
It's the same every week.
Because when he steps in,
We'll use both scales.
Scale is fucked up.
It is a medical scale.
Scott, are you going to screw this up for your team?
No, man. You know, during the push-up thing, I did the steroids, but not
Oh
even
my
good
God,
stuff.
you did steroids?
Creatine. I didn't do real steroids, but I worked my ass off. I lost like in the 6 weeks. I lost like 25 pounds.
And I wish you luck. The $20,000 grand prize for the Battle of the Blobs contest is provided by Solaris. That's Cylaris, the world's strongest weight loss formula. Available at stores everywhere at Solaris.com. And guys, good luck. You've heard the teams, Robin. On Monday, they'll be away in.
There's one funny team there with Artie.
By the way, Artie, there's a whole new case of cupcakes out there.
Well, now it's good for my team to eat them.
That's right.
Which show has those enormous scales that we just have to stand on?
That's the biggest loser. Yeah.
We should get that.
Artie Flip Flop.
We got to get a big scale.
Look at your scale, Joey G.
Big pussy. Wendy the Snapple lady, big pussy.
What is it, Rob? Why do you chime in on every bit? Who needs to hear from you every time?
Apparently you plunked down the phone.
All right, what is it?
Hey, these teams are horrible.
Why?
Because there's no way the Artie team is losing anything.
It's not the contest.
Well, then he's got to deal with Benji and Cabby and the other guys, and they're going to get on
You know,
him.
Cabby needs the money.
Right.
I need the money, Cabby.
Artie's not going to be the one to whip them into
John Hein has diabetes. If he dies, he'll just die.
All right, by the way, the website is not Solaris.com, it's SolarisWeightLoss.com, so someone's got to update the promo there. I don't know why they're on their own website. All right, so that's it. 20 grand, boys. It's on. Here we go.
And listen, I'm buying a new house, so I need the extra money. So I'm gonna go all out.
All right, Scott the engineer.
There you go.
All right.
Man.
How much do you weigh now, roughly?
About 268.
All right, what do you want to get down to?
As much as I mean,
Can you get down to 130?
You get the 220
Amount of weight. Yeah, for the push-ups I was about 220, and then a year after the push-ups I was 200. So I've gained obviously an enormous amount of weight.
Now, would you be willing to catch AIDS?
I don't think so.
Joey Boots, go ahead, you're on the air. You're almost in, Joey.
Hey, Howard, that's bullshit. Cabby's going to be in it. He's a whack-packer.
No, he's not.
No, he's an employee.
I mean,
You know what? So, hey, check it out. I do this round table every week. He's on
That's true.
serious. I'm on serious once a week.
I have one idea.
You just didn't make the cut, Joey.
I just want Cabby to whack back.
We can leave it the way it is, or we can add Boots and Phelan.
Yeah, it's more, Howard.
But it's a lot of weighing in and stuff.
It's too long to bear.
Howard, I was so beat ass. I was so lose the weight. I was so beat everybody in the weight up.
Oh, I don't know. I like Boots and Phelan being in it. That's funny.
All right, put Boots and Phelan.
Who do you want on your team?
Okay, now we got to pick.
Wait, hold on. Tim has the next pick.
Put me on his team, though, please.
Oh, wait, we go with those.
What are those?
Cupcakes.
All right, no one can see. Hold on. Hold on. Try to get through.
Tim in here.
Where he's from? The retard didn't spit out.
I got to get the dice and I got to get to the woman who invented
My team.
Yeah.
So it's Boots and Phelan, and Tim theoretically has the next pick.
All right, what do you want? We're going to wait 5 hours for him?
No.
I'll take Boots.
You take Boots? Okay, Artie takes Boots.
And Phelan's on too.
Thanks a lot, brother.
Your team is not only unbelievably fat, but I think almost everybody on it took a big pick.
Hey, Gary, I sent you a picture of my stomach.
I didn't even open it up. I got to tell you, it just grossed me
You
out.
need to look at it, and you need to put it on the website. It'll gross everybody out. That's how fat I am.
Boots, what do you weigh? How are you on coke and you weigh so much?
I'm not on coke. Come on.
You're not?
I do it every now and then. I'm stopping it. I'm going to the wagon again on Monday.
All right,
No time to go on the wagon. You got a game to win.
All right, thank you, Boots. And you're
I love you guys. Thanks so much for putting me in this house. I love you.
All right, bye-bye.
I'm going to beat everybody.
Thank you, Joey Boots. Jesus Christ.
Artie's stuffing his face with those cupcakes.
Tim is bringing me. I didn't realize he's helping me.
Martini's here, and Lisa has headlines. I got to just.
Buzz through that.
Yeah, we got to buzz through. Do I need to break?
Yeah, we do.
Okay, break, and then we'll get to everybody right after this. We'll be doing Battle of the Blobs. We would have had to weigh in today, but Artie's out sick. $20,000 grand prize for the Battle of the Blobs contest is provided by Solaris. That's Cylaris.
Do you think it's not being a good friend to suspect that something's going on?
Yes.
Oh.
I think that. Sorry, George, I didn't hear you.
You think he's chickened out because of the weigh-in?
No.
He's already weighed in.
He's weighing.
has.
Yeah.
How much does he weigh?
He's one of those so what guys. He weighs 290, I think.
Oh, my
what was
Lord.
it? I know his top was 296 or something.
Yeah. Somewhere in the 290. Yeah. Anyway, the world's strongest weight loss formula is Solaris, available at stores everywhere at SolarisWeightLoss.com. Now, on Thursday, we decided that Cabby was going to be on one of the teams. Over the weekend, Gary, of course, goes typical Cabby. Cabby's got some endorsement deal going with other weight loss programs, and so now he can't be in.
Oh.
What's going on, Cabby?
All we can say is he's got other endeavors. It's not necessarily that, but he's got something else going on in his life, business-wise, that won't let him be part of this contest. And he's still not sure what it is. But I spent my whole weekend on this, Howard. It was making me crazy. And he was fucking me up really bad because he would have a conversation with Will. We're like, are you coming in or you're not coming in? And then when he said he wasn't coming in, I had to call other people to tell him what was going on. But of course, Cabby would go right on the message board, start blurting everything out.
Wait, you're being cryptic. What are you talking about?
Well, okay, so if Cabby was out of the contest, then Joey Boots was going to be out of the contest.
Right.
I did not have a chance to call Joey Boots to talk about it. Cabby goes on the boards and starts talking about it.
About everything in your private
So
conversation.
by the time I get to Joey, Joey's like, I guess I'm out of the contest. I go, how do you know? Cabby's all over the boards talking about it. I was like, that's not the way I want things to happen.
Why does he feel compelled to do that?
In fact, it happened twice this week. One time, I was out buying lunch for my kids, and I spoke to Cabby on the cell phone. By the time I got home, Joey Boots already knew about our conversation because Cabby put it up on the board. Like, I didn't get home quick enough.
Hey, Cabby's coming in today to apologize yet again. I'm not even for this. I mean, how many times is he going to apologize?
No, and I'm not sure those apologies are real. First of all, I think that he doesn't know he's sorry till he's told to be sorry.
Right.
I don't think he knew he was sorry about the tax thing till he was told to be sorry.
Yeah.
Well, I think after a few months in jail, he really.
I'm still not positive he knows he was wrong. Really? Do you think Cabby knows what he did was wrong?
No.
I agree.
No, I don't think he knows. I think he thinks he shouldn't have to pay taxes because he has Gulf War syndrome. Where is he? Bring him. We'll have this conversation. You can stay here for this since you got to deal
Well,
with
you know, if there's going to be a vacancy on the team, I would suggest... Oh.
You would suggest what?
Hi. I would suggest Richard Christie fill it because, you know, if he lost weight...
No, we don't, George. It's fine. We can't be Joey's out and we're fine. What are you wrong about?
I'm going to tell you what he's wrong about.
All right.
Is there volume control here so I can hear myself? How are you?
Okay. It's good to see you. You did gain all your weight back.
I've actually...
Prison was the best thing for you.
But when I got out, I ate a lot because I was depressed because I wasn't working.
Right.
And, first of all, you're wrong.
About what?
Ask Will. Can I get some water? Because I got dry mouth. Thank you.
Sure.
But let me tell you why Gary's wrong. Gary's wrong because when I finally called Will, because I brought this up with Artie, who's not here,
right,
in November. I said, hey, look, before my benefit, I said, look, I got an idea. Why don't you and I, who are both fat...
Drink some water. Calm down. You're out of breath.
A little fucking shooly, man.
Why?
And he's out there, you're blurting out show information on the web. I don't work for the show. So much show information. I understand.
We were nice enough.
Yeah, we included you in the show.
But nobody told me until you guys said it on the air.
Told you what?
Told me that I was in it. I sent you guys an email like 3 weeks ago. I'm not saying you're wrong, but what I'm saying is he's wrong.
How am I wrong?
Because I did not know Joey Boots was not in the competition when I went on the web and said that. What I did know was I said to Will, well, if I'm not in, fuck Joey Boots, kick him out because I don't like him.
No, but
that's exactly what happened. You can get Will in here. You can get Will in here.
But you go right on the web as soon as you know anything.
By the time
I'm barely on the web.
When do you drive the cab? You're always on the web.
Yesterday we spoke.
I got a lot of other things going. How are you, Robin? It's good to see you. You're beautiful.
Yesterday we spoke, right? I was out. I was buying lunch.
Yes.
By the time I got home, our conversation, you'd already posted it.
Never posted anything from our conversation.
Well, you didn't say I spoke to Gary, but you said
Totally. See, I didn't say I spoke to Gary.
But I just put information up that you got from us talking.
No, that was actually before we spoke. That was Saturday night after my show. We spoke yesterday.
You really
spent the fucking time on it.
You really spent the whole weekend calling calling Joey Boots.
You called me 3 times on Sunday morning. I'm sorry I was sleeping because I do a show here on Saturday nights at Sirius. I'm up late.
This all started because you begged to be in the competition. Begged. How am I crazy?
Yeah, he did. He wrote me several emails.
I wrote you one email. Several. You're so good at that.
You wrote me one and called me.
And I also approached the sales staff about doing something like this in November. No one got back to me. Next thing you know, you guys do it. That's fine.
Wait,
So then
I got to get back to you?
No, it's not. I said, could I be in? No one got back to me, so I went another direction. I'm getting fat, okay? I can't fucking sit around. Don't even butt in on my conversation, you little prick.
So
I'm
you're not making no sense.
No, I'm telling you.
Meds? Honestly, are you on your meds?
I just got my insurance back through AFTRA.
Are you on your meds?
Huh? Right now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because you're not making much sense. But this is crazy, Kevin.
When did you start
I got so much going on, and this is so small.
But Kevin,
this is so small compared to what I got going on.
Starting to get a little wacky.
Oh, God. Here we go. I didn't come in here to talk about this.
Wait a minute.
No, I just got back on the meds. I was off them from the time I got out of prison until now.
The TV set talking to you again? No?
Did you get
because I wasn't smoking crack. No, I haven't gotten any new tattoos.
Is that what happened to you talking to you? You were smoking crack?
I was fucking blazing crack daily, bro. I relapsed. That's why I went into rehab.
Do you think Artie's back on stuff?
Honestly?
Yeah.
My honest opinion?
Honestly, don't try to be funny.
No, I'm being honest.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be funny. I think Artie has some issues, and being an addict myself, it's not my place to say anything to him. It's Artie's place to figure it out, man. You can't help someone who can't help himself.
You think
I know this
he's sick? You think he's sick or he's back on
I think someone who misses a lot of work, something I didn't do when I relapsed. I still made work. That's why I didn't lose my job.
Right.
You do things in your life that are patterns, and missing work is one of them, and this is addict behavior. I know this. Listen, that's how I got fat when I got out of prison. I fucking didn't do drugs. I go to do the things I need to do to stay sober.
I just wanted to say, he's sitting here making it sound like he just jumped on the message board and said, oh, I'll be on the show Monday. You're on there gloating and bragging about the fact that you got Joey taken out of this.
How did I get Joey taken out of anything?
Whatever, because you're too stupid to just sit back and just let things happen. You have to go make deals. You have to go fucking...
I have to go make deals? Yo, guess what? I've been doing this game a long fucking time. You don't know what I do.
What game is that?
Radio.
All right, radio a long time?
Yeah, 93 I started.
Right.
When did you start radio? When did you start with an official fucking job in radio?
I know when you ended doing radio. It's when you went to jail, fucker, and you ain't been back on since. And thank God for
Is that why I'm on every Saturday night on Sirius and on the weekends on Free FM in New York City here? I'm not on the fucking radio?
Maybe you should post that on Stern Fan Network instead.
I have.
You're your attention freak. All you want is people to...
Then why are you in here on my time? Because you need my fucking attention.
I was nice enough to do that fucking benefit for you.
Oh, you were nice enough. I was nice enough to let you fucking do it.
This fucking idiot's on stage.
It was supposed to be the Lords and Artie. The Lords and Artie. Shut the fuck up.
Listen to this.
Take your fucking nose off. Shut up your ass. I'll belt your fucking nose out your ass. Yeah,
dude, I've met 10 douchebags like you my whole life, and none of you do shit. You just talk. You run your mouth. That's all you do.
So
shut up.
let's do something. Me and you will just go take a walk down the street as not employed.
It's been a while since you got your ass kicked by someone who works for the show. So yeah, we should
in a boxing match. See, I'm not a boxer.
No shit. I've seen your fights you lost.
Oh, and I lost them? I tend to disagree. Did I not win a starting fight? I lost in a decision. What did you tell me the dad went to jail off the air? You said you won that fight.
I never said that. You won that fight. I never...
Listen, the chip in my head recorded that shit.
So play it back. Right. I don't recall.
I didn't come here for all this shit. And yeah, you know what? I do have things going on because I am a go-getter. I am a fucking seller. Okay? Listen, I got something big going on right now.
Really?
Yeah. It's called I-57 Ignite, baby.
What is that?
It's an energy
Did I tell you not to fucking promote that here?
Did you go on the fucking web and tell Joey Boots that I was going to do it?
No, I didn't go on the web.
Oh, yeah, you did. I'm sorry. Joey Boots went on the web with your words when we had an agreement. We had an agreement. You would...
That's shit on the air.
It ain't shit.
We have a sponsor.
I get that. I'm not even fucking
seriously. I had a conversation with him yesterday. We're doing a weight loss competition.
Yeah.
We have a sponsor.
This ain't a weight loss product. It's an energy product.
Don't bring your shit with you here.
If you agreed not to bring your shit in, then you got to abide by it.
I also agreed with Gary not to bring it up, but he went and told a fucking listener about my personal business.
Oh,
and the listener went on the fucking internet. Joey Boots went on the fucking internet and posted my shit.
I said, Kevin's got a deal to do something else, so he can't be part of the content.
Oh.
I had to give Joey Boots an explanation why he wasn't in the content.
No, you don't.
Why not?
No.
Why is Joey not?
You ain't got to give him my fucking business to put on the internet.
He's got a deal to do something else. That's why Kevin dropped out of the content.
And who gave you the green light? Who gave you the green light to post that Joey's not in the contest? Who said you could do that?
I did posting.
Well, then maybe Gary thought he could do that.
And let's look at the time.
That was their show.
Joey Boots will not be allowed in the weight loss contest.
That's my word you took, by the way. We'll give you the fucking right to talk about that.
Look at the time of that post. We spoke on fucking Sunday, dude. Okay? Don't tell me when I posted that. Because I posted that on Saturday morning at about 3 a.m., 2 a.m.
I don't see a time.
Well, it's there.
Why are you stirring up all this trouble?
Because that's what I do, Gary.
That's true.
I don't know what the fuck you expect from me.
I was sitting there yelling to Will yesterday on the phone. I go, Kevin's fucking crazy. And I'm like, what's wrong with me?
Here's the post. It's 3/04/2007, March 4th, 2007 at 7:22 a.m. Sunday.
That was before.
Yeah. It's Saturday morning, Sunday morning.
Sunday.
No, Will. I said, Will, bring Will in and ask me what I said. I said, if I can't be in a competition, you know what? Fuck Joey Boots. He's a dickhead. He always bashes me on the internet. Why don't you put him out?
He's been one of your supporters for a long time, dude.
I don't care. You can suck his dick. I don't have to.
You know what? If anybody here who has sucked a dick, it's you. Out of anybody. And we've known that. You've gone on record saying it.
You can suck a dick.
So anyway,
but he's right about that.
George watch this conversation.
So what? George, I've sucked a dick. All right.
George thinks that's great.
Yeah. So can I?
Oh, the Joey Boots is on. He wants to say his piece. All right, Joey, go ahead.
Hey, first off, with Gary giving me information, Gary just told me that he had other business going on. I figured it out because he's writing a link to the company that he's...
I didn't write the link until after it was out there. It's myi57.com, and I didn't go on the web with that, and because the deal wasn't even done yet. I'm still negotiating with Joey. Fuck Joey Boots.
Hey, Howard, he's such a fake. He's such a phony. He sends me a message saying, hey, between us, keep it this way between us. If you keep playing this the way it is, we can get a boxing match going on.
That's what I said, yeah. And I'm sure he'll make that post and you can print it off because nobody can phony something on the internet. Dude, whatever, Joey. I wouldn't box you anyway, Joey. Now, if you want to fight, the next fight I do with anybody will be a fist fight because boxing is all fucking bullshit with the 16-ounce gloves.
You are such a fake and a phony.
Yeah, okay, well, listen to my show on Saturday nights on Sirius, buddy. All right? Yeah, that's right. That's right. Radio. That's what I do. What do you do? Aren't you on welfare? Aren't you on welfare?
No welfare here, baby.
All right.
Yeah, you're on welfare, dude.
Joey.
I know you are. I know you're on welfare. I know you're a fucking postal worker, dude. You're postman. Brings a check. First of the month. That's right. With the food stamps and the WIC card. I'm a fake, but whatever, dude. You know what? That's why I'm bringing... You know what? I-57 is going to buy advertising on satellite radio.
So when they buy it, then you can talk about it.
Well, that's fine. They wanted to buy it before I even came on because of me.
Let them buy it.
Did they not?
I don't know what they
Oh, yeah, you know. I don't know what you don't. MyI57.com. It's an energy pill, and it's fucking amazing, dude. 10 pounds of green.
We agreed you weren't going to promote this. We agreed.
I'm not here to promote it.
You're not mentioning it.
I'm not here to promote it. I'm here crazier than ever. I'm here to go crazier than ever. How long ago vacation?
Honestly, you end up back in jail.
I don't care. No, dude, I see my PO. Everything's fine. I'm dealing with the IRS. My life is good right now. I got a lot of things going on. That's why I didn't come here to talk about.
Why are you gaining all this weight back?
Because before these things were going on, dude, I was depressed. I couldn't get a fucking job in radio.
You told me you had a whole...
What are you saying?
You lost 100 pounds.
Dude, I'm here for you. And I always give good radio. I don't need him in here. And I'm asking you as a friend.
Why is he bothering you?
Because, dude, you fucking stood up there in the hallway and talked shit.
I have an opinion.
No, dude, you talk shit, and I don't want to hear it. I want to hear it. I didn't come here for you.
Why are you here?
I just think
exactly. Why are you here?
It's ridiculous with all the help that this show has given you, that Howard, Gary, all the people on the show that they've helped you throughout the years, and you can't deny they haven't helped you.
Never did.
All the help they've given you. Listen, shut up. 2 seconds. All the help they've given you.
You're treading on my time.
And all you're doing is throwing shit in their face. You killed the fucking porno in the studio. You did this fucking thing with the deal behind their back.
What deal behind their back? What deal? What deal? Thank you. I didn't do shit behind their back. I bring fucking $8, dick boy. We bring shit comedy. A fucking elegant Elliot. I'm gonna get over and over again.
Pat on the back.
No, that's just cat, motherfucker.
Whatever. Your prison boyfriend will pat it again.
Yeah, okay.
Can I say something?
Go away.
In all seriousness.
What is being said here at all? I don't know what the point is.
In all seriousness? Yeah. There was a point I had to make.
Yeah, you look good, man.
Thank you, brother.
You look good. I miss you.
But wait a second.
I wish I got to see you more.
You did something. Now I got
it. Let me ask you. So, Gary, this question. After this whole thing broke about the porn video, right? And you called us and you said, whatever, I'm sorry. Did you go on the Ron and Fez show, say that you're not sorry, and offer to sell the video to Opie and Anthony? That's the question.
No.
I got a lot of people email who said they heard you do that.
Show me the audio, show me the transcript. I never said that.
I did anything like that.
I did talk about it on the Ron and Fez show.
What did you say?
Just, can I fucking talk?
Can you make up the answer?
Give him time.
I got an audition. Okay, it's really hard to get anything being me over at Free FM because John Minnelli, who's a good guy, but you know who I speak of,
right.
He's not a big fan of Howard Stern.
Well, your show sounds like mine, so why wouldn't you be a
but
fan?
Do you understand what I'm saying? I mean,
but
the story goes that he lost his job because of you.
He lost his job because of him.
Okay, but I'm just saying. Yeah. So everything that he thinks of me when he hears Caddy, he thinks of the Howard Stern show. So I'm over there trying to get a job, right?
Yes, that's my fault.
No, what I'm saying is I'm over there and I have to show this man who is...
Why do you have to sell out?
I'm not selling out, dude.
I don't care. I asked Tom Carisano personally and said, Tom, if you got a job for Caddy, please
can I work over there?
I said, I'm trying to get him a job over here.
So I got an audition for a talk show because there's still one slot open over there. He gave me one night to go in and do my thing. He said, go on the Ron and Fez show before you go do your thing.
I have a problem with that. I have a problem. I'm really sorry about taping the porno.
Yeah, but that's why I came in here. I didn't go on there.
Yeah,
because you won't fucking let me.
What happened on their show?
What happened on their show? I talked about that I was going to be on after they got off the air, and they brought up the porno, and I said, yeah, some things happened. I wasn't very proud of it, but it happened.
Did you say that you were sorry? Or did you say that you weren't sorry about what happened on their show?
I don't remember.
I think you'll say whatever you need to say.
I don't have to apologize to Ron and Fez. I came here to talk to you as a man. I didn't come here to hear him or hear him. This is why I came in today. What did I email you? I said, can I come in and talk to you and say I'm sorry? Because when
you don't need to say you're sorry.
No, I do though.
No, you don't.
I do. I feel I do as a man.
You betrayed me. That's true.
You felt betrayed, and I am genuinely sorry for that because it was never my intention.
I always felt that was a good.
If you're so sorry, can I ask you a question?
Wait a second. I'm talking to Howard right now. I'm not going to get sidetracked.
If Leah's so sorry, then why did he, after the whole thing was done, he contacted you and still wanted to sell the tape? He still doesn't know what's wrong.
It was a joke. You said when all the shit was going on, you said, at least you could have cut me in on it. And I knew you were joking, so I sent you an email. Hi, you want 50%?
No, I think you were joking.
Okay, whatever. Let's do it.
Whatever.
I know you were.
Howard, let me just say this, okay? I did something. I'm not proud that I did it.
I accepted your apology. You don't have to go around on the apology tour.
I wasn't.
I don't want you to.
They brought it up on the air. I addressed the situation. I never said I'd sell it to Opie and Anthony.
I don't know what you said.
Can I talk to you now without these two in the room and we can talk?
You can talk.
All right, dude, listen. In your business, you made a name for yourself, correct?
Right.
You did things that no one else did.
That's right.
Okay. So I did something that no one else did. It was stupid.
You used me. That's the difference. I don't betray my friends.
Hang on a second. I did not mean to betray you. And after it was all done, I felt like an ass, and that's why it never came out.
I apologize.
And I'm apologizing now. But what I'm saying is the reason I did it was because you have to do things big in this business. Okay.
Against me.
I'm not trying to. I never try to do anything against you.
Something big is sneaking into my studio having porn. That's like, well, you know what it is? It's like, wow, everything Howard built up, I'm jealous of. So I'm going to see if I can hop in on the gravy train.
Kevin, may I ask you a question?
And I can understand how you feel. I want to make him laugh. But that was never it. Have I ever showed anything but love for you?
Absolutely.
That's why people are doing business with you because you can get them into Howard Stern's studio.
But that's not why they do.
Excuse me,
okay, I'm sorry.
I'm not finished.
I'm sorry.
It's not really standing on your own. It's not something you're doing. Howard's still doing it.
It's a definition of running a guy's coattail.
A name for yourself that way.
You mean the porno thing?
Yeah, you can't make a name for yourself that way.
No, I know, and I've made a name for myself outside of that.
Yeah,
but what I'm saying is
right for evading taxes.
Yeah, well, and I didn't actually evade taxes. What I did is I didn't file my taxes, and it was a misdemeanor tax charge, and I spent a fucking year in prison. So
don't come to me. You can break it down any way you want. You're still a fucking idiot for not doing it.
So, like I said, Julie, me and you, anytime you're ready, we can just take a walk away from employee stance. We can just go in a little fucking room. You know what? I've never liked you.
Here's the thing I don't understand.
That's mutual, my friend.
That's why you were kissing my dick to get on the benefit.
You've been a piece of shit from day one.
Kissing my fucking dick. That's why I want here. But I want to get away.
Before you leave, let me ask you a question. So you have a benefit. People felt bad that you were out of luck.
Right.
And Artie, who's got heart of gold.
Artie stepped up, man. It was amazing. And I thank everybody. I never got to thank everybody who showed up.
And he said to you, Cabby, I'll be there for you, along with this band. The Lords.
Right.
And we want to see if we can't make some money for you. There's
right.
nothing more giving and loving than that. I don't know what it is.
It was amazing, and it really helped me at the time I needed it.
whatever reason, says I want to help out too.
I was asked by Bob and Artie, just so you know.
Bob and Artie said, hey, we need to fill out the show. We want to come through for a cabbie.
That's fine.
And he shows up.
And that's great. And I thanked him.
And I'm not a fan of yours. I wasn't a fan of yours.
Was I not fucking cordial and nice?
Absolutely. I was nice and I did my set. I did what I had to do. Absolutely.
So why be mad at him for that?
No, I'm not mad. I'm mad at what he just fucking got in my grill outside the fucking studio for.
So why would you say you never liked me if you just got mad at me now?
Yo, dude, because you just rubbed me like fucking Velcro the wrong way, bitch.
Yeah, well, tough shit, man.
I'm
going to be in your face all day today. I'm a reporter.
Oh, you're going to be in my face?
All day.
Okay, yeah. Well, come over to my house, and we can have that special talk when I fucking break you like a pretzel. And then I might just fuck your ass. Yeah, exactly. So remember that.
You might fuck him in the ass?
I might.
Wow.
After I break him, so he can't fucking walk away from me.
I'll wear a jumpsuit so you feel like you're back at home.
So anyway, dude, I can't
ask you a question because Cabbie's living.
No, I came here to fucking apologize to Howard.
No,
I know you don't.
Let's go to the apology. Let's go to the apology.
I have so much to talk about, dude.
You've never answered this question. I've always wondered. Why did you choose not to release the movie?
I just answered it.
No. Why did you choose not to release it? Did you choose not to release it because you were sorry, or did you choose not to release it because you were warned not to release it for a variety of reasons for losing your job illegally?
How would I be warned? How would I be warned?
I think that our general manager over there found out about it. I think he warned you of that thing. Never saw the light of day. He fired you.
No, and I actually apologized. I spoke to Tom about it the other day.
Yeah, what did he say? I
apologized, and he said, okay, we move forward.
But did you?
He wasn't happy. But I talked to him in his office like a man, and I apologized.
I don't think he was sorry. People told him
exactly.
No, the way I heard it, Tom. This is what I heard.
Okay.
That Tom pulled you aside.
Never, not once.
And said to you, I don't know. I heard some things. I don't know if they're true. I don't know if they're false. And if they're true, make it go away.
I was embarrassed. That's why I didn't release it.
Okay.
Now, granted, if I would have done that, I would have probably lost my job. I know that.
But I guarantee you nobody would have bought the thing. Who would even care?
Exactly.
I mean, it's such a dumb thing anyway.
Exactly.
You know
what though? It's done.
If I thought two people having sex in my studio would make money, a big money,
you'd have done it years ago.
I'd do it right now. I mean, we do it every day.
You can't do penetration on Sirius, is what I'm told.
That's right.
Right.
Well, you could.
You could do it at free radio, but you
can't do. I didn't do it on the radio though. I didn't do it on the radio though. There's a difference. People have sex at work all the time, Gary.
It's not legal. I tell you, the building doesn't want people fucking in the building.
I think legally he could release it without some sort of release from us.
Absolutely.
So I'm saying.
What I'm saying though is I came here.
The thing was doomed from the beginning.
People smoke pot all the time. That doesn't make it legal. It means they do. You're not supposed to be fucking in the building. It's not a porn studio.
I understand that. Now can I talk to Howard?
I don't want an apology.
Well, you know what? I
understand
that.
one, and I accepted it.
But I really didn't get a chance to talk to you.
Forget it.
Because you're a busy guy, and I don't fucking want to go home. Okay, if
you
want
to apologize already, there's no need for another apology.
It's embarrassing to watch you apologize.
It's Howard's way of saying you blew it. It's over.
Yo, you know what?
Apologize.
Can I sit here now and talk to you, and he can leave, please?
I'm not going anywhere. I'm right here.
It's like a gnat.
That's it.
I got a lot of stuff coming up, man.
All right.
What pornos did you film?
I got some TV coming up. I can't really talk about. I signed a non-disclosure, but I got big things coming up. I'm in negotiations with Free FM right now.
Good.
You know,
I like that. I'm pulling for you. That's what kills me about it.
I understand that.
So I said, forget about it. It's in the past.
We move forward.
Right. Okay?
Dude, I miss you, man. I miss...
Well, you don't have to miss me. You can come by anytime you want.
You know what, though? Tim asks me all the time. He says, how come you don't come by? How come you know what? It would be so not spontaneous.
Right, you don't work...
I don't work during the week. I work on the weekend. You know,
I keep asking the company to look at you, and I like the idea that Free FM will look at you.
Free FM and I are talking. So
that's good. So that's the case.
And I'm bringing a sponsor, baby. I'm bringing a sponsor to your show.
Excellent.
MyI57.com. It's the next big thing.
Not yet, dude. They haven't bought time yet.
Oh, but you know what? They're going to buy time because of me, not because of little fucking shoe boy.
You were going to pay taxes, but you didn't. You went to jail, remember?
And you know what? I'm working on that right now, too. I got a company negotiating because he's a fucking dick, and he called me a fag in the hallway. No, he fucking called me a fag in the hallway.
Right. Hey, when you're on with Ron and Fez, do you tell him how much you missed Howard? Do you ever bring that up? No, I bet you said
I was on with Ron Fez for 3 minutes. Oh, I trashed you. Yeah, I trashed
I remember back in Minnesota, you were talking shit about him before you even came to work.
Was that when I worked at the competitor?
You didn't know me at that point.
Yeah, I worked at the competitor that had a fucking 30 share. I come from a 30 share morning show, bitch. What do you know about that? What do you know about that? What do you know about fucking ratings?
What do I know about ratings? I know you got none.
I never trashed Howard on the air. Never, not once.
No, it's enough. Thank you.
Bye. You're way bitch.
You're my bitch.
Don't sell out, fucking loser.
Yeah, okay.
All right, Shuli.
Listen to my commercials, bitch. Hey, let me say, I'm a big fan.
Well, thank you.
Are you well hung?
I am.
I'm a size queen. When it comes to penises, I want a big one.
When you took it in the ass, how big was the guy?
He wasn't well hung. I was small. Yeah.
He took it in the ass. Honestly,
it's crazy. I was young, man. I was an experimental teenager.
Well, you know, let me tell you one thing. Don't tolerate people calling you the F word.
I don't care if they do. They can call me anything they want, but you know what? I know what I am. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's like you could throw a racial slur at me. You could call me the worst thing on the planet. I don't care what people think of me because I know who I am and what I am, and I feel good about myself.
Where's Kevin?
I don't feel good about everything. I shaved it. When Brittany shaved her head, I did too. I want to get on the front page of the post.
Oh my God.
Because I'm huge. I'm fucking huge.
All right, listen, Kevin.
Listen to me.
You don't have to give me an apology. I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah. And I just got my medical insurance back, so I'm actually back in therapy, and I'm back on my meds, and I'm seeing my probation officer, and it's not parole, jackasses. On the internet, because I'm on parole. You don't get fucking parole.
What medication you're on? What is the name of it?
Lithium.
I'm
on lithium now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that sounds heavy.
Yeah. Well, it's not heavy. It's a metallic substance.
How on Star Trek, dilithium crystal was the fuel for the USS Enterprise.
That's crazy.
Hey, look at him. He shot out of a cannon.
He certainly did. Wait, George. I gotta ask George.
Yes.
Did you ever have sex on the set?
I did.
Well,
no, but my dressing room, which was off the...
Offset.
I would
On the lot.
have fucked Captain Kirk's chair. Captain Kirk was a pimp. And that's the thing. It's the throne, Howard.
Yeah, well, Kevin, let's not revisit.
I'm sorry.
See, that's
I'm not trying to dig the hole. I'm trying to...
That's not cool. It's the throne. It's my throne. You're a friend of mine. I know. I don't go to your house and shit on it.
I know. And I never actually had sex on your chair. It was just in your studio.
You know, stop shitting on my
Why don't you
throne.
break into the White House?
I know people have. Listen, I get jealous of people. Everyone's human.
But it wasn't a jealous thing. I've never been jealous of you. I've always loved everything you've done for me.
It's an angry act to humiliate me.
What's that?
What's that, Steve?
Oh, I'm on the air?
Yeah.
Okay, listen, I'm a big supporter of Cabby killing himself. This is the biggest piece of shit ever.
See? Isn't that great? Yeah, you know what? I'll kill myself.
Good, do it.
Yeah. There you go. See, I please that guy.
I'm a big fan of Shuli. If you ever fucking threaten him like that, oh my fucking God, Cabby, I'll come home and track you down.
I work at the same place. I leave the fucking building every night. You know, I've had so many people threaten me on the air. I should have a fucking gun in my pocket.
You're a fucking faggot.
All right, Dan, you're on the air. Dan is on Parody, man.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, what's up, Dan?
Hey, listen, you know, Cabby, Howard loves you. You have no idea how much love Howard has.
I know he has. Howard and I have a relationship off the air, a special relationship.
He even compromises his own personal principles to maintain his friendship and his relationship with you. Because, you know...
How's that?
Well...
Are you and Howard are tight?
No.
How do you know how much love I have for Kevin?
Yeah,
that's
based on the fact that you're still befriending him, giving him airtime. Last time he came on to address the whole movie thing, okay, you said, the thing you feel most betrayed about is that you can't tolerate people lying to you.
Right.
And only seen, and even right there after that being said, he gave his whole apology that it was bad judgment, but then claimed that he was never in the studio during any of the filming. He was only in the green room.
Right, he was there. He was in there. We even have pictures of him in the studio.
He posted himself on the internet, him holding the OJ mask with Ron Jeremy.
Photoshop's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, no, that was clearly not Photoshop.
I don't think this is Photoshop, that picture. Honestly, I don't, Gabby.
Oh, Dan, I love you, man.
You know, Gabby, just another thing. It's a weird thing. You know, we put that OJ mask on people. Don't you think they have the right to know what was done to it?
Yeah, I mean, Drake wears that. That's part of his.
We cleaned it off.
Come on.
No,
we know what you
What's that?
I posted
the picture.
I had Ron Jeremy put his cock and shit that you owned and that you put on your mouth.
Dude, I understand completely, and that's why I'm here.
And that's the only picture we have of what you did in the studio. How do we know what you did?
We don't know what else you did. Look at that. I think that's crazy. I mean, that's just like, how could you be a friend of mine and do that to me?
Dude, I apologize. That's all I can say. I can't make an excuse because there is no excuse.
There's no sense apologizing more because it just drags it up and makes
but people are dragging it up. I'm not dragging it up. You said we move forward.
Ryan, you're on the air.
And it only senses to piss you off. And I see that.
It's like, wow, maybe it makes you happy that it pisses me off. I don't know.
No, it doesn't.
So you got to. You win. You won.
No,
Ryan, you're on the air.
It's never been it. You know that.
It's happened with most people in my life, but at least you're obvious about it. Ryan, you're on the air.
Hey, how are you now?
Hey, now.
Hey, I'd like to welcome George back.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing well, George. Thanks for asking. Bottom line up front, Howard, Debbie's full of shit when he talked about his Gulf War syndrome.
Okay. Why is that? That's why I get disability for it.
Yeah, you get disability because the TRICARE employee that awards you disability is also getting paid from the government as well.
Okay, is that why I went through Disabled American Veterans? Because the government shot me down 3 times? Do you know my story? Exactly. You're some fucking dude calling in thinking you know. Go ahead, TRICARE. Go ahead.
But one of the reasons I do, I do like Cabby a lot. That's true. And I think he has a good heart. But I think he's been given terrible guidance in life and he makes a lot of poor decisions.
I do make poor decisions. And I don't make excuses for that.
You stand by your poor decisions.
No, I live with poor decisions. I end up living with the consequences.
He ends up losing friends. He ends up going to jail. He ends up... Dude, it's the worst situation.
Listen, and it's been like this since I was 7. You know, I mean, seriously.
Right.
I was 13. I was wet in the bed. I left home the day I left the house of those abusive parents. Which was the last day I wet the bed. I wet the bed till I was 13 till I left the house of the family that adopted me, dude.
Right.
You know, I got issues. I know this.
Well, one of the things that you got to admire him for is he did serve in the Gulf War.
That's true, Howard. But, you know, I just counseled...
And that's nothing compared to the war those fucking boys are going through right now. They're dying every day over there, and it sucks. We need to bring them home.
I'm living it right now. I did one tour in Balad, Iraq, and one tour in Salerno, Afghanistan.
Welcome home, brother. Welcome home.
I'm still dealing with people who deal with post-traumatic stress disorder. And one of the soldiers I counseled was lost for 72 days in Salerno, Afghanistan. Now, him I can understand having Gulf War syndrome. And another thing, Howard, none of the guys that I counseled are over 155 pounds who have post-traumatic stress disorder.
So you're saying that Cabby doesn't even have the disorder he claimed? Wow.
Thanks for the, listen, I've never claimed anything, dude. You know, I'm diagnosed, all right? You don't have to fucking believe it. But, you know, post-traumatic stress isn't just from war. And Howard, you know this. I mean,
where do you have it from, Cabby? Did the Starbucks in Kuwait not make you a caramel macchiato?
Never made it to Kuwait, buddy. I was in the 82nd Airborne. We were not in Kuwait, fag. And any vet wouldn't call up and say that one disability is less than the other. It's like a Vietnam vet. You don't bash a Vietnam vet. A vet's a vet, man. I don't care if they served in World War I or fucking they're over there now dying for nothing, for oil.
Cabby, that's who people who didn't serve that's what people who didn't serve in the war say.
Okay, dude, you know what? You don't know my war service, bro. You don't know what I did. I was in the 82nd Airborne. We've already been through all this. You guys
tell him what caused your stress.
What caused my stress is everything, man. I caused my stress. I mean, it started when I was a child in an abusive fucking household where my mother kicked me around the house and drugged me by my fucking hair and, you know, all that bullshit. I'm not going to sit here and air out all this shit because we don't have fucking time for it. And this is a therapy. You know what, though? It's beating a dead horse. This guy's on the phone telling me he knows everything about me. He doesn't know what I've seen. You know, I've been a fucking crackhead since I was 15 years old. Okay, I was huffing gas when I was 7. You don't fucking know me, dude. And guess what? All that aside, I made it to fucking New York radio without Howard Stern. I did that by myself, and then I came on your show, and I've succeeded, and I've fucking failed. I'm not saying I had a shitty life. Howard's telling me to talk about it.
No, he is opening up.
You know,
easy, Gary.
I'm not saying my fucking life.
Cut it for a second. Gary, excuse me. Gary, can I cut you off for a second? Thank you.
You know, I'm not saying my fucking life was worse than anybody else's. This guy's saying he knows me. He knows what I've seen and done. He doesn't know shit. You don't know that I was in Panama, that I jumped in Panama, because I don't fucking talk about it. Okay, you don't fucking know me, dude.
You say you jumped in Panama. What does that mean?
He was a paratrooper.
89, bro, Noriega, all that shit.
You mean you jumped out of a plane?
Right, that's what paratroopers do. And we've already been through this. You guys thought I was lying about my service record, and I wasn't. You got my DD-214. You saw that I served. You saw that I was in the fucking... Well, some people did. And I'm not...
Gary's coming.
I was going to say, there's like a mutiny out there, Howard. I'm going to tell you, it's not just me. It's the whole...
give a fuck.
The whole building is like... First of all, the guys are going like... It's almost like this is the Cabby script. I'm angry. Here come the tears. And when you say I never talk about this, you always talk about this. I know every single thing you ever did in the military. You talked about it every time you've done the show.
Dude, I didn't bring it up. Did I bring it up? Did I bring it up? Did I bring it up? This guy's on the phone saying he fucking knows me.
I asked. I said, tell us where your stress comes from.
And my stress comes from being 7 and going in the garage to get away from my mother and huffing gas. Okay? And others. You ever huff gas on a gas can? When he's getting high, bro.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, that's a big thing in the Midwest. You get a gas can and you sniff the fumes and you get high. Dan Rather used to do it. We wrote it in his book.
Dan Rather?
He used to do it in the tractor.
No wonder he was yelling courage at the end of everything.
And why do you think I was doing sexual shit when I was a fucking teenager? Because there's other shit. I'm not going there. Here.
What was the other shit?
You know, sexual abuse to a child. Yo, nobody fucking knows me, okay? You know what you hear on the radio, all right? So you come in here and say, cry me a fucking river, but until you, and I'll say the same about you, until I walk in your shoes, don't fucking step in mine because you can't fit in a motherfucker, because you don't know what rolls in this head, all right? So when a little guy like fucking Shuley, who hasn't done dick compared to what I have done, and Robin's done more than me, it doesn't matter. Exactly.
I don't know what you told me you've done.
Right.
I don't know what you've actually done.
Do I have to tell you everything I've done? Is that my purpose? When I have my own radio show, then I'll be able to air more of that out. But I don't care about it.
What can you possibly say right now?
Can I have a bottle of water, Howard?
Yes, Shuley, go ahead. 1 second, Shuley. Yes.
I was just minding my business. I wasn't going to say anything. Then you have to bring my name up again. And I'm just sitting back here, and it's the same shit, man. You talk about this, you talk about that. We've all heard it a bunch of times. So we're in the military. You jumped into Panama, big fucking deal. You know what he says? You know what that wasn't a big fucking deal. So you like the vets? You like the vets? You're against the vets? I love the vets. My father's a vet.
Oh, is he?
Absolutely.
So how can you fucking slam another vet? I mean, my service was less than anybody else's.
George Takei was in an internment camp.
Exactly. And you've seen hell. But how can they slam my vet service over anybody else's?
I'm not slamming your service.
You did incredible things.
I didn't, though. I just served, bro.
Discipline that you had in the military.
Yeah, I know.
And apply it to your life today.
It's tough.
No, it isn't. You did it.
I have some sense of discipline in my life, and it's the self-control that sometimes slips out. But for the most most part, you know, I'm a success.
In the same way that you did it in the military, try to do it in your life today, right now.
You should really take this wall down.
No, we need a wall there. Steve, go ahead. Steve, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just going to say, like, you know, it's good and all that you served. I served. I mean, I got hurt. I'm missing half a leg, but...
God bless you, dude. Welcome home.
Around fucking telling people and doing all this shit.
I don't run around with a badge of honor, bro. I'm in here and some guy brings it up.
It's the second thing out of your mouth every time somebody talks to you. I'm military. I was in service. Because shut my DD-214. I've heard it so many times I shouldn't even know the fucking phrase DD-214.
Guess what?
That's right.
Guess what? I don't. If you go through my fucking tapes of me coming on the show, it ain't like that, bro. I'm fucking talented. God bless him. Dude, how did you lose your leg, man?
I did. I was in a Bradley. I was in Solder City, Baghdad. I was going through an intersection. It was like down a paved road, and there was like 2 anti-tank ones buried in the road.
Are they taking care of you? You heard about that Walter Reed shit, right?
Yeah, I was at Walter Reed I was actually at the Malone House. So it was kind of like a hotel.
Right, but a lot of vets aren't getting taken care of at Walter Reed.
All right, let's go to Justin. Justin's on the air.
Hey, I was wondering if when Cabby raped Julia, is that going to be on Howard TV?
Yes.
I got permission.
If you actually enter Shirley,
we can't show it.
No, we show it. We show it. We'll show it on camera on you guys' faces.
We'll show it on the website. I'm on your website too, Howard.
Are you?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I bet a lot of people.
We can also do that fuzzy little dot thing, so you know it's real.
Yeah. Can you just blur me?
One more phone call. Just Johan, you're on the air.
Wow, poor Cabby. Mommy and Daddy hit me. Oh my God, you sound like such a cry.
Yo, they fucking asked me. Okay, this is not my therapy session. You know what? Whatever.
It's so sad. You go in there and cry. Meanwhile, you're screwing Howard behind his back.
Yeah, you screw everybody, and then you sit here and come in for sympathy. You fuck everybody.
Did I come in here for sympathy? I came in to apologize.
That's what you do. It's fake crying.
Oh, it's fake crying. But I should be an actor. If I can fake cry like that, should I be an actor?
Yes. Who elected you, a woman or a man?
I don't really want to go there, dude.
He hasn't made up that story yet.
No, I believe he's telling the truth there.
Fuck you, dude. You want me to fake cry again? Do you know me? You fucking know me? Anytime you're ready, boy.
Let me guess, you were in the 82nd Airborne, right?
Yeah, hear that again for the 19,000.
All right, thank you, Jessica. Thank you, Shirley. Thank you. Now,
Man, not a lot of sympathy in this room.
That doesn't matter. I'm not looking for sympathy. And I
gotta say one thing on Cabby's behalf. Everybody seems to be overlooking one significant fact here. He was adopted. And anybody's like coming in and charging and piling on top of him.
That's a good reason.
I'm
not
saying
that. I'm just saying it's like,
these are the people who do the right thing.
Yeah, and what I'm just trying to say is like everybody's really coming down on him really, really hard. He's like, guys, obviously very confused.
Here's what I'm going to say about this now.
How are you, Fred?
Doing all right, dude.
Here's what I say.
No disrespect to any of you about that shit that happened. I mean that. From
Cabby exhibits poor decision making in many instances of his life. Now, the reason he does is and I don't mean this to sound harsh, but it's the truth, and he'll admit it. He's mentally ill.
I am mentally ill.
Yeah,
That's the first time somebody has said something that makes sense.
Now, he's mentally ill, and when you're mentally ill, you got a lot of things to work on. The fact that Cabby has done a million things.
He's really accomplished a lot with that many drawbacks.
Cabby's done a million favors for the show throughout the years.
And I did them because I love you guys, and I love the fact that you let me come here and be entertaining. That's all. That's it, dude. I never wanted anything more than just to fucking do radio. And it wasn't even that I wanted to work for you, and I've told you that. I just wanted to work near you, dude. You're a fucking legend.
When I met
You're
Cabby,
the best ever. And the fact that I fucking fucked up and did that shit in your studio, I'll regret that till the day I die.
And I know that. Now, that's why I said you don't have to apologize anymore.
Well, I know, but you know what? I didn't apologize for you as much as I needed to do it for myself, man.
Ralph is now ready to accept that apology.
When I met Cabby, the story I had heard is that he'd gotten fired from a radio station because of poor judgment. Okay,
very poor judgment.
But he did a bit in hopes of doing something funny on the radio, making a name for himself.
His intentions were good.
His intentions are always good.
It cost me 2 years of my career in radio, that bit.
I know that. The reason that I have said to Cabby, I forgive you. And I know I'll give Cabby a pass here and there. Cabby's done a million things for the show. Number 2, happens to be a funny guy, and you know he's always entertaining. And number 3, and most importantly, he's got a mental illness.
That's our favorite.
And I'm not saying that as a joke. I'm saying that he's suffering.
Oh, so you're saying you understand?
I think he made horrible decisions, and what he needs to work on in his therapy.
So if I did what Cabby did, you would never forgive me.
If you had done that, I don't know.
I brought some people in to have sex on his
You're mentally ill, right? Where were we at with you?
I have never been medicated, never been. There's
well, I have a different history. I mean, you and I have a long history. You're allowed to fuck up.
Do you go to therapy? Are you in therapy?
I haven't been in a long time.
But you have.
I have.
Because you've had some, and I've heard some of your issues on the air over the years. And
I'd be out of therapy, but my therapist won't let me go. I have to tell you that I'm telling you, one of the things you need to work on is behavior, which has nothing to do with mental illness. You could curtail some of it. You can work on it.
It has nothing to do with mental illness. If it clouds his judgment,
that's the
mental illness.
I don't know
how much. Work on his behavior?
I don't know how much of his decision to do any of this stuff is his mental illness. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. So, the fact of the matter is, he has been pretty exemplary in terms of this show and giving a lot of service to the show. He did fuck up, and I'm not saying in the future I could accept more fuck ups, but the fact of the matter is, I consider him a friend, and the bottom line is, he's trying to work on this mental illness, which I admire him for.
And I've been working on it for a very long time.
Right.
And
I'm not saying that what he did to me was right. It was shitty.
It was very shitty.
It sucked for me. There were certain people I trusted.
My question, though, is, basically what the guys were trying to say earlier. Does he learn from these mistakes?
I don't know. That could be his problem. He doesn't. The fact of the matter is, if someone in the past said to me, and I didn't know about this, hey, we need Cabby to do something, can you trust him with a secret, blah, 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 I would have said yes. I have to tell you now that trust has been broken. I would be a lot more guarded.
And I respect that.
I would be more guarded about having Cabby over or something, and eventually I feel he'd blab about something or something like that. So, that trust has been broken. But
again, does he do this? I don't think he's ever made the same mistake twice with us.
No. This was a real bad case of judgment. He's apologized for it, and I told you the reason that.
It was a long time ago.
I feel comfortable accepting the apology.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, I think he has the capacity to learn. See, a lot of times what people don't understand, Cabby, is a lot of things are coming at you that, you filter through a bad filter because of your upbringing.
Right. You see a pool, a pool has a filter. Yours is dirty.
Yeah,
mine's been clouded with lots of bad stuff in my life.
Right,
and I fought with my chemical addiction for years, and I've had some clean time, and that's not an excuse. I'm not making an excuse.
I know you've grown. I'm not giving you the keys to my apartment.
I already have them. But I want you to, like I used to have the keys to all the doors at Free FM, K-Rock.
I still think you're going to get those tickets, but what do I know? I have no idea.
It's funny because everybody had a key to your studio. You know that, right? Because it was hidden somewhere, and everybody knew where it was.
Is that right?
Yeah, I mean,
that was Tom Chisanos idea to hide a key.
I guess. In case there was a fire in there.
I used to go up there sometimes. I don't have a key to get in my studio. I'm the only one who couldn't get in. I was locked out of my own studio. Anyway, Cabby, I do wish you luck with your new endorsements. I wish you luck with Free FM. I wish you luck here at Sirius, and I hope they give you some more shifts.
You know what? I'm trying.
And I'm sorry you're not going to be participating in it because it would have been fun to see you.
You know what? And I wanted to, and I really did, but just something else came up, and it's working out for me for the better and for the best.
It's fine. We don't care.
Yeah, I'm just saying it would have been fun to see you on a regular basis.
And I wish I could have, and that's what I've wanted. And Tim keeps asking me, when are you going to come in? And like I said, I don't want to script it.
You're around here in Philadelphia.
Yeah, I just want to know, how come every time you fuck something up or do something fucked up and somebody calls you on it, you always say, oh, you don't like vets? What does that have to do with you fucking up?
I never said that. Shuli was attacking me and saying, I don't care if you're a vet. That's it. And that's why I said that to Shuli. And thanks, Bob, thank you for doing the benefit. I really appreciated that.
Okay, that's why we do it. We don't be a fucking douchebag to people that help you out. I mean, it's fucking...
You know what?
It's not like you don't like vets.
You should just fucking Julie help you out that night as much as anyone else.
Yeah, and I understand that, but he attacked me in the hallway. You weren't here to see it.
He attacked me. He's 140 pounds.
Verbally attacked me, okay?
All right, Bob, thank you.
I love you, Bob.
I got to play your tape later, Bob and Beetlejuice backstage at the show. Yeah.
You know what a lot of this stems from? The Stern Fan Network. I love it. I've been on it since 2000 because I am a Stern fan.
Okay.
But the message board is you've given them power, a great amount of power, and even Tim reads it religiously. But some of these people who, the Joey Boots of the world, if you say something bad about him in that message board, you get deleted or you get booted out and you can't go on there. And it's this whole fuckfest of family that if you don't like everything that you say, Howard, they will ban you. And that's not freedom of speech. So I understand that. There's so many other sites out there.
If you don't like to get off the
I'm there. I love it. I fucking love it. And the Stern Show Network is a new one.
All right.
And I go on there all the time. And guess what? You can say whatever the fuck you want on there, and no one bitches about it. If they don't like what you say, it doesn't matter. And that's freedom of speech, and that's what you've always gone for. Am I right?
But he doesn't run the Stern Fan Network.
No, I understand that. What I'm saying is
the Stern Fan Network, the way Mutt described to me, is for fans. If you're going to come on there and sort of rile people up, it defeats the purpose. That's
well, listen, I go on there and people fucking, they threaten to kill me on there, and nobody says anything because I don't care.
All right, Cabby, I got to go. It's great to see you.
Howard,
feel free to come back anytime. You don't have to miss us. You can come in and see us. And let's move aside.
MyI57.com. And watch out, I got some TV coming. It's going to be big. It's going to be huge.
I'm looking forward to it.
Are you coming to talk about it?
Listen to him on Sirius, or listen to him on Free. Listen to him everywhere.
Sirius, Saturday nights, 8 to midnight.
I love you,
Let me tell you one thing.
Yes.
If you lost a lot of weight, you could be a hunk.
Wow. There you go.
There's an incentive.
I'm going to lose a lot of weight. We'll be right back. I'm human. When are we going to do this weigh-in thing, by the way?
Yeah, you ruined that too yesterday.
Oh, I gave all these guys extra day eating. They love me.
Well, Cabby's out of the contest because he's got some sort of weird endorsement deal that he won't shut up about that conflicts with the sponsor on this thing.
Oh, so now, that's my team, though.
So you...
Well, you and the other team both have to drop one.
No. Tim Sabian has to give someone over to Artie.
Give someone over to Artie?
Yeah, because Joey Boots is out and so is Cabby.
Oh, Boots is out?
Boots is out. So now Tim Sabian's team is John Hine, Jason Kaplan, Scott Salem, and Brian Phelan. Artie's team is Benji and Mike Ganji.
Oh, you're kidding. I didn't know he was down that far.
Why
nobody, and no one wants to be... It's a long story, but nobody wants to be on Artie's team.
Because I may not go into it.
Instead of giving it up, they should draw straws for that.
No, it was a picking thing. They should line up in here. Artie should pick another one.
Yeah.
Artie does.
Artie gets the stress.
Well, I don't care anymore.
Why don't they want to be on your team?
Because I don't really want to lose weight that much. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so if I'm not that into losing weight, I fuck over the other people on my team.
And it's a $20,000 grand prize to the winner for the Battle of the Blobs.
They're making me be the head of the team. I don't want to be that.
And you look great, too, to boot, if you lost some weight.
I mean, I look fantastic. There's no question about that.
I've seen your father's picture.
George already loves you. Just you lose 20 pounds.
Howard, there's a lot of arguing going on out there whether it should be Tim gives away a player or whether Artie should pick a player.
I'll let Artie pick.
And then the other thing is that you talk about not wanting to be on Artie's team, the whole speculation that Artie is working the next 3 or 4 weekends in a row, which means there's no chance of him dieting or exercising.
I mean, I have to go the next year. I have Boston this weekend. I have LA, Tampa, and Atlantic City.
Atlantic City, forget.
Where are you playing in LA?
I'm doing the Jimmy Kimmel show.
Oh, you are.
I'm going to be in LA. I'll be on the road, though. And then the other one, I give you a full spread.
Well, what's it going to be?
Probably 600 pounds.
Artie, which guy do you want? Do you want John Hine, Jason Kaplan, Scott Salem? No, he's not. Tim Sabian is. John Hine, Jason Kaplan, Scott Salem, or Brian Phelan? Which guy do you want?
John Hine.
Which guy are you going to sentence to death?
Take Jason.
You know that.
So, the guys in Tim come in, John, Jason, Scott.
I'll take John Hine. I'll take the guy who needs the money left.
Benji had a theory on the Rapper show. It's so great that John Hine would have been the worst player to choose. That because of John's diabetes, he can only lose 11 pounds.
Why is that?
I don't know. This is Benji's theory.
Also, he doesn't need the money as much as the other guys.
Benji, what are you talking about?
Lose more than that.
John is a sensible guy anyway, and he has diabetes. If he really does this the way it should be done, he'll die.
Bullshit. What are you talking about, Benji?
You can't do extreme dieting.
Well, I wouldn't starve myself for a week anyway. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean I can't lose more than 11 pounds. God knows I have more to lose than 11 pounds.
You'll be very sensible. You'll eat a little bit less. You'll exercise, and you'll lose a little bit of weight.
That's a 270-pound weight loss.
Wait a second, Tim, your mic's not on.
Well,
what?
That's 270 pounds. What don't you weigh?
256.
256 weight loss right off the bat.
Not that overweight.
He can stand to lose 50 pounds.
Well, anyway, are you Captain Artie taking...
Just because I'm just going with the fact that the other guys need the money more, so fuck it.
Great.
Thank you. I mean, I think it's a fair choice, right? I mean, come on.
I would have loved for you to pick Jason because Jason doesn't want it in the worst.
You really, Jason's being a little too pushy.
You don't want to be on Artie's team, right? In the worst way. You want the money. You want 20 grand.
I need the money. Artie said he was going to take the contest seriously. I love to be on Artie's team, but he's being very upfront that he doesn't care about winning. And I'm sorry. I don't care about me, and I forgot about the fact that I have a month straight on the road. See, I'm thinking that if Artie's got the losing team, which is everybody saying just because of Artie, I'm thinking Benji's the one to beat because we know Benji's crazy. So the one who loses the most weight on the losing team gets to move on. Right. So I think almost everybody's fighting Benji at this point.
That's right.
Yeah, I think Benji could still step up and get to the finals, you know.
And if the fact of the matter is, if John Hine beats Benji, then John Hine goes into the finals. Right. But do you care about 20 grand? You just made millions.
Well, 20 grand is 20 grand.
You like that?
Absolutely.
The point is, it's like the road thing's a good thing to bring up because if it's 1 a.m. and I'm hungry at an airport, I'm going to Burger King.
This is how sensible John Hine is. He started to diet yesterday. I was like, well, I'm going to start anyway. I'm already ready to start.
And sensible is bad to you?
For this, yeah, he started dieting yesterday.
First, I ate like a pig over the weekend. In my head, I was like, we're going to start on Monday, and I felt like if I didn't start yesterday, I wouldn't start at all.
You want to eat as much as you can before the weigh-in.
No, I understand that, but even so, I figure, okay, so I got to lose 45 pounds.
No, Benji's right. Sensibility is not your friend here. Gary won that first one by being the most, doing the creepiest shit I've seen in my life.
Let's get the game on. Solaris is our sponsor. Pick up 20 grand, the world's strongest weight loss formula, CYLARIS. Available at stores everywhere or at solarisweightloss.com. Gary, let's weigh in and figure out who is going to be the winner of Battle of the Blobs.
Okay, they're telling me that John Hine ran yesterday and his arms hurt from running, and that he had to eat immediately afterward because his blood sugar was dropping.
No, that's partially true. I did the treadmill for the first time yesterday for half an hour, and you got to like hold on to the sides of it if you're going too fast. When I was done, my legs were okay, but my arms were free.
You don't have to hold on. It's there for 85-year-old people.
If I hold on, I would have got sick.
I got to make sure I got my works out because that's heavy.
Oh, you.
All right, here we go. It is time to weigh in now.
Can you turn on Hardwired A, please? Because we're gonna. All right, so I guess we should weigh them in a team at a time, right?
I think we should, yeah.
All right, so team Tim, come over here.
All right, now, I'm assuming that everyone's honest here and they have not loaded their pockets up with gold bullion or something. You know what I mean?
Wait, we're doing it close?
I think you should.
Just Benji.
Can you want everybody nude?
How about an underpants and shirt? Is that okay?
Like that.
All right.
You know that Benji went to the news department and he's demanding that a special investigative team follow everyone around.
restrictions. They're cheating. Benji,
How can it be cheating?
he's obsessed with cheating.
What cheating would there be,
No,
Benji?
it's not even intentional cheating. It's just clothes. Howard doesn't believe it. But clothes make a tremendous
I
difference.
do believe it.
Shoes make
I just said, let's be weighed in our underpants.
I'm going in my sweatpants with no shirt. Okay, guys, there's one solution. You can always like add a differential to it, like allow 20 pounds overall for clothing for everybody.
No, here we go. Take your pants off, Tim. And take your shoes
He's been
off.
wanting to say that.
At least your shoes are off. At least your shoes.
Your shoes are off. Okay. All right. What does Tim weigh? Tim weighs officially
265.
265.
Very petite.
All right. I can't believe you weigh that much. That's sickening. You don't look that bad for 265. All right. We don't hear you when you're on mic.
Next on the scale is Brian.
Brian Phelan is next. Brian works for Howard TV. Which, by the way, Brian's in the picture. Hold on. Brian, you're not wearing your shoes, and you weigh 243. Wow. Phelan only weighs 243, and Tim weighs 265?
Phelan is in a thinner part of his life than we've known him before. I mean,
Take your glasses off.
I was going to say, Scott the engineer, you want to take glasses off?
It is? You look thin. I don't know why that is.
You gotta take your glasses off. You gotta take your glasses off. Yeah, what are your pockets? Is there anything in your pocket? Take your pants off. What's the matter with you?
Where are your pants?
You got shitloads of stuff.
What about your watch? Fake gold is a lot.
Oh, yeah, your watch, too. That's
Take your watch off.
So far, he hasn't moved. He's taking everything off.
All right, what do you weigh? Let's see. 264.
Solid 260. Get your ID off.
That was 268 last week.
Now you weigh 264.
All right.
All right, and now let's weigh in the other team.
No, it's going to get Jason.
Oh, sorry, Jason. All right, Jason. What do you weigh?
Jesus.
Oh, my.
Whoa. 271.
Wow.
Hey, did you notice that guys wear? They're not quite boxers. They're sort of like boxer briefs.
Well, yeah, they're comfortable. All right, Jason, 271. You got lots of weight to lose.
Okay, so now it's time for Team Marty.
All right, Team Marty. Here we go.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah, I just watching these guys weigh in.
I just want to say one thing. Benji's so obsessed about everybody cheating, but he's been sucking down like a gas can size water all morning long.
You can drink water.
I know, but that to me is like dishonest.
Everyone's been doing it.
That's dishonest, Benji. Sorry.
Out in the lobby too.
Fred, you're wrong. Anyone can do it.
Ready? So, Captain,
All right, let's get off that. Let's go on.
Nothing in my pockets.
All right. Here's Captain Artie Lang for the other team. Weighing in at felt 286.
He was sick. He lost weight.
You lost weight.
87. It's 287.
They changed weight shift.
I was sick, Robin.
286 we're going to call it. That's what weight is.
John Hine.
John Hine.
He already loses weight.
Jerry, how did you not end up in this? All right. John Hine weighs, hold still, Johnny boy, 255.
All right.
All right. And finally, this guy's old. All right, Mike Ganji has his pants off.
Same underwear, by the way. What else?
Everyone wears the same underwear.
It's the Howard TV underwear.
247.
Hey, put it down. Hold on. That's bullshit, Benji. That cheat. That really hurt
It's
yourself.
enough. Enough of the water.
Check his ass for lead weights.
Yeah, have they heard about water intoxication?
All right. Why are you holding your breath?
I want you to take more breath in.
Airways a lot.
Benji weighs a whopping 267. All right, there you go.
You actually gain the power when you breathe out, so you know. Benji, how tall are you? How tall are you?
I don't know, like I said.
5'8".
He's dizzy now. Yeah. All
Can I
right.
make one suggestion just to make sure everyone says? Can we wait Tim one more time? I think these scales are completely.
Wait, Tim, but he's got his shoes off now. Take your shoes off again.
What is it about Tim's weight that's
I think these scales are completely wrong. They are wrong. I think they vary constantly.
All right,
All right, let's see what he has this time.
Tim now weighs same 265.
Are you happy now, Benji?
Benji, you satisfied?
Yeah, I thought we were going to get another scale for this.
We were checking out yesterday, Phelan and I, and it varied constantly.
I don't know what to tell you, pal. This is what we're going to do. All right.
It's the same scale every week for everybody.
Now sit down.
I weigh 210 on the scale in the back.
Well, when do we weigh him again, Gary?
Next week?
Next week.
We're weighing for 8 weeks.
We'll weigh in for 8 weeks. Next week, we'll see how much weight you lost. All right, thank you.
But how did I lose John Hine? That's what I want to know. Already picked him. Well, that's not fair.
Well, it is fair.
What are you talking about? We had to do that. 2 guys dropped out, so.
On Artie's team.
And nobody wants to be on my team, so I got to pick him. Yeah, Tim, who are you going to get rid of, just out of curiosity?
That's look at Scott.
It was probably, honestly, because I think Phelan has the least to lose. I was going to go with probably Brian.
All right, there you go.
All right.
All right, so let's see. May the best team win, and good luck to you all. It's $20,000 courtesy of Solaris.
The teams are set.
CYLA, all right.
Can they use the Solaris product?
Yeah, I am using it.
You are
starting
using it.
today.
You're using Solaris?
I'm starting today because I don't want to hold off because I've read studies and it's so fucking effective that it's, you lose like 200% more than if you just die alone.
You are really serious, aren't you?
I'm very serious.
Good for you. Good for you.
It's the 20,000. He doesn't care about it.
No time, Benji. No time.
Benji's been gaining weight all along, hoping for a contest.
Yeah.
If somebody dies, do we weigh the body after 8 weeks?
Absolutely.
Well, if money is a motivation to get you healthy, so be it.
Well, good for you, and good luck to all of you.
Benji is at his grossest right now. He's at that blob.
I was so upset already here yesterday because I've been like about to pass out every 3 seconds.
From eating so much.
Yeah.
Well, you got to put maybe a couple more pounds on, brother.
Maybe.
Did you gain weight in the last couple of days?
I think so, yeah.
What have you been eating? I have to know. What do you eat when you want to gain weight?
Carbs, spaghetti, potato chips, bagels, potatoes, and constantly.
Chocolate cake.
Over and over again.
Lots of desserts.
Because I know it's a cycle. You keep eating, I fall asleep for a little bit, I wake up, I use the bathroom, I start again.
Oh my God.
Oh, your poor girlfriend. You know, I was watching that Bubba Wedding special, which is great, and Artie, they got the whole thing with you on the jet ski.
I can't wait to see that. I was so
great.
sorry I missed that.
It's a great
Oh,
special.
I want to see the jet ski thing. Yeah,
It's all done. It's on Howard TV. It's so good. And Benji, he is there with his girlfriend. You see a lot of Benji and his girlfriend, and you got her on the plane and the carrier, and she really looks good.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
Yeah. Even best, Benji's kind of curious. That's because he's looking at his girlfriend.
Yeah, there must be something going on there.
That's right.
You
So,
get Benji with Kathy Bates, you get the real Benji.
right. But anyway, Benji, good luck to you. I know it means a lot to you. Artie, I hope you do take the contest seriously for your teammates. Do it for them.
Artie, look, if you can't diet on the road, you're never going to lose weight.
Right.
Well, Jerry Garcia never did.
Have you heard salads?
Have you ever heard of salads?
Salads, I'm Italian. We don't eat salads. We eat with bread, like it's supposed to be.
What if to motivate Artie we do something, a side thing? Just because the money doesn't motivate him, he didn't want to fuck someone, me, if he didn't lose weight.
That's very true.
What if you just do something silly like you have to get naked if you don't lose a certain amount? Something that you could do but you don't want to do.
Well, why do I have to get
No,
that?
I'm just suggesting it to you.
No.
Or you have to get your hair tested.
That's right. I haven't stopped being a fat fuck. Now I have to get naked.
I'm suggesting you give yourself some motivation.
You know what would be a good motivator for you? If your team doesn't win, you got to get your hair tested.
Now you have a good excuse to do some drugs because you need to.
I want extra motivators for me. I don't need all this stuff.
People say, Artie,
Bullshit. I'm the captain of your team. I'm ordering you to shut up.
Right. Did you jet ski with your clothes on?
I got a bathing suit on, a shirt.
Shirt off.
No, shirt off.
Sure, I barely got the fucking life preserver over there.
Artie's standing there trying to buckle his own life preserver, and it just won't go.
Come on.
It's
what a sight.
It's just funny. The BLOBS special starts airing on Howard TV March 14th, by the way, and it is well produced and a fine job by the Howard TV staff. 7:06 right now, so I've got to take a break. We've been on the air an hour and 6 minutes without even taking the slightest break.
Right.
I have to do that. We have a very busy show.
We must.
We'll be back right after this. What'd you guys did Artie yesterday. Now he's not here.
I think Artie left for California after yesterday's show.
Yeah, Robin worked Artie over on the wrap-up show. I'd heard about it, but I was just listening to some clips. Hey, George, how you doing? George Takei, everybody.
Good morning.
My hero.
It is cold out there.
Oh, boy, you picked a bad time to come.
I certainly did. I'm a Southern Californian.
Hey, what happened? Why did you come to New York, George, anyway?
I did a little short movie here last week.
Okay.
Cute little thing about a guy with an obsession for Godzilla.
Oh, sounds good.
Starts affecting his marriage. And just at that time, I run a very elegant sushi restaurant, but I happen to have a rare Godzilla doll behind my sushi bar, which he wants.
He tries to steal it.
Ruins his marriage.
Wow. I see Artie's doing his diet.
You don't care about the weight loss competition.
No, I do care about it. I actually,
got a big cupcake. You're holding it like it's a bar of gold.
It's 6 a.m.
He walks in with a cupcake like he's holding it like it's like, you know how the Statue of Liberty holds that portion?
Extraordinary,
protecting the cupcake.
Yeah, like,
comes out this, so it looks like a little green St. Patrick's Day cupcake.
George, you wouldn't eat that, right? Because you're on some sort of diet, right?
Well, I try to avoid sugar.
Right, me too.
But I'm
sugar, I avoid sugar completely.
Just breathing next to you makes me feel like I'm growing. Oh, and now comes the Hawaiian.
Stick close to me, George. You'll be fucking pussy within a week.
I will be very substantial.
One time we were going to all try and eat what Artie eats just in one morning. I don't think I could do it.
No, I would be grossed out.
Hawaiian punch and cupcake. That's a sugar high right out of hell.
I imagine Hawaiian punch is very sweet.
Yeah. Have you had any food this morning?
No.
Yeah. This is your first thing of the day.
You're breaking
and you
bad.
actually enjoyed that. Look at that. Oh, that glistening green gob.
Yeah, what is that green?
It's icing.
What flavor is green?
I don't know.
Avocado.
This is flavor delicious right now.
Is that from that same place?
Yeah, crumbs.
Yeah, he loves it. He loves those.
Part of that is falling on your lap.
You got to see the special that the Howard TV crew put together. It's called Bubba's Wedding. And we all cut wraparounds. You, me, wraparounds mean when you just sit there and you talk. And
you reflect on what happened. Yeah.
So Artie's sitting there with his big belly smoking a cigarette. Very Jackie Gleason-esque. He seems to be at that phase with the sunglasses on. And there are just ashes all over his shirt. It's so funny. I noticed it. And then Gary said Mary Delabate saw it. And she was like, look at the ashes all over his shirt. It's the funniest friggin' thing ever. And Robin, you are brutal. Ronnie the limo driver. That's special.
I don't have any recollection of it.
I know exactly what you said. Robin's talking about Ronnie, and she said, Ronnie this is so typical of a guy who has no personality. And he drinks to get a personality, except it's a bad personality. Wow.
I don't recall this at all.
Oh, you slammed it. You sound like Libby.
The personality that comes out of Ronnie is an asshole?
Yes.
Boy, right? You saw it.
When I saw her after that, I said, boy, you really do think I'm an asshole. I just looking at her face when she was talking about it.
Vicious.
It was horrible.
I said, well, did I say it like in a joking manner? He said no.
No, you really.
She really hurt my ass, man.
Oh, no.
You really are hurt?
Yeah, really. I mean, when you look at her face, you can tell she really, really meant it. Like she goes, he's an asshole with no personality.
Well, she's right. Ronnie, the girl that you're dancing with there, that wrestler's girlfriend, is a 10.
I know. She's hot.
You are. You know what? You know how
she asked the question, though.
Yeah, because she says in the Bubba special.
It's like dancing with my grandfather. She was totally into it. You could see it.
It's true. She goes, she does a wrap around and says, dancing with Ronnie was like dancing with my grandfather. And she's kind of putting him down, too.
Right.
But I got to tell you, what I saw on that dance floor.
No, she was digging it.
She was digging it.
I saw her playing. I saw Ronnie playing with her that night. And I tell you, she was definitely playing into his stuff.
When you see the tape, Ronnie is so dirty dancing with this chick. He's mauling her. It's like
it was mutual. It wasn't like I was attacking her. You know what I'm saying?
Defend Ronnie after hearing her wrap around. She's clearly fucking her grandfather.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, man.
And that wrestler dude says, if you ever say fucking Florida, he's going to kill you.
I'm going to Tampa in a couple of weeks. I guess I'm going to have to get beat up or something.
Send him a map.
He says, if you ever sees you, he's going to kick your ass.
I guess I guess I'm going to get it from. I got it from one end here, so I might as well get it in Tampa too.
Tell him to be at the Lakeland Center March 23rd.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to be with you, man. A whole bunch of us are going.
The special is really spectacular.
It's great. It really is great.
Howard TV, congratulations on that. It is really, really good. And Robin, you are vicious.
Well, I'm sorry. I don't recall being vicious. I don't have any vicious feelings toward Ronnie. I don't know how that happened.
Maybe you're trying to be funny.
I don't know.
You didn't pull it off.
I didn't appear to pull it off.
There's a very fine line between mean and funny.
Although it was interesting. That's what you want,
Compelling.
And the other thing I noticed, Fred is nowhere to be found in any footage whatsoever. Except
Fred's
at the end.
not on camera?
Nope. At the end, he pops up very, like if the special's an hour, he pops up at 59 minutes and 55 seconds.
I was avoiding that camera.
Boy, you were like not part of the weekend.
I was part of the weekend. I just wasn't part of the video. It's like you tried to talk to somebody, and Doug was being like really annoying. It's like, at one point I wanted to talk to him, and I said, Doug, I have a question for you. And he puts up that stupid camera. Will you put the fucking camera down? I want to talk to you.
But I got to tell you,
it makes you missing.
I was the same way. Like I was getting annoyed by the camera, but I let Doug shoot everything because it's really funny.
I thought like the TV stuff was going to be more or less an adjunct, not like the focus.
Yeah, but you do need a tape.
True.
And it's really kind of weird. Gary started taking tape of us when we were on that private plane.
Yeah.
And I thought it was so boring like when we were doing it, but man, when I saw it playback, it was kind of interesting to see what everyone was up to.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a really good special. It's really well put together. And for fans who kind of like to see what goes on behind the scenes, I think it's pretty good. And I know what you mean, Fred. It gets annoying, but
yeah, I know it's necessary on one level, but and also that was more about Bubba, and his stuff. Because that was the way it was kind of presented at the beginning. I'm just taking a video camera down. I'm going to shoot Bubba, and hopefully we'll get what I can get. Now, it turned out into this big, 40-hour spectacular.
Yeah, it's good. I know what Fred means. It was annoying. I'm sitting on the beach at one point with Beth, and we're underneath this canopy thing.
Right.
Yeah, you're trying to hang out.
Yeah, I'm having a great time. I go, get the fucking camera off because everyone else on the beach. Everyone else on the beach came running up and started taking pictures because they thought he was just like a fan.
Right, and you were loving having your picture taken.
But it is good when you see it in the special. It's funny.
There's no denying that. But at the time, it felt really annoying. So my apologies to Doug and everybody.
Fred's nowhere to be found in the whole special. Artie, however, loves the camera.
Artie is Mr. Performer.
Artie's
in the right mood. Pull the camera. Let me tell you a story.
All right, I'm ready to perform. Where's my key light?
Where's my cigarette? Where's my jacket? Let's go.
Artie loves it. I mean, he loves it. When he's trying to button his life vest to go on the jet ski, you can't get better television.
Oh, my goodness.
So congratulations, all right? Good for you. So that's the special on Howard TV.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it.
When is it going to be on?
That's on March. Okay, I hope I have this right.
March 14th, I thought you said
I can
yesterday.
double check that real quick. I have it right here. March 14th, only on Howard TV.
March 14th.
That's right. On our own little television channel. Artie jet skiing. Exclusive tour above the studio, and then Sal and Richard, of course, are naked. It's really weird. Like
they actually fucked each other. I'm telling you, technically they had sex.
They did. And Sal is so fucking racist. I mean, like as soon as 50 Cent or 25 Cent is taking a shower, they're naked, and Richard and Sal get naked in the shower with him, and they start pissing on each other and touching each other.
Yeah, pissing on
but Sal always starts saying, "Oh, there's a black guy. There's a black guy." And like I feel kind of bad for
him.
There's
any guy.
Yeah, there's a guy in the shower. There's a black guy in the shower, and then but then 25 Cent gets mad at Sal and starts to whip him with a towel, and there's these big red welt.
Yeah, I heard he raised welts on Sal.
And then Sal's writhing in pain, and 25 Cent smacks him in the ass with his hand. It's incredibly weird.
If you got a guy who knows how to do that towel shit, man, that can hurt bad.
Yeah. But then, I don't know, Sal putting his whole asshole on top of Steve Langford while he was sick on the boat? It was wild.
He wasn't sick, by the way. He was scared.
Oh, was that it?
Yeah, the boat was going so fast that Langford just got like...
He was freaked out by the speed of the boat.
Yeah.
I don't blame him. I hate that. The wind whipping in your face, and it just irritates my sinuses.
Yeah, but you're a guy. Stand up and take it.
I don't know, man. I understand.
You know what's going to happen on a boat? The wind might hit.
No, I will never go on these boats. They invited me on that boat, and I said, I don't want to stand there and torture myself.
I love being on a boat.
It was worse than that, Howard.
I hate it.
It was worse than that because
Robin loves it.
It wasn't necessarily a positive experience because Fabrizi just started making it go faster and faster and faster, and it became very apparent to me that, like, what the fuck did Fabrizi and Bubba know about driving a boat?
Nothing.
And then I started, because they're going as fast as they could possibly go, and Steve's legs just got like jello, so he went down because he got so scared.
And then Sal immediately pulls all his pants off, his underpants, and takes his ass and like the asshole and balls and just sits on Steve's face the whole time he's freaking out.
Hey, if you
funny though.
If you go to Gary Page 2 in the upper right-hand corner, is Robin talking about Ronnie.
Okay.
Oh, dear.
Yeah,
Let me hear this, because I don't remember it.
All right, this is from the Bubba Wedding Special. I'll be on Howard TV March 14th. Let me see if I can find it.
Let me think of some excuse, right?
All right.
Oh, he's an asshole. You can't invite him anywhere. He's another one of those guys who, he has no personality, and so he drinks a lot so that his bad personality can come out. Ooh.
Doesn't sound very funny to me.
Hysterical.
And where's the joke in that? Well, I do agree with you. Ronnie has a very bad personality, and then when he drinks, it gets worse.
Oh, my goodness.
You
He's
know?
Mr. Lampshade on his head. What can I say?
He's very obnoxious. He's got to know it on some level.
You know what? I was probably tired that day.
That's what I think.
He didn't know it. He knows it now.
Meanwhile, you were on a tear yesterday. I did not hear the wrap-up show yesterday. I usually catch it every day.
We should just call that the Rambling Show.
the group therapy with Artie show.
Ramble on.
I really thought, when I heard some of these clips, that you drove him right over the edge.
Get out of
you
here.
You dissected him.
Well.
Artie, man, a lot of shit came out on that wrap-up.
Yeah, Artie was very revealing.
It's the Rambling Show.
For example, I just learned you quit gambling.
Yeah.
What is that about?
I'm trying to become a better person.
Why would you do that?
Well, yeah, who wants to hear that?
I don't want
I'm proud of you, but why the gambling? I thought that was the least of your addiction.
No, because it just doesn't, like, gambling right now doesn't make any sense to me. I'm not willing, thank God, to go to the next level that would make it interesting.
Which is way bigger money, huh?
No, way more money.
Yeah.
You know, and I just don't want to do that.
I love George looking at Artie. I love
It's
it.
changing. And so there's hope for you to really play the weight loss game.
He could slide the other way, George.
It's only been too late. It's only a matter of time.
But George stares at Artie when he talks about his problems like he cannot even believe it. It's like
I believe it, but I see the change happening. I mean, he's talking about quitting gambling.
Well, I did it this time specifically to test my willpower, because if you remember, I won 16th foul last NCAA tournament.
Right. It's March Madness.
Right, so this is probably the single most fun time to bet.
It's cold turkey for him.
Yeah, what inspired you to suddenly change? I learned from the wrap-up show that you are now into psychiatric care.
I went to see 3 times in the last month and a half. I saw Shrink.
Wow.
Was it a shrink I give you there?
Well, it was a guy, and it had to be insanely convenient for me. So it was a guy in Jersey.
I see. And a psychiatrist or a psychologist?
It's a psychiatrist.
Psychiatrist.
Yeah. And I just talked to him. I wanted to examine what cost me this relationship, you know,
right.
and maybe if I ever get into another one, be, better at it or something.
Right.
And, there's obvious things like gambling would be one,
So it came out even in these couple of sessions that maybe trying to stop gambling would improve your life somewhat.
Yeah, but I didn't need those sessions to know that.
Is it difficult for you to quit gambling? Are you having a sort of Jones?
Well, it was a fun thing to sort of do. In other words, like the real sort of action was when I couldn't afford to lose what I was betting.
Right. And that made it dangerous.
Right, exactly. That really gives it that edge. And
like
the money I have to bet now to get that juice in me again, I'm not willing.
What is the fee? What is the price? What is the money you have to put down?
Oh God, I don't, compared to the way I was gambling before, I mean, maybe 6 figures a weekend.
Really?
Wow.
I think that might get me to watch the game a little closer.
Wow.
And I'm not willing to do that. That would be good. I can just see my father punching me in the face. My father was anti-gambling, big time. He really was.
If you quit now, though, aren't you down for your lifetime?
I would assume.
Yeah, don't you need one more big bet?
I probably lost more when I was betting smaller time. Like, in other words, when I had $500 to my name, I would put $1,000 on a game.
I see.
I love that.
You love that.
That was a blast.
Right.
And I get drunk watching the game. It's like fucking, my God, that's like Mardi Gras, George.
Well, if you lost 60 pounds, you would gain $20,000.
That's right. Well, no. That's right.
That's right.
That's not definite.
The loss is your gain.
Right. Well,
take on that seriously.
Yeah. I get it.
Stopping gambling with money and start gambling your body.
Right. Well, there's no guarantee I'm getting the 20 grand, though.
All right. Why make these changes after you broke up with Dana? Maybe the time would have been...
Well, no. I obviously, I didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
You have regrets.
A ton of them, George. You know, my way regrets I've had a few.
You can lose 6 pounds of regrets as well.
He's on me about the weight loss.
He wants to see you be a real winner.
It's like the Asian Richard Simmons.
Well, anybody want to hear from the wrap-up show? Artie really opened up a lot.
Yeah,
I mean, I Lisa G, who has everything that's going on in the Howard 100 newsroom. Lisa G working all day, all night to bring you Howard 100
Covering the world poster.
That's right. Hello, Lisa. What do you got for us?
The battle of the blobs rolls on. Howard 100 News will stop at nothing to find out what they're doing to lose weight. John Hine eating a salad yesterday, Howard.
Wow.
First time that's ever been...
I mean, his desk is usually filled with McDonald's paraphernalia.
A lot of the guys on this show are fighting for a $20,000 prize in our Battle of the Blobs to see who can lose the highest percentage of weight.
Ronnie has a theory that already all of the guys in this contest are cranky because they're not eating.
As a matter of fact, the combined weight of the staff here that is playing is over 2,000 pounds.
Wow.
Over a ton.
Over a ton.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, as team captain, I'm questioning Benji's tactics already.
Look, exactly.
Look at the trough of fucking salad he's got. It's a horse trough.
Let me see the trough.
It's trough.
Oh, my God.
Look at that.
That is not a serving, Benji. That's for the whole family.
It's the quantity as well as what you eat.
It's actually just convenience. It's just
Is there dressing on there?
I sprayed some oil on it, yeah.
Sprayed
Sprayed oil.
Yeah.
Yes,
Suntan oil.
On one side, I have someone feeding out of a vegetable trough, and the other side, I've got a guy eating one cupcake after another.
I had my second cupcake.
A brown one, and now I'm waiting for the white one.
Well, the green one was great. They went quick, as I predicted.
Benji's better off with a salad. Artie's eating empty calories. I mean, he's going to be starving. You know what I mean? He doesn't care.
No, it's not about the morning, people. It's about the afternoon.
He's not taking it seriously. There's $20,000.
He's throwing people's money out the window.
Very irresponsible.
There's $20,000 up for grabs from the people who make the product Solaris. CYLARIS, I believe it's
CYLARIS, weightloss.com.
You're on it, right?
Yeah, I'm still in the excitement of the diet, so it might be that, but it seems like I'm not getting hungry yet, so we'll see what happens.
Did you exercise, Benji, as I instructed?
Yeah.
What did you do? What's that? What'd you do?
I went to the gym yesterday.
Did you run?
I watched part of Seinfeld.
You what?
Are you exercising?
Yeah, no, I exercise.
Artie Lang weighs 286. We all know who Artie is. Mike Ganji is one of the guys who works on Howard TV. You've known him for years on the show. He's 247. John Hine, this is all Artie's team. John Hine, who does the wrap-up show, weighs 255. And Benji weighs 267 for a combined weight of 1,055. Tim Sabian's team. Tim is our program director. He weighs 265. Jason Kaplan's one of our producers. Jason, he takes all the pictures for the website. He's been working here for years. 271 pounds.
That surprised me. He was that heavy.
He's the second heaviest guy. He's the second heaviest next to you.
It really surprised me he was that heavy.
Rounding out that team, Scott Salem, Scott the engineer. You know, I'm Scott the engineer. He weighs 264, and Brian Phelan, who's a guy who's not heard on the air here a lot. He's a Howard TV guy, heavyset boy, 243 pounds. Combined weight 1,043, and there you have the two teams. And Solaris has put up 20 grand, and we're going to see who wins the highest percentage of weight loss. Eventually, it'll come down to one winner, and we're going to see a transformation occur with everyone except Artie.
Let's hope.
Cardiovascular, Benji.
Ralph is helping out Jason, apparently,
Really?
for lunch.
Only
I did not agree. I did not agree. Slices of turkey, then you put provolone cheese, and then some sprouts, and you roll it up and you eat it.
Let me tell you, I saw Ralph with his shirt off when we were in Tampa for Bubba's wedding. I guess that's just some titties and belly on him.
Yeah, he's not doing what he used to do, I don't think.
Yeah, I mean, he's the one who advised me, and he actually got me to lose a lot of weight, but he's getting the titties and belly.
Well, you know, age catches up with us all.
Yeah.
Why did you disagree with Ralph?
Because of the cheese.
It's okay to have some cheese.
Yeah, but he had about 12 turkey roll-ups, so.
Oh, I see.
John Hine is still being very sensible, and he had a sandwich yesterday.
If you boys ate what I ate, I weighed in today at 189. Now, you know I know how to lose weight, but nobody around here consults me. Everyone
Do you
avoids
want
me.
to be consulted?
No.
Oh, well, then why are you saying that?
I don't know what you eat.
I say what you eat.
You don't know me all day.
I got a good idea.
Let me tell you, on the weekends I have fun. I go out to dinner. I eat anything I want. I have dessert. I have wine. I have it all.
But you know how to lose weight for a lifetime if this was a 2-year contest.
I could lose weight. I mean, now I can't because I'm probably at my thinnest, but I can
Yeah,
lose
right now
weight.
you'd have to hack off a limb.
That's right.
It would be healthy to lose
No,
more.
of course.
But, you know, with moderation, you can enjoy everything.
That's right. Now, if you eat like me, you would win this contest. Everyone knows it. No one even consults me.
Well, you know, I
Well,
gotta
you
tell
say you don't want to be consulted.
I don't. But no one consults me.
I had dinner with Tim Sabian.
I would consult, but I don't want to.
I'll tell Ronnie right now. I'll pay for it. Whatever you need. The shit that Howard eats around 9 o'clock. Bring me one of those every day.
What are you yelling at?
But then you got to do stuff.
You want to lose weight, Artie? Here's what you need. Okay? You come in the morning.
I've lost weight before. Don't exercise.
Listen, Artie, stop talking.
Listen
and
to this. Tell me if you can handle this. I'm putting you on a diet. Pump Restaurant makes me an egg white omelet. I put some salmon in there. You don't have to put that if you don't like salmon. Egg white and salmon. If you want one piece of toast, I don't have any toast.
You just eat the
That's
egg.
it. Just it. That's it.
All protein.
All protein.
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 Well, with him, you know, it sounds more macho.
You get one piece of bread with everything?
I said one piece of bread.
Dry toast.
Whole wheat. Okay? Dry toast.
Dry, no swimming in butter.
He's already out of it.
He's thinking about his next cupcake.
Look at his eyes.
You want to lose weight?
I mean, yeah, go ahead.
All right. And you see what I ate for lunch? I have brown rice with chicken.
I said,
with a nice sauce on tomato sauce.
Yeah, but after 5 cupcakes, that doesn't mean anything.
No, I'd have to avoid the cupcakes.
Then before dinner, I have one fruit somewhere in there. Maybe a couple of cashews. 5 at the most.
Cashews, not almonds?
No.
He should do almonds.
All right, almonds for you, Robin says. I'll go with that.
Any nuts, I don't like
No,
them.
you're not doing that. Have a piece of fruit. I don't care. Have an apple.
If you put it in a Mounds bar, he'll eat the almonds.
And then for dinner, I would like to see you eat very healthy. Like, you know what I ate for dinner last night? I took steamed chicken, broccoli, snow peas, tofu, put it in a bit, that's right, with rice. And I put soy sauce in there, and I put a little cornstarch.
Well, that's living.
It sounds delicious.
Yeah, I call it concoction.
Tofu puts it over the top, Artie.
No, I ordered like the steamed chicken and broccoli
I want you to
from
bring that. Would you make that for me and bring it in? I want to try that on the air.
Sure. Oh, you would love it. You would love it.
I would.
No, you wouldn't. You would love it.
It doesn't have any taste for Artie at this point, because he's burned out his taste buds.
You're used to what you eat right. That is no flavor for
You will love it.
Howard, I want to talk to you about someone very impressive. I had dinner with Tim Sabian and his wife Pam last night. And we all had a wonderful dinner. Tim had a broiled fish with some spinach.
Yeah.
And we ordered...
What was on the spinach? Oil? Or was it just steamed?
Cream
No,
spinach?
it wasn't steamed. It wasn't creamed. It was one of those sautéed.
Oh, please.
And we had dessert in front of him. And we had wine, and he didn't have wine.
Wow.
Fish and spinach.
That's a fun night.
And he's your adversary. He's the captain of the other team.
He's inspiration.
Let that be an inspiration to you.
I play on a full court basketball.
Did you make the basketball game yesterday?
I missed it yesterday. But and we have a Thursday team, too.
All right, good for you. Well, good luck with that.
If you feel like it one day, bring in concoction.
Yeah, I'll do that.
No, look, you want to do a bit for the air?
No, I don't want to do that. I mean, I'm
He
just
doesn't want you making fun of his diet.
What do you got there, Lisa J?
Big day in history today.
Hey, we got to do this weigh-in because we're doing a little Battle of the Blobs thing. The $20,000 grand prize. One of my guys who works here could win 20 grand.
And this is the first week.
Yeah.
Complete week.
Battle of the Blobs, provided by Solaris. That's Cylaris, the world's strongest weight loss formula. Available at stores everywhere at solarisweightloss.com. Battle of the Blobs. I'll have each guy come up. Fred, did you find music for Battle of the Blobs?
Look at all those floppies. Time to lose your saggy fat ass. Come get eating losers. Sweaty, smelly boozers. It's time to lose that big fat ass. Floppy, floppy, floppy. Floppy, floppy, floppy. Floppy, floppy, floppy. Floppy, floppy, floppy.
All I know is this weight loss contest is killing some people. Tim Sabian, our program director, was in Vegas and ordering like a turkey burger, no bun. I heard you're miserable.
No, just I'm watching what I eat. You know, it's kind of fun.
Yeah, you're thinner already.
He says to the guy, listen, dude, no bun, no lettuce, no tomato. I want a burger on a white plate. That's it.
Why can't you have lettuce and tomato? That fills you up and it's got no calories.
I'm just focusing on doing protein and
yeah, but dude, you can have lettuce and tomato.
That will throw you off, yeah.
Watch it.
He's going total Atkins.
Can that lettuce and tomato? Yeah, you'll forget about Sicilian pizza right away.
Is Chuck Zero training you supposedly?
Yeah, right.
So is he telling you not to eat lettuce and tomato?
No, I'm doing this diet that's high protein, so it's just no crap. No, it's just really...
The lettuce and tomato isn't crap, that's what I'm telling you, but what do I know?
Howard, he was bumming. We were at, him, Ross, and myself, we were at Nobu on Saturday night. Ross and I just throwing everything down our throats. And Tim's just sitting there miserable.
What did you eat, Nobu?
I had just some raw fish. That was it. Lean.
Did it have sauce on it?
No.
Really?
No, we had the, what's the tuna that's got like oil on it?
Hamachi?
It was like
ahi tuna.
Yeah, it was a tuna, but it had something on it.
Sure, it had stuff on it.
He stuck away from everything. He drank a little sake.
You drink sake? How many calories that is?
Well,
you want to win the 20 grand?
This won't hurt you. So I had a little sake.
Sake is not on the diet.
Ross was totally fucked with it. He's like, just eat it. Don't worry, this got nothing in it.
All right, I'm going to go to Tim's team first. And since you're the captain, you weigh in first. And how do you think you did this week? I can't hear you. What?
I think I did pretty good this week.
All right, let's go. Tim is our program director. His original weight was 265. He's been on a diet for a week. Remember, you lost 2 pounds. You're 263. Nice diet.
He's not good.
Are you doing cardio? Are you jogging?
Yeah, doing cardio, working out, wearing a rubber suit, the whole thing. So
why rubber suit? Yeah, but sweating doesn't lose weight. It's just,
I know. We get in shape.
Zito's not going to be happy with you.
2 pounds.
It's the first week.
All right, now the rest of your team. Now here's how this game works. Each, Artie's a team captain, and so is Tim.
He must have been eating a ton of protein.
If Tim's team wins or Artie's team wins, the whole team goes on to the finals.
Right.
If let's say Artie's team loses or Tim's team loses, only one guy, the highest weight loss winner, will be joined in the individual contest, and finally we will have the biggest blob.
So essentially, if Tim's team loses, Tim could be out of the contest. The captain could be out of the contest because he's not losing much weight.
Only one winner, 20 grand from Solaris.
You should double check with what Captain Artie. I heard already this morning at a bagel with cream cheese.
Yeah, well, Captain Artie's just fucking his whole team.
Yeah, Artie doesn't care.
He doesn't care about anyone else but himself.
I really don't.
He's honest about it. All right, Jason Kaplan is a producer on the show. Don't step on the scale until I'm done with my explanation of who you are. Jason Kaplan is a producer on the show. The kid's gotten very heavy since he started working here. How many years ago did you start working here?
6 years.
And what are you doing? What kind of diet?
I'm just doing a lot of exercise. I'm trying to cut out as much carbs as possible and just eat healthy.
Are you miserable?
So far, no, actually. I was away this weekend. I was out at my girlfriend's uncle's birthday party, so it's a ton of good food there. Ziti and roast beef and gravy.
And you overlooked it.
I did.
All right. Now, Jason weighed in at 271, which put him at the heaviest weight beside Artie. Artie, of course, is always the fattest. And you wear that proudly, don't you, Arthur?
Yeah, I'm filling out my bracket.
Okay, Jason weighed in at 271 after a week. Jason's body is also the Battle of the Blobs logo. And Jason now weighs a tremendous 258.
Oh! How much is that? I don't know what it is.
From 271 to 258.
Wow.
13 pounds.
In 1 week.
What about the percentage?
It's right over to your left there. It's incredible. 4.5%.
4.5%. Right,
nice, Jason.
Nice work, Jason. So why don't you get on Jason's diet, Tim?
Yeah, Jason should train you.
Yeah.
Why do you put Jason on your back while you're jogging?
All right, Scott Salem, everyone knows him as Scott the engineer. Have you been sticking to the diet? I heard you're miserable.
I'm miserable.
Yeah, Ronnie Lemon Driver said you're just all angry.
Yeah, Ryan's running around saying everybody's here.
Square.
You what? Grumpy square. What have you been eating? What are you doing?
I'm doing high protein, low fat, low carb.
You want the 20 grand bad, right?
Yeah. I mean, who doesn't want the 20 except Artie? I mean,
you think you can win?
I got a shot.
Okay.
Just, as good as anybody else. I mean, I'm trying.
I've got as good a shot as anyone.
Did you work out this week?
I'm not revealing my diet and workouts.
Why? What's the difference?
I can't give them away.
You haven't done
Look, you still have to lose the weight.
Could have, and I possibly couldn't have.
All right.
And I hope it's back.
You weigh 264. Your weight now after a week of doing your secret diet is 255. So you've dropped
9 pounds.
9 pounds. Not bad. Nice work.
Good for you.
Very good, Scott.
You guys working on it.
Wait, he's got to make Tim look bad.
Tim lost a pound.
Don't worry about it, Tim. I'm coming.
Yeah, you were gracious with him, too.
I know. It was on the fence.
Really?
Yeah. Brian Phelan weighed 243. Now, Brian is a guy who works on our television crew. You've probably seen him from time to time on Howard TV.
I heard his stories.
Yeah, he's a hard-drinking guy, real man's man.
Lost a dog.
Lost a dog. His wife has a bunch of kids with him, and, that's been probably putting on the pounds because he doesn't go out as much anymore. What did you weigh? You weighed 243.
Yep.
How's your diet going?
It's all right. I've been eating less and exercising, and hopefully it shows.
He's a big beer drinker. Is he drinking beer?
No beer.
You want the 20 grand bad, right?
Yeah,
All right, brother, get on that scale. Let's see how you did. Brian Phelan rounding out Tim Sabian's team. And he weighs 239 down from 243. That's 4 pounds? 4 pounds. That's a great, Brian.
You got a lot of...
When's the race?
All right, well, you lost, though. But you already gained.
You got St. Patrick's Day coming up this week. You better watch it.
That's all in March. Every town has their own St. Patrick's Day, and like every different weekend.
All right, team captain, Artie Lang, time for you to weigh in your weight.
You want me to go first?
Yeah, you're the captain.
Yeah, by the way, your team lost a total of how many? What's the percentage of fat they lost?
They lost a total of 2.68.
Okay.
I lost 28 pounds total.
That's not bad. Artie Lang weighs 286 last week. Does he weigh the same this week or more?
Everybody starts to say what that's about.
Why is there 1 on there?
People walk around is what happens.
Could have set it down to 0. All right, there you go. Artie, did you try to lose any weight? Did you diet at all? Brian, it's just 2 pounds on it. Zeroed out, brother.
The scale is hard. As soon as you walk forward, it'll right. But it's the same for everybody.
All right. Well, that doesn't make sense.
Well, that's why Benji was screaming for another scale.
Might have been right. Artie, go ahead. Tell me about your weight loss this week.
I had a gig up in Boston, and I did a signing in Boston, and this woman brought me cannolis from Holy Cannolis in Boston, and they were fantastic, by the way.
So have you made any effort? Really?
Well, what happened was I got home late Saturday night, and I passed out at 3 a.m. Saturday night, and I woke up at 4 a.m. I slept almost 24 hours, so I slept all day yesterday.
So you dieted all day yesterday?
If I was up, I would have ate, but thank God I slept through the day. It's the only chance I had to lose them.
Right, let's get you on there, brother. You're the team captain. You're the inspiration to your team. 286 was what you weighed last week, and now you weigh 288. A gain of only 2 pounds.
2 pounds. I'll tell you, the fact that it's only 2 is encouraging.
Yeah, you did pretty good. You only gained 2 pounds.
Does he understand which way he's supposed to go?
Play that sad music again. I like it.
Congratulations, that's a 0.70% increase.
Lay off the cannolis, lay off the cannolis, lay off the cannolis.
All right, let's go to greatest song for everything. Mike Angie, who has been working with the show since he was an intern, he now works for Howard TV. He used to work in my house. He sent a porno to my daughter's 4th grade teacher. What are you doing, dude?
He's climbing out the pants.
All right, have you dieted?
Yeah, I'm dieting and slightly exercising, walking a lot.
Remember, he had his wisdom teeth taken out. He couldn't exercise.
Yeah, he's another one of those guys. Him and Tim are the ones that say they work so hard they have no time to exercise. Don't give it up.
All right, Angie, you weigh 247. Let's see what you weigh this week. You're the second member of Artie's team. My condolences on that. All right, you weigh 244. You dropped 3 pounds. Angie, is it hard to lose weight when you know your team captain's just going to ruin it for you anyway?
I look at him and I know he's going to fuck out first, so I mean, why bother?
I guarantee everybody on my team a brand.
Thank you.
But the issue is, still one of you could go on, so you really are competing against each other.
I do, but
don't bitch in the clubhouse.
Artie's pooping on you for not eating while he's sitting there throwing a bait.
Artie, you understand the contest, right? You have to lose weight. Yeah, okay.
Well, thanks to you, Artie. He lost 3 pounds last week. You gained 2, so your team has lost 1 pound so far.
You got to be feeling confident that you're making it into the finals. I mean, your team is motivated.
Even though you suck.
Yeah.
Oh, eat up, Artie. Eat up.
John Hine is next. John Hine hosts a wrap-up show. The guy's gotten very heavy, even heavier since he started working here. You weigh 255. Have you done any kind of exercise and diet?
Yeah, I exercise every day. I cut out the fast food. I'm really trying.
All right.
I can tell you that I know John, and last week he was definitely not in a good mood.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What do you miss most?
Eating what I want to eat when I want to eat it.
Right. Do you eat a lot of fast food and junk?
Yeah, not a lot. But like at lunchtime here, I'll usually go to Wendy's or McDonald's.
Now what do you go? Now what do you eat?
I get stuff from, I get a salad and like a turkey sandwich, whole wheat, like all that stuff. Usually. And,
all right, Johnny, let's get on the scale. Let's see if your efforts paid off. 255. You're on Artie's team. Let's see, 251. You lost 4 pounds. Way to go. Usually it's the second week where you start to see the payoff.
Is that right?
Yeah. All right, Benji, what's your prediction? Benji, as you know, is a writer on the show. He's been with our show since he was an intern. He's been here a long time. He's gotten very heavy, weighted at 267.
He looks like he's going swimming.
And he's very, very into the weight loss thing. You've been really dieting and exercising.
I haven't been dieting perfectly. I've been dieting pretty well, exercising, and I've also been doing Solaris, which we'll see if it's really had the effect of it.
He's been scaring the shit out of it. Like, everybody else on his team has sort of been like, well, Benji's going to be, we know our team's going to lose and Benji's going to win, but let's see what Benji's psyching.
Yeah, come on, 267, Benji. Let's see what you weigh this week, and then we'll be done with this. You weigh 246.
Oh, my God.
246? 21 pounds.
In 1 week?
Wait, what are you guys?
No, 21 pounds. I'm amazed.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
It's almost 7.
Nobody can lose 21 pounds.
Well, wait a second. Look what we're starting with. Right?
Yeah, I mean, he's lost a lot of, water weight, and, but that is amazing.
That is.
I think you beat their entire whole team.
Well, I wonder if some of them are hiding their amounts.
What?
Why?
It's like a poker game. Like trying not to, so other people don't compete as much.
How can they do that, Ben? Benji, they get on the scale.
I try to eat more like today and stuff.
I don't know, Benji.
You're crazy.
This is crazy, but I got to get the totals, but I believe that's what the team winning. Yeah, Ben! Tim's team has lost a total. My eyes are so bad.
All right, Tim's team lost 2.68%, and Artie's team lost 2.46%.
Still ahead.
It's almost a dead heat, and all thanks to Benji. Artie, try a little bit. The whole fucking team.
I was promising I go to LA this weekend. I'm going to dinner.
If Artie just stayed even,
John, why are you not yelling at Artie on Ganji? I mean, like, you guys could win.
Artie and I have had this discussion before.
I'll put a hit on him through Friday.
Benji's already eating the whole way, but he just doesn't care.
I think Benji needs to lose more. That's what we got to do.
Just motivate Benji. Well, Benji, go ahead. Congratulations to you. Congratulations to all the guys.
And Solaris. Benji's really taking Solaris.
You boys better get on Solaris. This kid's winning. Scott the engineer looking devastated.
He did something in the original way, and there's no fucking way you can lose 20 pounds in 6 days. There's no fucking way.
Well, 21 pounds, jerk off.
You're cheating. You are cheating. I am confident that you cheated on the weigh-in.
Scott,
This is fucking bullshit. He did something. He must have had weights up his ass. Yes. No, this is bullshit.
I believe you.
I think all he did was 21 pounds in 6 days. Not even a week.
Because he's a big fat blob.
No, it's not Solaris. It's not anything. It's you cheated. That's the main thing. I'm accusing you of cheating.
Scott, I swear on my life. Give me a life.
Oh, dear.
Is he being serious?
I don't think Benji was cheating. He somehow put on 15 pounds.
Does my face look different at all?
Between the last time we weighed in and 2 weeks later we weighed in. So he was able to put on 15 pounds.
Yeah, you are serious, right?
Yeah, of course I'm serious. You cannot physically lose 21 pounds in 6 days unless you cut your fucking cock off or your arms. What? You got to leave fingers and toes?
Have you ever watched Biggest Loser?
I am the Biggest Loser.
Have you ever watched the show?
The show was written about it.
Can we make trades? Is there a trade deadline? How do we do that?
That's really. You had something up your ass, or you did something before the weigh-in that cheated.
If he did something, why wouldn't he just take a 10-pound weight loss and do it gradually so there wouldn't be any suspicion?
Well, he wants to show that he can lose 20 pounds a week.
Well, he can't do that.
I can't do it again.
He comes in and he goes, oh, I think I did okay. I don't think, I exercised a little.
I didn't go crazy. I didn't go crazy.
So now you're going to lose 30 pounds next week, right?
Solaris, Scott, get on it. I made the mistake of not getting on.
Solaris will be paying me the 20,000, so I'm not worried about this fat fuck.
High motivation.
You're
going down, man. There's no fucking way you're beating me. There's no way. There's no way you're beating me.
Well, he's already beating you by 7.
He's not going to lose that much weight anymore.
You lost 4 pounds.
He did his cheat. Now he's not going to lose it. I lost 9 pounds.
You lost 9.
That's right. I lost 9 pounds. Almost 10.
I'm going to wear anti-gravity.
I know you're going to cut your leg off on the last weigh-in, so I mean that's going to be bullshit too.
12 pounds he's beating you by, Scott.
There's no way he can keep that up. I'm going to keep it up because I'm losing it the right way. He cheated.
I'm a good coach. I'm like,
Scott already spent this money.
All right, Scott. Now,
maybe did you build a deck or something?
Try to be a good sport, will you?
No, not with him.
All right.
Not with him.
He's pissed.
Well, Benji, you clearly understand the contest. You've lost 20-something pounds. You are a big blob of the week. And we'll weigh in again next Monday to hear more fighting. See who wins this great contest sponsored by Solaris. Thank you, boys.
Yeah, we'll see who the results motivated and who got discouraged.
And what about Roseanne? Did she ever stop by? Carrying on Scott because he's in the fall screaming about Benji. I remember.
Still carrying on.
Scott, come in here. The last time we had a weight loss contest, Benji lost 20 pounds the first week, and we're playing off percentage. He doesn't understand. Benji had Benji's. Scott, I hear you're carrying on like a loon. You're not making sense. First of all, do you remember when we had? No, listen to me.
Stop talking.
February 8th, what?
He weighed 252.
Okay.
3 weeks later, he weighed 267.
Okay.
I was eating my ass off and I lost 4 pounds. I don't see how he gained 15 pounds in 3 weeks.
Just because you can't do it. Why are you picking on him? You're just jealous.
Also, you remember he was chugging
Jason lost 13, which is quite remarkable. He didn't do anything.
You could have done anything you wanted eating-wise before the contest. Secondly,
he manipulated his weight.
No, he didn't.
Up from 252 to 267.
When we did the weight loss contest last time, he lost 20 pounds the first week, and Gary lost. I forget. Gary won because it's percentage of weight.
I know it's percentage. I mean, and that's why I'm not worried. Because
why are you still screaming then?
Hey, Scott, are you and I about the same age, right?
Yeah.
No, he's older. How old are you?
You're older than me.
Yeah.
Look at his life and look at your life. He must be cheating, right?
Of course he's cheating. Look at him. He looks good. Look at me. Of course he's cheating. He's cheating life.
Listen, you got to get in there and stop worrying about him and worry about yourself.
I just want everybody to be fair. And
so what is he doing that's unfair?
Just to even fucking to put that out there when you have no evidence that I accept. I did a lot better than you, Scott. And you know what? You could do better too. You're doing well. You could do a lot better.
What do you say? What do you say to that, Scott?
I just say he manipulated his weight somehow.
How? Eating and drinking. Yeah, that's what you can do.
Scott, as team captain, you're really fucking pissing me off.
Stop being a sore loser.
I'm not a sore loser. I'm just trying to, when you have a 35-pound weight swing in a month. I mean, that's a lot to go up 15 and down.
That's right, it is a lot.
To go up 15 and down 20.
That's his superpower. All right, thank you.
I just don't think it's possible.
Oh, I do. I just think you're putting out there some negativity.
Jason's possible, and he lost 13. He did great.
Scott, you're being a jerk off.
Okay. You think so?
Yeah.
Oh, we're getting more mail about you.
Eat some cupcake. Wait, where's cupcake? Why don't they send cupcakes every day for you?
Okay.
All right, thanks, Scott. I got a million things to get to, and also Doug Stanhope came in with Bingo, his girlfriend.
I was wondering, because I was going to say the last time he was here, he was with Bingo.
She is so cute, that girl.
Bingo had the best Sibian right ever, but... No, I want to play a few things. Calm down. Slow down. You're making me cuckoo.
She's really pretty.
You run to a microphone and you run away. Why do you do that?
Because
when you go to a microphone, you go to a microphone, you got to get a second word into it.
You asked a question.
What?
I went over the microphone to say something. While I was on my way, you switch gears. Then you start talking about Doug Stanhope like you want to bring him in, because we don't have set time to bring him in.
When I say bring in Doug Stanhope...
But you could just as easily say, with the way you were talking, you could just as easily say, idiot, what are you waiting for? Bring him in. Right.
You're wrong. You're totally wrong.
Anybody?
Why can't you read my mind like Sal does? Rob, let me play a couple of quick things. CNBC reporter, just this morning this came in. She accidentally slipped and said penis on the air.
What was...
this is great.
What was she trying to say?
Peanuts or something. Here you go.
Let's go to Ford, reportedly ready to announce a sale at Aston Martin and in the New York Post today selling the Bond car. So, yeah, there's no way around it. But, no, I'm not really sick of it. It's just like we talk about product placement paying off for you. That was 4 years ago.
Can you not say the same thing about Reese's Peanuts? Peanuts. Reese's Pieces.
Yes, Reese's Pieces.
Reese's Pieces with E.T. Let me further
calling
explain.
YouTube right now.
Reese's Pieces with E.T. Putting them out there as well.
Can you take over? I can't read this. I can't read this. I can do this.
I've never heard the word penis before.
Can I finish reading it for you?
Why am I turning red? Motor racing on for David Richard Lee.
All right, there it is. His penis. This is great. Ron, how do you say his name? Artist?
Artest.
Ron Artest was a basketball player for the Kings, I think, Sacramento Kings.
Is he on the Kings now? He was on Indiana last
He's on the
year.
Kings.
They traded him because they couldn't stand him.
I guess he got arrested for domestic violence.
Yes, like a week ago.
So here's the apology now. He's got to do the obligatory apology. It's always great.
Yeah, first I want to apologize to my wife, to my family. I want to apologize to the Kings.
I love these guys. They all, they always know they did something wrong like afterwards, but they're not even really clear on what,
He has so much trouble. I'm not sure he's really sorry. It sounds like he's...
Keith, you're on the air in Toronto, Canada.
Good morning, Howard.
Hey, now.
Hey, now. I was just listening to the wrap-up show before you went live, and it's clear fucking Artie's head's not into this. He's not
Well, Artie's being a little dishonest.
What do you mean?
Because Artie's going around saying, I heard the wrap-up show. I'll play Artie from the wrap-up show. And I'm going to argue with Artie right now. I remember it a little differently, but one second.
Yeah, he's saying he was...
Well, let me play it for you.
All right.
Wrap-up show. Gary, preview page 2. Okay. Here's Captain Artie talking on the wrap-up show.
Artie feels like he always has to pay us.
Right.
And I feel horrible
I feel
about
guilty
that.
now. I said a million times, I'm not going to be into this. You made me the captain.
Seriously, Artie, like 3 times this week, skip the uptown pizza delivery.
Why should I? I don't want to.
But it's not even making you lose weight. You're just helping your team. Forget about losing weight.
See, this is a guilt trip. So I don't help my team, then fuck them. I'll give them $1,000 each.
Is that over? I'm just changing my shirt.
I just saw you. I looked at him and I said, oh, he's dressing.
I'm nude.
Quick, I thought it was just a dramatic pause.
No. So Artie, says... Here, I'll give you the second clip.
I want to lose weight. When I want to lose weight, I want to be forced into it by this fascist.
Somebody's forcing you into it.
Yeah, how many times did I say I want to be captain? It was just what are we talking about? I said a million times. I didn't know you're captain.
If Artie had begged me in this and said, come on, let me in this, then we have something to say.
But he did bring it up several times. I'd like to do a weight loss contest.
No, but not like this. Not where I affect other people.
So what? Just do your best.
It's too convoluted and complicated to get the money. Just if I lose a lot of weight, I get money.
If you lose a lot of weight, you'll get money.
No, but I'm not guaranteed it.
Nobody's guaranteed you to win it.
I want, just me in a contest. A weight loss company, what's the fucking name of the slab comes to me and says, all right, you lose 50 pounds by such and such, you get 50 grand. That's what I wanted. That's not what
nobody told you. Didn't say that. We said we were doing a contest. Artie, we talked about it in the meeting for weeks on end.
And in every meeting, I want to do that. I want to be the head of the team, and that fell on deaf ears. So here we are. We're all fucked.
I know Artie's tortured about this, but I remember sitting in several meetings where we discussed having a weight loss contest, and Artie makes the point, well, gee, this is going to affect other people.
It's not straightforward, yeah.
It's not affecting other people. If he loses the most amount of weight, he gets 20 grand. I mean, that's the bottom line.
And what difference does it make whether you're the captain? You don't have any special duties.
No, it's ridiculous. All you got to do is pick his team members. Big
right,
shit.
and now his job is done.
Yeah, now
all
your job
he has to do is lose weight.
Lose as much weight as you can, and you get 20 grand.
What's Jason bringing my bagel?
He said in the meeting that he didn't want to compete with other people. He just wanted, Artie, if you lose 20 pounds by a certain date, you get this.
It's the same thing. Lose a lot of weight, win money.
Right. He just doesn't like the competition.
Right. And so I kind of put this together for you because you kept saying you want money to lose weight.
It seems lately that everything we do for you is not enough.
Yeah, no, you were the one who wanted this, Art. You wanted a weight loss contest. You got it. Now you're rewriting history. Well, that's another thing. But stop saying you didn't want to be.
Benji, do you remember? Benji seems to remember that I always said I didn't want to do this.
No, Benji's wrong. We tape every one of those meetings. I'll go back and get it. You always said, hey, I'd like to get paid to lose some weight. That's something that'll motivate me.
And now you could get paid.
Yeah. It's bullshit.
Enjoy the bagel. What Artie got for food around him right now?
Artie's eating a bagel right now, loaded with butter. You can hear him eating. You can hear it in the background.
Yeah, what are we drinking this morning, Artie?
Which isn't so cool, by the way, Art. A lot of people do write in and say they don't like to hear you chomping into the microphone. It's tough.
That's his contribution sometimes. His mouth is too full to say something.
I mean, you can't even wait for the commercial feed.
Same thing with your chicken.
No, I don't.
No, he doesn't. He's usually
I'll get a tape every time he
the chicken.
I'm usually finishing so I can get back on the air.
I'm just curious. He's got to have something planned when he's done that bagel. I know he does.
All right, what's your plan for the morning? After you've done the bagel, what's your
I don't
plan?
have any immediate plan. I'm sure something. I played basketball yesterday.
How'd that go?
Well, I went with the guys to the athletic club to announce, first of all, Richard and Sal just naked all the time. They're always naked painting each other's cocks.
What are you talking
about? But that's another issue. And they played naked basketball against strippers yesterday. And me and John Hine had to announce it. And they're just naked at the athletic club painting each other's dicks.
Did it look funny?
I mean, I don't know, creepy and funny at the same time. It looks like Sal's blowing Richard.
What happened is these two chicks came in. Oh. All right, good morning, everyone. Lisa G is here. She's going to tell us what they're covering in the Howard 100 newsroom. That's right. That's the way it goes here at these channels. We cover all things Howard Stern Show all day, all night. Lisa, what do you have for us?
Let's start with the Battle of the Blobs, Mr. Stern.
All right.
Because everyone was all, crazy yesterday between Scott, the engineer, and Benji, right? Scott was claiming that Benji cheated because he lost so much weight.
Right. There was a lot of email about that. Everyone's just like, Scott's just a sore loser.
Well, guess what?
What?
I talked to a nutritionist.
Yeah.
And it is possible to lose 20 pounds in 1 week.
He did it. Well, he did. Well, how did he cheat?
Well, what he did was, according to this nutritionist, and we'll have to ask Benji, is that for the pre-weigh-in, when he gained so much weight, so it looked like he lost a lot, he was probably eating a lot of salty foods, a lot of food, drinking a lot of water.
You said he did that.
But the real discrepancy is, what are the rules and what is legal?
Anything's legal.
Can you take a diuretic? Can you take a diuretic, a water pill?
Sure, do whatever you want, but don't kill yourself. I mean, be smart. Benji, that's another thing.
If you die, you don't win.
Yeah.
I absolutely, I overate before the weigh-in. I drank water, but you know what? I didn't do it. I could have easily have been 10 pounds heavier. If I went to an extreme, I didn't go to an extreme.
Somebody even said if you load up on bananas in the email, they said this. If you load up on bananas and water, like it's so dense that you'll really add a lot of weight to yourself. If you really want to play that way, and it's fine.
And I did drink a lot of water, which everyone here did, except I think I. And I overate. We all discussed it openly before the weigh-in.
Yeah, you weren't keeping it a secret. You were over there with a couple of gallons of water.
Yeah,
and I could have easily done like 10 pounds more.
He's allowed to do that. He's allowed to do that.
You can't tape something to your shove something.
And what people see is, what? People can't believe it because they haven't gone through it themselves. You'll see at the end what I look like.
20 pounds, that's a lot.
It's to you, to your body it is.
Yeah, well, here it is. Benji cheated, no doubt. You cannot lose 21 pounds in 1 week. I don't care if he snorts coke and eats nothing for 7 days. It ain't happening. He also tipped his cheating hand when everyone weighed in and he said, geez, I hope these guys aren't cheating and hold back on the weigh-in. Skill conscious. I don't know what people are talking about. Benji definitely cheated. One common technique that wrestlers and Pop Warner players use is eating a ton of bananas and drinking water. The bananas absorb the added weight. It's easy to put on up to 8 pounds of weight. So what? Who cares? Eat whatever you want.
I didn't know that's the banana thing. I would have tried it if I knew it. I didn't know.
There's another one. Benji definitely cheated. You don't gain 15 pounds 1 week and lose 20 pounds the next. He's misrepresenting the sponsor of his product. Many people will not believe that the sponsor's product actually works because they think that Benji cheated. No, Benji didn't cheat by overeating. You're allowed to do that. In fact, it makes total fucking sense to do it. You're in a weight loss contest to put on as much weight as you can beforehand and then lose it rapidly.
Yeah, that's the weight you're going to lose easiest and most quickly.
It's probably the least healthy thing you can do to your body is to gain a lot of weight and then lose it rapidly. But
and Karen Carpenter.
Yeah. But anyway, Battle of the Blobs is sponsored by Solaris, which Benji is on, CYLARIS, and that's allowed too.
It's working.
Yeah, it is. 21 pounds. Anyway, what else are you covering?
What?
And Lisa G is here. She's going to tell us what's going on in the Howard 100 newsroom. Lisa? Working hard all day trying to figure out what the hell is going on in the world of the Howard Stern Show.
You know what, Howard?
Yeah.
The Battle of the Blobs will not just die down.
The Battle of the Blobs. By the way, I was hearing about Tim Sabian's weight loss program, and Tim's whole, Tim's working out with Chuck Zio, and Tim goes to the gym every day in like a tight rubber suit that makes you sweat.
Yeah, a rubber suit.
Which is really ridiculous because I don't think that was Chuck's idea. I just think Tim has this thought that he'll be thinner because he sweat a lot, but that's just water weight that he's going to gain back. So I heard that Tim...
Doesn't help you work out better, does it?
But Tim's workout outfit is so tight that all his junk and everything, it's male camel toe.
I love Tim, but every once in a while he just proves that he's from Minneapolis.
Oh, stop. And then so now Tim has this whole philosophy that, you're supposed to eat like 6 small meals a day, but his small meals are huge. Like, they're getting bigger and bigger.
No,
the guys say it's just pathetic. And you lose 2 pounds? Dude.
Tim, your strategy now is to have 6 huge meals.
What are you doing? Wait,
He on the scale today for some reason.
What are you getting on the scale for?
I want to show you.
All right, go ahead, get on there. You show me nothing. What do you weigh? 261.
What did you weigh yesterday?
265.
Your original weight was 265. 68. It was? Oh, wait.
So why did you lose all that weight yesterday?
You're an awful captain.
No, I hear he's really good, Howard.
I heard, according to the guy, Gary just told me a story that, or one of the guys, that Tim keeps expanding his meals because he's hungry. Because Tim's the guy who went on, you started at 265, by the way, not 268. Yeah, 265.
You started 265.
268.
Down 3 pounds.
He lost 3 pounds in 2 weeks.
Hey, it's only midway through the week. It's Wednesday.
Anyway, so he doesn't know what he's doing. Because I remember when Tim went on his own, he'd say to me, the zone food isn't bad. He goes, but don't give you a big enough portion. That's great. Gary, tell me the story about what Tim's portion size is. Yeah.
Somebody told it to me. One of the guys that's above the contest, they're all spying on each other now. It's crazy.
Yeah, so what's Tim eat?
They just said that he's supposed to be, he went to the philosophy of 6 meals a day, which I see, it's small meals, but they said Tim's meals are getting bigger. They're like full meals.
Hey, he's hungry.
Just have 3 huge meals.
His own story is totally true, Howard. What Tim was doing, we were doing it this way on his own, was he was eating his own food, then he would like have regular food, do you know what I mean?
No, we'd have dinner down at Del Frisco's.
Like his own was a snack.
He'd have his own and then he'd go down and have dinner. He was eating more on his own.
The zone was an appetizer.
Right.
Artie and I live by the same philosophy, you know?
Evidently, you're doing better than me.
What'd you eat for breakfast?
I had egg whites and some oatmeal.
Nice hearty breakfast.
I love the fat guys that shit like that.
This is cruel. This is cruel.
Howard, you love this story. I might have told you this before. My manager is a big fat guy too, right?
Right.
And for a while he was like 400 pounds. So one day, Gary loves this story. He made me go to a breakfast meeting with this NBC executive.
Right.
And the NBC executive was kind of an effeminate guy, like, and he was pitching me an idea for something. I didn't want to be there, and I did my manager a favor. So we're waiting to order, and there's awkward silence, And my manager feels he has to break the ice by saying, now he's 400 pounds, and he's constantly dieting. This is how my manager breaks the ice. But this is about a 400-pound guy's mouth. He just help it laugh. He goes, I have a good all week. I'm going to go ahead and do it. I'm going to get the pancakes. And me and the gay guys, what the fuck did he just say? Like we were wondering what he was going to get. And we went into his dieting. Like, have a good all week. I'm going to go ahead and do it. I'm going to get the pancakes. I went to dinner with Tim. I took Tim to a nice Italian restaurant. We were going to have really good food. Tim sits down. He orders a salad. But I mean like just lettuce and tomato,
You got to try it.
He goes, I'm not too hungry. And then he couldn't finish the salad. It was too much for him.
Tim goes, I'm too busy. I'm trying to eat.
Yeah.
No
time.
You'll find time later.
Dude, you got a big belly that says you find plenty of time to eat.
Looks like you have no time not to eat.
Well, good luck to you, Tim. Thank you. Lisa, what are you reporting on Battle of the Blobs?
Well, this part of the story won't die down. I know we talked about it yesterday, but Jason Kaplan ran into the newsroom yesterday and said, you have to look into this more, that Benji, that it's impossible, Jason ran into a nutritionist that said it's impossible that he gained and lost as much as he did in just 2 weeks. And he said,
it was 6 days. Well, 6 days he lost it in, not 2 weeks.
Well, he gained, according to Scott the engineer, he gained 15 pounds, and then within a week he lost 20 pounds. And this story just won't die. So we will be reviewing the videotape.
All right.
Wait,
I predicted that you guys would accuse me because I know how I lose.
Yeah,
I bet for research.
Scott's just being an asshole.
I did not cheat.
Howard, I got to tell you, it's one of the Scott. Jason has got a great sense of humor. Yesterday he was like seething, and he was down at New York Sports Club. He started as a nutritionist, and he was got a PhD, and she said, hold on. And then everyone's saying that the whole Benji saying, I want everyone checked, was sort of like a smokescreen.
Yeah, it was a smokescreen.
Can I say something? I watched The Biggest Loser. There are heavyset guys who are just way bloated, who get on the first week and lose in the 20-pound range. So to say it ain't possible, it's almost a common practice on The Biggest Loser.
No, I support Benji, and I'll tell you why. I went back and looked at that contest that he and I did however many years ago, and Benji lost 16 pounds in the first week.
In the first day.
No, it's the first week.
Look back more, you'll see the first day.
So it's possible for Benji to lose that kind of weight. He's fatter now than he was then, but the guys really are...
Jason, what are you claiming he did?
No, first of all, Benji's a great guy, he's a friend of mine, and I do not believe he cheated, but it's just funny. I don't believe he cheated, but it's just, yesterday it just got to me. I talked to so many people yesterday. They came up to me, these nutritionists and these cardio guys down at the gym, and they're all telling me...
Cardio guys, they're all boobs.
All right, fine, but you know the cardio guys.
What do you think he did?
I don't know what he did, and I really don't think he cheated, but I just yesterday...
Well, how would he cheat? How would he cheat?
Is it review the tape to look what the hunk of metal coming out of his... It got to me yesterday. It just completely bummed me out yesterday. So many people were saying so.
You bummed out, but what is it you think he did?
I don't know. I would love if Benji could tell us what he did. Like, step by step.
He's not hiding it.
You're one of those assholes that Barry Bonds does steroids.
He ate his ass off and drank shitloads of water, put on as much weight as he could before the contest, which isn't a bad strategy.
Absolutely. That's what we all talked about. That's what we all did. Jason, right, we all did it. You know, you lost, how much did you lose? 13. That's an amazing amount. You know what, Jason? To start with, that's mostly water for you.
Right, I know.
Look, if I was a good guy and really into helping one of my teammates here, I guarantee I could lose 20 pounds in a week.
I guarantee. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to lose a huge chunk again just to blow these guys on for next week, and then I'm going to go up again. Then I'm going to go up some weight just to let them think. Wednesday? I'm going to lose 20 pounds by Monday.
Are you?
I'm going to try to do it. Now I'm pissed off. I bet I could do it. I'm enormously fat.
Why are you pissed off?
This is my teammate. This is my guy here. They're accusing.
All right, Artie is getting motivated. Like Rocky. He's coming out of his womb.
You guys in Los Angeles this weekend?
Oh my God. After
do me a favor. Do me a favor. Prove to these guys. I guarantee Artie can lose 20 pounds.
Look how enormous I am in the water. If I stop drinking soda, I'll drop 10 pounds in a week.
For the record, I do not think Benji cheated.
Are you running around telling this?
No, I said look into it. All these people down there telling me it's impossible. So look into it. That's all. There's a lot of money on the line. You can do stupid things. You're not going to lose 21 pounds of fat in a week.
You don't have to explain to me.
do you think he could have done? I mean, what would be cheating?
Scott the engineer was saying he put weights in his asshole.
That's crazy. There are people who said that. It's like they said
he was in his underpants.
But they said fish weights. He can jam them up in his rectum.
It's so insulting to my team.
You know what? If he went to the trouble of jamming fish weights into his rectum,
no, I
give him 20 grand.
I agree with that. That's a motivation.
What is that, Benji?
That would be cheating. I did not do that.
We all know that Scott's price for putting something in your ass is way more.
I can understand it because I did beg for ass searches because I predicted this would happen.
Right.
No, that was a smoke screen.
Well, now I'm thinking maybe Scott did something. This is the whole thing.
Well, maybe you're right. All right. So, Lisa, what else is in the news?
I'm thinking about catching AIDS. How's that sound to lose weight?
Awesome. Sounds like you're on your way.
I bet you can lose 20 pounds in a week that way.
I can have AIDS by Saturday.
It takes 3 months for really to
kick in. Lisa, what else you got? New hairdo.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I got my hair blown out. It makes a girl feel fabulous.
Well, you look good. It's a good look for you.
Thank you.
Good for you. Congratulations.
All right, you better do this weigh-in quickly, Howard Stern, because they are dying back there because they haven't eaten yet today.
Okay, let's get the weigh-in going.
Okay, but first, what we're doing in the news is that we got the tape of the original weigh-in, and Scott the engineer, reviewed it, Benji's weigh-in, okay? And Scott says that Benji had something in his pants or hat, something was definitely going on, no one checked his pockets, and something was going on under his shirt, possibly wearing a belt with weights.
Did you do that, Ben? Scott. Honestly, if you did that, just come clean, yeah.
I swear on my life, I did not.
Swear on your mother's life.
I'm not like doing that, but I will. I don't think it's right, but I think my mom will be okay with that for this. I swear on my parents' life.
Oh.
I didn't do anything.
I don't think you did. I believe you.
I really don't either.
Would you prove it if he didn't?
Was he wearing, I'm a little suspect, was he wearing a hat that day? Because someone brought it up in the email. They said there might have been some weight on it. I was taking everything else as a dramatic amount. Because I look better with the hat because I'm bald. Why are you not wearing a hat right now? Because usually the camera's not on. I ask the guys in the room, I always stick it on.
Are you using the hat in every weigh-in?
Well, no, the important thing is that the first weigh and the final weigh, you wear the same.
You know what? I thought this was a huge waste of time, even bringing this up, and I'm the captain of this team, but Fred has got me thinking, why the fuck did you wear a hat?
Come on, dude. He was a sticker about the scale. He was a sticker about what everybody was wearing. Yes, he's wearing a hat. I know that picture will be everywhere. Fess up. What's the fess up? You were wearing weights under that hat.
Ben, don't fess up. I swear.
Come on, dude.
Just keep lying.
Now's the time to reveal it. All right, Fred. Everyone be okay? Fine. I did not.
Just keep lying.
You know, listen, this is the thing. If anyone doubts me, when this is all over, we can start again. I'll do the exact same thing. You can't take back the weigh-in. What are you talking about? The weigh-in was the weigh-in. You don't believe it's not possible?
All right, let's get to it, please. Lisa, I don't want to go into it. Go ahead, Lisa.
All right, real quickly, an alternate newspaper, the Boston Phoenix, has compiled a list of the top 100 unsexiest men. Among the unsexiest, Rush Limbaugh coming in at number 42, Don Imus at number 10, and in the top spot, number 1, our very own Gilbert Gottfried. In their own words, the parrot voice, pickle face comic is to sexy what kryptonite is to Superman. And don't forget tonight on Howard 101 at 7 p.m. Eastern, personal trainer to Tim Sabian, Chuck Zito, host Chuck Zito's View tonight at 7 p.m.
Yeah, the Chuck Zito's View. Very, very good show.
It's a very good show, yeah.
Let's go. Thank you, Lisa. All right, I'll do the weigh-in real quick. This is called Battle of the Blobs. It's brought to you by Solaris. Cylaris. It's a great weight loss product that Benji's on. And here come the guys.
You think everybody would be trying to take it?
Yeah, and then we'll get to Shrinktionary. We're going to try that out. We have a million things to get to, including your phone calls. How's it going?
You know what's funny is, first of all, you can see the mood changes in the guys. Like, the body language is different. They're all like really hungry. And Jason came up to me. He's like, dude, we're behind schedule. I'm like, you never talk to me about schedule. Just, I need to weigh in so I can fucking eat.
Dude, just eat.
No. That's weigh in, man. I ain't going
All right, let's go.
I'm not cheating. These guys, I come in here every morning. There's cookies. Everything's here. Look at this. I don't have to buy anything anymore. They're making an investment.
And you guys are stupid. This does not have anything to do with the final weigh-in.
Yeah, but then we'll get into the final weigh-in.
No, it's the fourth weigh-in. You can eat now.
Right.
You got your strategy, Benji. I got mine.
Would it make sense to lose weight along the way instead of just waiting till the last week?
All right, whatever. Who gives a fuck? We got a bunch of fat guys who work here.
Yeah, this is a big problem.
Tim Sabian has a team. Tim, who's on your team? I don't have any notes in front of me. I don't have any weights in front of me. That's the way things are done around here. Yo. You know, things are done around here so sloppy. I don't have a plug in front of me. I don't have anything. I'm sitting here getting ready for Shrinktionary, right? So a guy's got to draw pictures with his asshole and a pen. So I'm looking at the guy sitting up. I go, the easel you have, when a guy pushes his butt up against it, it's going to knock right over. You don't know that? And everyone goes, yeah, well, that's just us. You know, that's the way we do things.
So they said no,
then we go Battle of the Blobs. And nobody, who's on whose team? No list, nothing. Come on.
They're supposed to put up a graph.
Well, what are you supposed to?
I thought we had a graphic that went up that told you everything.
Well, then you got to check that shit.
Okay, you're right. You're right.
Now, keep quiet.
All right.
Tim Sabian has a team. Tim, you'll go first. Tim, what did you weigh last week? Why did I guess at this? What did you weigh last week? I don't know.
He probably doesn't remember.
Okay. Tim last week.
You got to write it on a piece of paper for me.
Tim last week weighed 265.
Yeah.
Very petite 265.
All right.
That's not even right.
That's wrong?
It was 263 last week.
All right. Well, guys, why don't you leave? I'm disgusted. I don't give a fuck what you weigh, honestly. Honestly, I don't give a shit what any of you weigh. I could give a flying fuck. I mean, honest to God. I mean, we don't know we're producing this stuff, Gary?
I genuinely
How am I supposed to do this?
You're right.
How am I supposed to do it?
You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
You're right.
We'll see how Shrinktionary goes. Well, what is it? Because I'm a chump, right? Because I don't fire anyone.
That's not true.
Well, I'm going to be changing. That's Jackie the Joke Man.
What?
Ask him.
But I understand.
I changed my tone. I can change it with you, too.
I think
that's right. You don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Firing. I've had it. Had it around here. There it is. Gee, great segment. I only get to take 2 seconds. Nobody gives a fuck what you guys weigh.
All right, so Tim started at 265. Last week you lost 2 pounds. He's at 263 last week. Take your shoes off, Tim. Let's see where you're at.
I told you I don't care what you weigh.
I'm going to move ahead.
All right, let's see, Tim. Go ahead. You weighed what last time?
You weighed 263.
All right, what do you weigh now?
257.
Wow.
Now you're
What
talking.
happened?
6 pounds in a week, a total of 8 so far.
Well, now you're at least trying.
I'm trying to along.
You started. He doesn't eat anything.
No, well, I eat differently, so it's good. It's good. So the other guy on our team, Scott the engineer.
I'll tell you what, though, Tim. You got to put up bigger numbers than that if you're going to win this.
I know, but I'm slow and steady. It's not a sprint.
All right, okay, good. All right, who else is on your team?
Let's get Scott the engineer up.
All right, Scott, get on there. Scott weighed what the last time?
He started at 264.
Okay.
And he lost last week. He got to 255, so he lost 9 pounds.
So now he weighs 250. So
you
lost 5 more pounds.
That's not bad.
That's a good total weight loss.
The second week's pretty good. I got work hard. I'm doing good, but I'm just getting started. I was out of shape. My workouts have started really slow, and now they're going to increase, and I'm going to lose even more weight.
All right, very good. Scott the engineer, congratulations. That's some more weight loss.
Brian Phelan.
All right, Brian's on Team Sabian's team, and Brian Phelan works for our television show, Howard TV. He's a big fat guy. And what did you weigh when you started?
243.
243. The first week you lost what?
239. I lost 4 now.
And now you weigh 236. So you only lost 3 more pounds.
That's something.
You're not doing that good. What are you drinking?
Why aren't you doing
It was St. Patty's Day this weekend.
See? Don't you want the 20 grand? I don't get that.
I do want the 20 grand, but we have 8 more weeks. I figured St. Patrick's Day was just 2 days ago.
Phelan is weird about this whole thing. He was violent to get into this.
Yeah, and then the guy's drinking.
I felt like if I picked up on my team, he would have put a hit out on me. Howard. And he's just not. He doesn't seem that into it.
I know, dude. Why did you fight to get in? And you drinking on St. Patty's Day?
It's a religion for me.
Oh, I do what you want, but you're not going to win 20 grand with those kind of
We
numbers.
should talk about St. Patrick's Day. You know, St. Patrick's Day was on a Saturday this year, which is insane because they'll drink. You know, these guys get crazy on a Wednesday.
Only one of you gets 20 grand.
Right. It's gonna be.
You got a fucking viper like Benji out there who's got the eye of the tiger. You think you're gonna beat him with that kind of attitude?
Yeah, because he had a lot more to lose than me to start off with.
Too bad winning isn't a religion for you. St. Patty's Day.
You got Benji who's willing to put a dumbbell in his hat. Exactly. So.
All right, who else is on your team, guys?
Jason.
All right, Jason. Jason was the second heaviest guy to Artie. Jason weighed in the first time at what?
271.
271. Then you lost how many
13 pounds.
13 pounds the first week.
That brought me to 258, I think.
You now weigh 250. You lost another 8 pounds.
All right, shit. He's lost 21 pounds in 2 weeks.
Wow.
I just made this my life. Like, that's it. You know, I mean, I work and I do the contest. I'm dying and I'm going to the gym and I want to win. I'm competitive.
You could end up being the big blob because if you are, you win 20 grand. Benji, you might be your competition.
21 pounds in 2 weeks? Yeah, that's amazing. I'm not your first week, Benji, but I'll be right behind you.
What is it, Scott? He didn't cheat.
I have no more comments. I said what I had to say, and that's the end of it. So we're going on with the contest, and that's it. Tell him to shut up now. He's amazed that he lost 21 pounds.
It's wonderful. It is.
Please. All right, let's go to the next team. All right.
Wait, you have a little taunting?
Artie's team
First of
now.
all, listen, guys, I gotta say, I'm really sorry. I'll get into this soon, but after Kimmel, I went out and I drank tequila. I fucking went on a tequila binge at this place.
All right, let's see. You weighed in, Artie, originally at 286.
Right.
We weighed you this next time, and you gained, what did you gain?
He gained 2 pounds.
2 pounds.
You guys start over.
All right, so he weighed 286, and then you went up to 88.
I'm not even kidding around. I honestly feel bad about this.
Let's see. Get on the scale. Let's see what you weigh. You're fucking your team up. You now weigh 293. Your opposing team is cheering for you. How much weight has Artie gained, Gary, from 286 to 293?
7 pounds.
7 pounds.
And like everybody else, he's moving up as we go along. The first week he only gained 2 pounds. This week he gained 5.
So your team has to lose 7 pounds just to get even. Right.
A lot of that was this morning, though. But I was doing great, and then after Kimmel, I drank like a carafe of tequila, and then I had a cheeseburger and Oreos.
All right. Artie's team now really has to make up a lot of weight loss. Let's go to the other guys on the team. John Hine. Now, John, you got to be disappointed in this.
I'm so glad I got traded Artie's team. So John, you started at 255, and last week you lost how much? I was 251 last week.
All right. This has got to be a big weight loss week for you. 255, 251, and now you weigh 250. You're doing terrible.
Did you know you were going to be only a pound? No.
Are you trying?
Yeah, not anymore.
What do you eat?
I've eaten totally healthy. I've exercised every day.
Wow.
What are 62 minutes?
I'm following my
How do you not lose any weight if you
I lost 4 pounds this week.
What do you eat for breakfast?
Egg whites and an English muffin.
And an English muffin?
Well, last night, before I go to sleep, I got to check my blood sugar because I have diabetes. My blood sugar was a little bit low, so I had to eat before bed.
So what'd you eat?
So I had an apple and 3 little sugar-free Jell-O chocolate puddings.
Oh, that's not so bad.
But I've been good, and I've been exercising more than ever. But you know what? I'm hitting Wendy's after this. Like, it's just not worth it.
Wow.
He told me that yesterday. Like, he went out, he took a stiletto and went out and actually ran, which he doesn't usually do.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been really trying, but no luck so far.
John, you're ruining it for the team.
I know, Artie. What can I say?
All right, let's go to your member of your team, Ganji. Ganji works for Howard TV.
Ganji started at 247.
247 last week.
Last week I lost 3 pounds, so I was 244.
All right, let's see what you weigh now, Fatso. All right. He's got to figure out how to lose weight. 245, he gained a pound. Oh, you know what it is? I know what happened. He's an idiot. You know what it is? Because I've seen him diet. He'll come to me and ask me what to eat sometimes. Like he's just clueless. You eat rice as a cob.
So wait a second. He gained weight. So with him and Artie, that's +8, and it's minus 2. They're +6 so far. They're +6 on the
All right, who's the next member? Benji. All right, Benji.
Come on, Benji. Here comes your A-Rod.
Well, Benji can actually help his team, and also Benji. Here comes your A-Rod. Benji also, as you know.
He put the hat back on.
Yeah, no.
All right, let's go. Get on there.
So last week he was 267. How much did you lose? 21 pounds, right?
So far, 21. Right?
So you started out at what weight?
267.
All right, and then you got down to what? What did you weigh last week? 246, and now you weigh 240. You lost another 6 pounds.
He's back on schedule now. See?
So how much is your total weight loss? How much is your total weight loss? 27 pounds? All right, 27.
So we end up even this week, right, Gary?
Well, let's see. I'm looking for the totals here because the guys are calculating. So Team Tim has lost a total of 4.79%. Team Artie has lost a total of 2.56. Last week it was very close. Now Team Tim is way up.
Yeah, Team Tim is pulling away.
And it looks like, here's what it looks like.
Benji doesn't care because Benji will end up in the finals.
It looks like Team Tim, there's nobody on Team Artie that's close to Benji.
No, unless someone gets real serious about it. Artie could lose a shitload of weight.
And that's what we do the team break up now.
After the 5th week. But you put this in perspective. After Benji, the biggest loser is John Hine with a 1 pound weight loss. Everybody else is positive.
Right.
I lost 5 pounds overall.
All right, well, keep going, man. All right, keep trying. You got a lot to catch up to.
Diabetes. Wow.
Look at you, Artie. You're affecting the entire team. Everybody's gaining weight because
I've always had a negative effect on a team.
If Artie just skips breakfast, he'll lose 10 pounds.
Well, you guys fucking put cookies in front of me. How dare they?
All right, guys, congratulations on all your weight loss, and we'll weigh you in next week.
Oh, you better lose some freaking weight. Oh, before your tab begins to break. Oh, if you want that 20 grand, that fucking love, you better lose some freaking pounds.
I go nuts around here. Everything's a surprise. We plan this for once a week, and it's a surprise when we go do it. You know what I mean?
By the end, they'll have a system.
I love that Ganji thought he lost a bunch of weight.
Ganji, you should see the look on his face. When he felt he gained like 2 pounds, he's like
it was a complete shock.
Could that be a surprise?
He knows. I'll tell you who the biggest loser was, Gary, for not producing this shit properly. Big loss for him.
Agreed.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Let's have a talk with the guys. Let's get the team together.
The team will be together.
All right.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, for no shit. I mean, come on. I'm in here preparing Sphinx. I said, Richard, does anybody test this out? Because I said, would you get your naked ass in here and draw some pictures with this fucking pen? And it turned out Ganji had the wrong color pen. And
Genius.
yeah, I saw that too. Want to do the weigh-in now?
Yeah, let's do the weigh-in.
Let's do the weigh-in?
Yeah.
All right.
So everybody come over.
All right, here we go. I'll go to Artie's team first.
We are?
Yeah, this is a weight loss contest between the guys on our staff. The $20,000 grand prize for the Battle of the Blobs contest is provided by Solaris. That's Cylaris. The world's strongest weight loss formula. Available at stores everywhere or at SolarisWeightLoss.com. We love Solaris. All right, here's how it works. Artie's team and then Tim's team will weigh in. And the funny thing about this is that aside from a few guys, there's a couple of guys here who look like they're just gaining weight on this. Honestly.
Doesn't look like anybody's losing.
With the Vantage Bears, I've decided I'm the Buttermaker, and Ganji is clearly the Engelbert.
Well, you know what? At least your honesty is established. That you're saying, hey, there's no way I can lose weight. Ganji, would you go to a food testing thing?
I did a food tasting for a wedding yesterday.
Had to go.
Are you getting married? No, my brother's getting married. So just brother's best man, so I had to go.
Oh, you fucking animal. You're like, this money looks pretty good.
I was eating filet mignon.
Like, what is your suggestions to have to do? You think it's their wedding?
Well, no, they wanted to do it.
You're not motivated by money? It's 20 grand all money.
I'm motivated by money, but I didn't want to pass up the food tasting. That was what it was.
Good, so you'll lose. Hey, Tim, you're another one I hear who's just like out in Florida. Tim went down to Lakeland. You were eating chocolate and...
Well, first of all, there's nothing to eat the entire weekend. And when there was food around, I ate. And that was the only thing that was available. So I didn't eat badly. I just ate crap a couple of times during the week.
There's no room service, no restaurants in Florida?
There's nothing in the hotel, nothing.
So you wouldn't go to the strip joint?
Wait, what is that, Brian?
There's a barbecue outside of the dollhouse where they make burgers and hot dogs and sausage. 3 in the morning, right there, munching away.
Really?
Well, that was the only place you could eat. At the gig, they had a full buffet, and I turn around and I hear chomping like the Cookie Monster in the back of me, and he's there with a huge brownie going, fuck the contest.
I think he had the choice that there were sandwiches that were turkey and cheese on rye, or there was barbecue, and I saw Tim chopping on a rib like Fred Flintstone.
You're just a disaster. And Tim's like one of these guys who's always complaining his weight. You know, he can't understand why. He goes to the gym
3 times during the entire weekend, and that was it. So
that's not true.
Did you drink? I had a drink one night.
So when you say he had a relapse this weekend or not?
He's never going to lose weight. He's going to be a heavy man the rest of his life.
This is American.
He thinks he lost weight.
All right, let's go to Artie. Artie's original weight was 286. Last week he gained 5 pounds. His total weight gain has been 7 pounds since the contest began. He's now currently at 293. Let's see what he weighs in at.
I point out, though, that I am not on our sponsor's product.
Right, we know that.
And I'm not on Solaris.
You're our control.
Were you higher than 293?
I'm very scared about this because I've never actually seen 300 on a scale before, and that's going to fucking depress the shit out of me.
Well, you're close. You're 293. Let's see. Artie now weighs 293.
Oh, wow.
After you didn't gain a pound this week. So your total weight gain is 7 pounds still since we began the weight loss.
But he has done nothing but eat.
John Hines
How about some inspiration, guys? Your fucking captain did this now. Come on.
John's the guy I feel bad for because I was with John this weekend. And John is genuinely perplexed because he really is trying and doesn't understand why nothing's happening.
You're like a chick. Chicks can't lose weight either.
You know what? I feel like one. I'm really trying. I'm being good.
But Howard, John went to 3 baseball games down there, and I've seen John at a baseball game, belly up to that fucking food court.
Yeah.
Did you not eat at the game?
I did eat at the game.
What'd you eat?
I had 2 hot dogs. But that's all I had.
I guess you don't need 20 grand. You're a millionaire.
No,
so.
of course I'd like to win the money, but more importantly, it's fun coming on and wondering if I'm going to gain a pound on Team Artie.
Wait a second. You had 2 hot dogs at the game. How many games did you go to?
I went to 3 games, but I had 2 hot dogs at the first game and 2 hot dogs at the third game. At the last one, I didn't eat any.
No soda, no pretzel.
No, I haven't had soda or any fast food since we started.
Without the bun.
With the bun.
No, that's a lot.
It was a long hot dog and a shorter bun.
All right, John started out with 255. He lost 1 pound the first week, and his last week rather. His total weight loss has been 5 pounds. Get on.
He went to 250 last week.
250, and now he weighs 249. You lost a pound.
We suck.
Does he exercise? What do you do?
I'm on a treadmill. I'm at 45 minutes on a treadmill, and I don't fucking get it.
What speed do you set the treadmill?
I usually go like 4 or 5 miles an hour, and then I slow it down, speed it up, slow it down, speed it up.
No, you better speed it up more than you slow it down.
Speed up over to Wendy's. Like, this is ridiculous.
We are the 76 Buccaneers.
All right, Mike Angie, who says he went to a food tasting.
You shithead.
Had to go.
His original weight was 247. He lost 3 pounds last week. His total weight loss is 2 pounds. He gained a pound, I guess. And
What was last week?
Last week he weighed 245. Let's see.
I can't wait.
And you're 244. You lost a
Boy,
pound.
this is the worst contest.
Yeah, it's so lame.
Food tasting didn't hurt. See? And Danny, you're lucky because it was 44, 45. We should have gave you the 44.
Oh, yeah. And John Hines, we gave him a toast.
Yes. All right, Benji, you're the only one on this team, on Artie's team, who's doing anything. Benji originally weighed 267. He lost 6 pounds last week. He's lost a total of 27 pounds. His current weight is 240 pounds.
Benji's our Kelly Lee.
And I've been doing the Solaris.
All right, let's see. Get on. Let's move this along. 237. You lost 3 pounds.
Benji's slowing down. I want to see what Jason's up to this week because Benji's definitely slowing down.
Well, maybe he's doing it as a psycho.
He's doing a whole weird thing now. We're staring at the scale because I believe it.
No, I thought it'd be more this week because I tried to gain this week.
You suck. Sit down.
Seriously.
You tried to gain.
Well, if you remember what I said 2 weeks ago, that this week I wanted to go up.
All right.
He's got a plan.
I don't get that.
Just keep losing, asshole. That's the way you win the money.
He's got a plan to gain.
What is
All
that?
right, now let's go to Team Tim. Tim Sabian's our program director. You've heard him on the air here. He works hard, but he's puzzled why he can't lose weight. He eats like a pig.
You know what I'm laughing about? Because he slides himself into a wetsuit every day.
Which all you got to do is cut down your food.
Chuck should have came down to Florida to keep you in line, man.
Tim weighed 265 when we started his first week. Last week he lost 6 pounds.
Yeah.
His total weight loss is 8 pounds. Okay, you weighed 265 at the beginning.
257 last week.
257 last week, and now you weigh 258. You gained a pound. He's looking at the scale too.
What? Hold on a second. Let me do that again. Oh, bullshit, man. Hang on.
258.
It's 258, though.
Without your shoes.
Tim, we should have that third ice cream at the hotel.
Everybody saw him eating.
It'll be done.
Tim, you're a disaster.
Hey, you know what? It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Your tan must be heavy.
All right, Jason Kaplan is a producer on our show. Why are you shaking your head?
I've been working out and dieting like crazy this week, but I don't think I've lost any weight for some reason.
All right, your original weight was...
He also had a hot dog with sauerkraut at the game that I was with.
That's good.
No bun.
Okay, that's good. Jason, 271 was your original weight. You lost 8 pounds last week, and your total weight loss is 21. Last week you weighed 250 pounds. Get on the scale. This is a bust.
Man.
You weighed 250 pounds, and you lost nothing.
Actually, 251.
What are you guys doing?
I can't do it. Seriously, I worked out harder this week and died harder this week, and I have to contest started.
You know what I have to do?
I'm on the loss. Can 8 guys plateau all at the same time?
I don't know. I mean, you guys have so much weight to lose. I can't imagine.
No bread, no chocolate.
I didn't even try to lose weight, and I say the same.
Well, maybe it'll show up next week. All right, let's go to Brian. Brian Phelan works for Howard TV. He's a big boy. He weighed 243 originally. He's lost a total of 7 pounds. Last week he weighed 236. Let's see what you weigh.
He looks smaller.
Yeah, he looks like he might win this thing. Oh. 231. You got to lose 5 pounds.
Yeah, that's it, baby.
And he went to Florida.
Now, you went to Florida. You didn't eat, right?
I ate 3 Caesar salads the whole weekend.
You wanted 20 grand, right?
I needed 20 grand.
That's right.
You know what he was doing on Howard too? This is what you do for a living. He's running around with that camera all night. Yeah, he works out.
Why are you sweating? I'm like, I'm working. Everybody else is just hanging.
Scott the engineer, you got a big smile on your face. What's going on?
Nothing. I'm happy for my teammate.
All right, Scott the engineer weighed 264 originally. He's lost a total of 14 pounds. He weighed 250 last week. What's his weight now? Have you been dieting?
Yeah.
All right. He wants the money, see? All right, here you go. 245 we're going to call you. Lost 5 pounds. All right, nice.
It's good. I'm happy with that.
Thank God for you doing it.
Catching up to Benji.
All right, so the totals. The team already has a 3.03% loss. The team Tim has a 5.66% loss.
All right. No captain help on this
Thanks to you, Tim. Come on, keep it going, man. Come on.
All right, real good. Thanks to Solaris, by the way. Congratulations, boys, on whoever did lose weight.
The two captains are terrible.
Well, no, Robin, I could not be happier with my week. I didn't try, and I stayed the same.
The $20,000 grand prize for the Battle of the Blobs contest is provided by Solaris. That's Solaris, C-Y-L-A-R-I-S. And you can go to SolarisWeightLoss.com. Well, wow.
Some bright lights, but not too many.
A lot of dim bulbs. A lot of dim blobs. That is a depressing fucking content.
Yeah.
You are amazing, though, Artie. With the amount you eat, not to have gained anything, you're amazing.
Some of us are athletic.
You want to hear Sal's message this morning? Like,
But the man was peddling.
Artie, you mind if I give some breaking news about you?
Yeah.
What's the breaking news?
Artie was just in the back office placing a bet.
Yes.
Are you gambling again?
I'm gambling again.
What happened?
Well,
What happened?
Here's what happened. This is why I have to fucking... I decided after yesterday's debacle with the weigh-in, I'm going to get into the weight loss contest.
Okay, good.
I actually passed by the cupcakes today and all that.
Really?
I'm playing hoops this afternoon, and I'm even doing suicides. You know what suicides are?
No.
When you play basketball. Yeah, when I was in the 8th and 9th grade playing basketball, they make you start at the end of the gym, you run out to the foul line, you touch it, you run back, you touch the floor. You go back to the top of the key, you touch the top of the key, you run back.
Wait, I got to tell you, at this point with you, in your history, when I hear you say the word suicide, I think, uh-oh, he's going to kill himself today.
That's like, that was
You
bad.
know what suicide is? What are you going to do?
I'm doing suicide today.
Well, maybe that's not when I kill myself. Actually working on it.
Right,
So I'm playing hoops and everything. So it's weird. Like I have to substitute the eating with something.
Right.
And it's the final fucking four. And
what was the bet that you laid?
Well, I actually just asked the guy to get lines. Now.
When do they play? When do they play?
They play Saturday.
Okay.
Do you always have to replace one addiction with another?
It seems that way.
You need some
It
distraction.
seems that way. Well, first of all, I have a complaint with the Raw Dog channel. Yesterday, that's our comedy channel.
Yes.
Yesterday, I had a bunch of errands to do right after the show before my nap, my 12-hour nap. And I went out in the car and I threw Raw Dog on, which I like. Sometimes I'm playing a clip of a comic I love.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that they're doing the Funny Four, which are all comics in the 60-4 team bracket.
I see, okay.
So I was told before I listened to this that I made it to the Elite 8 out of 60-4 teams. I was in the final 8.
Nice.
I put Raw Dog on forgetting this, and this is what I see on the screen. Lang versus Pryor.
Oh.
How'd you do?
It hasn't happened yet.
No, yesterday. So the other one was Lewis Black versus this guy Rodney Carrington, a redneck. I mean, I wouldn't be Lewis Black.
Where did you get Rodney
He got
Carrington?
a luck of the draw, man. So now they're going. I tuned in and go, God, it's 11-0 Pryor. and then I guess a couple of younger guys voted for me just because they're idiots or whatever. Anyway, I was trying to call in to vote for Richard Pryor.
Right.
You're voting against yourself.
So I think I got beaten in the Elite 8. And I have a bitch about that. I got a bad bracket. But anyway, yeah, I had to replace eating with something, and I said, I need something to look forward to. Is the point. So
what is the mechanism that goes on? You go, okay, I'm going to get in shape. I'm going to lose weight, and I think it's probably something to do with the fact that you're getting laid and the Kira's going to fucking all this.
It's also got something to do with the fact that I'm pushing 300.
Right. Okay, good. So
and my team needs me. My team is in disarray.
All right. So it is, and that clicked in for you.
Yeah.
But like, at what point do you say, I need to now gamble so that I won't eat?
What can I do?
I think like within a minute after saying I'm going to get in shape.
So you never say to yourself, I'm going to get in shape and fuck gambling.
Yeah,
I'm getting my life together.
Why would gambling even come up?
I'll be in Atlantic City this weekend, and you can't bet on sports there, but it's just like a whole big gambling weekend.
So you gamble like you eat. In other words, now you've been eating excessively. Will you now take all of that eating, put it aside, and now put that into your gambling?
I hope not. If I gamble the way I've been eating, my God, I'm going to need to go to Loan Shark.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I have a figure in my head. I'm going to bet on this Saturday's game. It's the Final Four.
I'm going to guess $5,000.
No, I'm putting aside. If you remember, I won $16,000 on the final game last year. I'm going to put aside $15,000
for this weekend.
Will that be enough? Because the other day we were talking about this. One of the reasons you were giving up gambling was in order for you to get the thrill that you really need from it. You said you'd have to go to 6 figures.
Right. That's why $15,000. I don't know. Give me a little thrill. It'll give me like.
I mean, if you're comparing that to eating 50 cupcakes, $15,000 ain't going to do it for you.
I know, but that's why I'm hoping that. Well, it's a weird thing. If I lose Saturday, then Monday's the final game, and I hope I don't have to chase. Like, look what happened to Howard yesterday. Before he knows he owes you $200, and for me that could be $200,000.
Well, let me ask you this: if you gave up gambling right now and food, would you have to go back to drugs?
No, I may step up. Before the drugs, I'd step up to drinking a little
more.
What? Oh,
but that would lead to overeating.
But that makes you feel better.
That would lead to overeating. But like
I was worried about you for a second, but now I feel better.
That's why Will.
There's one more step before heroin.
Oh, did I have to go for Richard Pryor?
Our producer Will, gamble sometimes. I asked him his line on the Georgetown game. That's why I wanted to know before I called the guy. But my guy is so paranoid now after last time that there's all these crazy codes he's making me use. And,
well, you were outed on the air that you went to visit your bookie at a certain place.
And there's all nutty codes he's making me use.
You never did that before?
Not well, somewhat. There's always a code, but like when I gambled a lot in the late 80s and early 90s, I'll never forget my number and my name. I was Gabagool for 71.
Did you make up your own name, or did they give it to you?
I made up my own name. And like,
does the bookie ever make up a name for you, and like it's insulting?
Look,
no. The bookie gives you the number.
Okay.
You make up your own name. So the bookie gave me 71, and this guy Bobo used to call in Staten Island. He's been out of business a long time. I assume he might be in the joint right now. He's the guy with the cross on his head. This is pre-cell phone. So at the sports bar I used to hang out with, there was a huge line at the payphone, and you just heard all guys going, saying goodbye to their kids, like, yeah, honey, okay, I'll be home a little late tonight, and they hang up real time. This is Gabagool for 71.
Now, what if you give the wrong number? Let's say you accidentally go 75.
That's why you have a name and a number.
I see, so it's foolproof.
It'd be hard to fuck up.
That's right. Cross-referencing.
And they also record you. Bookies all record you.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah,
they do. I didn't know that.
It's evidence, which sucks, but it proves.
So you have a code name now? Even now, you're famous. They know it's you.
I have a code name now.
You do.
I have to have a code name.
What's your code?
I don't like it. I'm not giving you a code name.
Because you have to get a new one.
It's not another cold cutting.
Is it Gabagool?
It's a pastry.
I was always after food with you.
It's Adele for 84. No.
But let me say something. It was, 4 weeks ago that you called the guy and told him you weren't going to call him anymore?
And he said to me, he goes, you'll be back. That's the last thing he said to me.
He laughed at me. When you last saw the booking, you said, look, that's it. I'm done gambling. He just said, don't worry, you'll be back.
Part of him was happy. First of all, he's a low-level guy. And he's talking like he's Tony Soprano. He goes, you're too hot, man. You're too high profile. I'm like, fuck you. The guy's got another business, which I won't say what it is, but it's like, the guy barely eats.
Right, he ain't going to jail.
I mean, he might, but fuck him. I mean, not for a long time. It's not like it's big money. That's the other thing. I don't think the guy also claims he got muscle in back of him. I've always been very honorable. I never welch on bets.
Right.
And but the guy also claims that he's got muscle in back. I doubt he has any muscle. Like if I call the guy and said I'm not paying it, he's like, well, what's going to happen?
Yeah. Hey, you might surprise you can get somebody to be.
Yeah, you can hire someone.
One time that happened, my buddy started a bookie operation when he was going to Montclair State College, and he hired 2 guys from their football team to be like his enforcers. These are 2 fucking fruits from the suburbs who were playing football there. And like my one friend lost money and said I'm not paying it. 2 linebackers show up, I'm not paying you guys, and they go, we're gonna kick your ass. I'm not calling the cops. You'll be in jail for it. And the two linebackers go, oh, you're right, all right. So I come back.
We don't ruin our lives. Yeah.
I hate to be a pain in the ass, but you know, we actually only have the satellite for a set amount of time, so we're going to get started.
Lisa, go ahead. Just tell us what's going on in Howard 100.
Well, I was at the View yesterday. Beth did great. I asked her, because I thought she did such a great job, if they were to offer you the job, would you take it?
And what did she say?
She said she wasn't even thinking like that.
Okay.
She just went there to enjoy. Joy Behar said she did a great job because she didn't hog the panel.
She played it just right. I really applaud Beth Superior. You haven't seen it yet, Robin.
No, I couldn't get my recorder to work.
I played for you, but if anybody really wants to see it, let's see it.
But I'm going to watch it this afternoon. I have my DVD copy yet.
Yeah.
Robin usually listens to the wrap-up show. Did you hear we played a little bit of it?
No, I didn't even get to hear the wrap-up show yesterday.
Yeah.
She did a good job.
She did well. She did very well. Absolutely.
Also, what you don't know is that Rosie takes questions during the break. I asked her, would you come on Howard's show? She said no because she's still afraid of your fans, like you discussed earlier.
That's funny because Beth said she had a conversation with Rosie. Rosie was saying, "Gee, I'm thinking about coming on, and maybe should I be in live? Should I be in?
That'd be great.
Yeah, so she was thinking about it, and Beth said, it was kind of interesting to hear what goes on behind the scenes. Like you get in there, and they all have a meeting while they're getting their makeup done, and they get packets of information and stuff. I'm like, wow, that's so professional.
Yeah, yeah.
And then and she said during
money and television.
She said during the commercials, Rosie or anyone from the audience can ask questions. They mostly ask Rosie stuff. They asked her a few questions, but then everyone just kind of answers audience questions and stuff. Is that pretty accurate?
Yeah. And everyone loved Beth's dress. They asked her about that. I spoke to some audience members. They thought Beth was a natural, lovely, cute, and smart. She didn't hold back. And there's this guy that warms up the audience, so he sees all the guest hosts, and he thought that Beth was one of the best. And one of the reasons why, not only because she was personable and charming and fun, is that she thanked Barbara Walters.
Oh, see?
That's very important.
She went to charm school.
Yeah.
See?
And they told her that.
They told her,
Always
thank Barbara Walters no matter what you do.
Did your dad watch because he helped coach her, right?
Yeah, my parents called, but of course, in keeping with my father's tremendous personality, he never calls me or calls anyone. My mother does the calling. My mother was really raving about Beth's appearance.
Does your mother watch The View? Is she a View
I don't think
viewer?
so. No, I don't think so. But she really liked it.
Also, we're going to be talking about
Barbara interviews. I have. I never even heard Evil Dave on the intern show from last week. And one of the mean things that's going on, we have a weight loss contest going on here, and we'll have the weigh-in on Monday. But during the commercials, Jason walked in with a big plate of French toast and syrup for Artie.
Artie didn't order it?
No, he said, no, he didn't.
I didn't order it, right?
Right, he didn't order it. He said to me, if Artie really takes this diet seriously, he could lose 30 pounds in 2 weeks and screw our whole team up.
Well,
so.
I've never seen this kind of sabotage go on.
He's being evil, and I'm putting the syrup on, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do it.
He's going to eat it.
He's getting it ready. He doesn't know if he's going to eat it.
You're going to eat it, aren't you?
Well, maybe not the whole thing.
What are you going to do? How are you going to diet, man?
Poor Artie. You already put it in bed. Oh, he hadn't put it in the bed.
I'm going to throw it out. Give it to me. I'll throw it out for you. You'll be so happy. You're going to kiss me. Come here. Give it to me. Bite me.
The fork is in
I'm going to throw it right out.
You got it? Oh, that's good of you. There it goes. You know there are people starving.
You want it? You want me to throw it out?
Oh, my God. Let me just take a bite. Come on. All right.
Artie.
Throw it out. I take one bite.
What do you want to do? What do you want to do?
He's looking at it like it's a woman.
I know.
Well, look at that. Look how good that looks.
You know what it's like? Remember that movie where the woman was thrown into the volcano? Artie's looking at that first.
He's like King Kong looking at
You know, it's even worse, Robin. I'm looking what's in the garbage, see if it's that dirty. I can pick it out later.
Only newspapers.
Yeah.
Should I throw it out?
Throw it away.
Oh. Fred, what should I do?
You know what? This is brutal.
But
he's going to obsess on that French toast for the rest of the show.
No, I don't want to be the guy.
Look, he's got next week. He'll lose the 30.
Yeah, that's what I started thinking.
You should throw it away.
I should throw it away?
You throw it away.
Not you, because otherwise, if he can't do it on his own.
Oh.
He took a bite.
He's throwing it away. He's throwing it in his...
Is it delicious? It's not even that good. Stop it.
See, it's cold, isn't it?
Oh,
he's looking at what you're talking about. All right.
I hate like 3
You got to see what I just saw. He took 3 big bites and took it and smashed it into the garbage.
That is such a waste. Look at that. Oh, my mother would cry. Look at that fucking French toast in there.
You poor bastard.
That's like throwing away cocaine.
And
Who does that? Nobody.
No one. Nobody quits cocaine while they have cocaine.
No, but you ever do sometimes where a guy accidentally, we put this joke in beer league, where a guy accidentally wipes it up or something?
Yeah.
He'd go fucking crazy.
I saw a guy do that with Sam Kinison. This big pile of coke, and he was, letting everybody come and get a hit. The guy came over and sneezed and blew cocaine all over Sam's jacket. And Sam looked at his jacket and said, "That's yours."
Yeah, like Annie Hall. Exactly.
Is that you who you have to wash down that?
No, the jerk off got me a chocolate milk.
Oh.
Throw it out.
Reduce fat.
I'll reduce fat. Are you drinking sodas while you're dieting?
No, I'm not drinking soda, but fuck, look at this.
Throw it out.
Why are you reading it?
What's it say?
No, I'm just saying that this is 450 calories. This one fucking thing.
He bought you.
And that's a reduced calorie drink.
You know, fuck him. It backfired because I took 2 pieces of French toast and he spent money.
That's only one suicide.
Now he's making an investment, Jason.
Throw it out. Let me see if I get you. I don't know you're serious.
It's not a Yoo-hoo, it's a Nesquik.
Okay.
Much different.
It is actually.
I think Nesquik's better, isn't it?
It's good.
Yeah.
It's rich, it's creamy.
Can you put it in the
I love
garbage?
the little chocolate rabbit. I always love looking at the rabbit.
Can you put it in the garbage or not?
Can you just look at it?
No, I'll put it right here. Because I don't know. You never, I mean, it's just, I get thirsty.
You're going to drink it, aren't you?
What is he? Oh, he's only got water for you now.
Jason, you're killing the guy.
You're bringing Howard lemon and water.
Yeah,
because he needs to lose weight.
Drink the Nesquik, brother. Seriously, you just finished the French toast. You've earned it.
Jason's fighting dirty.
Yeah, he's killing you.
Do you figure Artie's the stiffest competition?
Is all you
if I could get into this, like in the past I have gotten into losing weight, they're in trouble.
Yeah.
Because they had a shitty outing last week. They really did. This was your game to lose, man. And Tim fucked up. Everybody fucked up.
Right.
Yeah, they're scared because Benji lost so much weight. I mean, you think he's up to almost 30 pounds. So that if Artie somehow drops 20, 30 pounds, their whole team's out. We're done. And I swear, dude, Artie and I live in the same town, and I can take walks every night after exercise. And I seriously, I go by Artie's building, I look in the gym, I'm looking for him running. I'm just waiting for him to come around the corner in a sweatshirt,
like Rocky, yeah.
You're not going to see me doing no fruity walk. You go to the gym or we're playing hoops.
Yeah, right.
I'll be playing full court today.
I heard you yelled at an intern for getting Artie reduced fat.
Yeah, I heard you say reduced fat. What the fuck were you thinking?
Get him all the fat.
Yeah, I think I'm a Yoo-hoo.
Extra fat.
Extra fat.
Extra fatty chocolate milk.
Man, this is tough. My stomach is upset from not eating.
Drink up. You need the calories for today's game.
I'm almost going through withdrawals. Like eating withdrawals. Like my stomach's upset from not eating.
Oh, you throw out your Nesquik.
So much easier not to.
Well, I can throw this.
So much easier not to.
What are you doing, Artie? Did you not eat anything this morning?
Well, no, I had. See, here's what I've been going less portions.
Okay.
I got my bagel. And
What did you do, Jason?
No. So I feel like I'm giving up the cupcakes. That's why I went to go get the French toast from. They're trying to entice him. Meanwhile, I'm laying out the French toast. He comes walking in with a second Hawaiian punch in the morning in a bag of Linden chocolate chip.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not like he's doing it to himself already.
Well, how is that cutting down?
It's cutting down because I usually have 3 of those cupcakes, and I had half of my bagel instead of the whole bagel.
With butter or no butter?
There was butter on it. So instead of the whole bagel, I'm eating half the bagel.
Well,
so if I lower my portions and exercise, I will lose weight.
You could eat the whole bagel, but no butter.
Right. It's not as good. I'd rather have half of it with butter.
Wait a second, Howard.
I mean, that's just rationalizing. And look, last week I didn't try to lose weight. I stayed the same. With this, if I exercise, I will lose weight. I guarantee.
Did you have a cupcake today?
No.
No cupcake.
No cupcake. And they look good.
Do you want Jason to get you one?
No.
I got you. When I first started ordering bagels for Artie, he said, give me a bagel with extra butter. But then he complained that there wasn't enough extra butter. butter. So you guys get any interns out there, they have to go down and say, I say to them every day, order Artie a toasted bagel, extra butter, emphasize the extra butter.
Yeah.
And that's why they come up just dripping.
It's literally like a sponge that you dipped in butter.
You can't live without butter.
Butter's good. Butter is great.
All right.
What is bad about butter? I really would, if you present presented me with a choice of half the bagel with butter or the whole thing without, I take half with. I really will.
Right.
But I think half with is more than a whole without.
Definitely.
Yeah, I mean, the butter alone is, God knows how many calories.
That's one of those things in life, like people say a tuna salad sandwich with a mayo, it's a cheese.
See, I'd rather be full. I don't care what I eat, as long as I'm full, you know?
Right.
So,
well, the butter makes you full, but it's more calories than a whole bagel without.
All right, let me give you guys a choice. I got so many
Get
things.
out of here, scumbag.
Let me tell you what I have. Gary Preview page 2, I got the wrap-up show from yesterday, but that's okay. Gary. Good morning, everybody. We're back live. And it's Monday morning, April something. 9th. Whatever. Hardly matters. Like a prisoner in for a life sentence, I mark off each day on the wall. Put back.
If this was a life sentence, you'd have been out a long time ago for time served, I believe.
Indeed, my friend.
8 years.
He must have got like triple life or something.
Artie Lang, all clean shaven, but
He's still wearing his dark glasses.
Of course. That's his new look. Hollywood Artie, they call him now.
Look of a fat heroin addict.
There you go. How'd you do on the vacation? Any heroin or? I'm clean.
Or just light
Well, that's an odd thing for a boss to ask. No, you know what? My team's going to hate me. I was doing so good, but the worst possible thing happened for a weight loss contest.
You woke up?
No, well, yeah. God, if I could have slept for the week, that would have been perfect for the weight loss contest. I thought I started gambling again.
Yeah.
I won, on the final four, I won 20 grand, all right?
Wow.
And then the last game...
So no, you didn't hear the end of the story. I have a prediction. Ain't no 20 grand today.
Ain't no 20 grand.
You're right. I didn't say it.
Every loser goes, you're not going to believe this. I was up 20 grand.
You're right. I'm not up 20 grand. I'm up 35 grand.
Oh,
Monday I came into the city, which is the day of the last game. I had to do ADR work for my big Entourage thing. I saw my first full scene of Entourage for the ADR thing.
Was it good?
I think I looked like a guy who won an acting contest and got to be an Entourage.
You wanted an Entourage?
I don't know. I told you.
Are you the Sanjaya of American Entourage?
If people were voting, I'd have been off the show.
Right.
I don't know. I looked at it. The technicians that are at these voiceover things, they got the whole episode. You want to see it? And I was like, you know, that Jeremy Piven guy, and he's being good like he always is, and that Leslie Bibb was good and everything. I don't know. I just look dorky.
Nah, everybody thinks that of themselves.
I don't know. I think more of myself being dorky with this. I don't know. But so I was in town.
Although when I saw Private Parts for the first time, I said, God, I'm brilliant.
Did you really?
You didn't have any such.
No. I was like, you know what? I'm really good.
I asked the technician if I got a bucket to throw up. You know what I had to do? We had to do TV lines. Isn't that what the Sopranos are putting all these HBO shows on A&E?
Right.
So,
I had to do that.
I wanted to tell you this. Guess what you can't say on regular TV anymore? I had to go in there instead of piece of crap.
Piece of crap, you couldn't say.
Piece of junk instead of piece of crap. It's over, man. If people look on the satellite, if you can't say piece of crap anymore, I was like, Jesus Christ.
Piece of junk sounds funny.
And the technician said, you're right, man. They're coming in for the most retarded stuff. We have to, and those Sopranos guys signed the contract. Like, Gandolfini has to do that.
Right.
So, like, he's pissed now. He's a big star. He's got to roll in there for the most stupid shit. So I was in town, and I call up here. I go, who's there? I want to take people out to lunch because I'm having a big bet tonight. You know, so Will comes out, Will Murray, gambler. And I say, what do you like tonight, man? I got 20 grand. And he said, I like the over. Which
where are you all you guys? Where is this?
We went to this place, Langen's. I was right in Midtown.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah. So we went to Langen's on 47th Street. Good place for a cheeseburger to watch. We watched some of the Yankee game. And he said, I like the over, which is 140. And Florida, which was like they were giving, I think, like 5 or something to repeat. So, yeah, I took both. I bet 10 grand. I hedged though.
With your bookie?
Yeah. I cleaned the guy. The guy's out of business. I've never done that. He's a small time guy.
Right.
I broke his bank.
Wow.
Did you get paid?
Yeah. But he's got to go out of business for a little while. And I felt bad.
Yeah, but
I've
even
never
your
done
bookie
that.
can't pay you.
Well, the other part of the story is when I stopped gambling before, I was down 23 for the year. So
You're telling me
I'm up 12 grand.
You wiped out this guy's whole business? That's a good feeling.
Yeah, but it's a very small business. You know,
Yeah, it's not like hitting it in Las Vegas.
That would be great. If I took Steve Wynn out, I'd be in Hawaii right now. So yeah, so I bet 10 grand on the over, and I hedged a little bit. I don't want to go double nothing. I said, fuck it, let me put 5 on Florida, and they both came in. That Florida team looked so fucking amazing. And what can I say?
You're a winner, are you?
35,000.
That's the last I thought about diving.
Oh.
I was not bad up until then.
Well, maybe you lost a few pounds. Who knows?
I don't think so. I was doing good for a while. But
I'll show you. For me to look at. All right, real quick.
Is the Battle of the Blobs on TV?
Yeah, we put this on Howard TV.
Is this the last weigh-in?
No.
Before the team split?
Yeah, before the team split.
Oh,
yes.
before the team split.
All right, let me just get this all set up, if you will. Battle of the Blobs. It's $20,000 grand prize for the winner of Battle of the Blobs contest, provided by Solaris. That's CYLARIS, the world's strongest weight loss formula, available in stores everywhere. Or at SolarisWeightLoss.com. CYLARIS. So there's a $20,000 prize for one of these guys. These are all guys that work on the show. And
I think some of the guys have given up. Like, I'm just looking at the list here. I'm seeing
what Brian Phelan has. Boy, he looks fat.
That's good. Thank you. I'm trying, man.
This is wild.
I'm looking at Tim, and I'm seeing that his last weigh-in was a +1, and then we had a week of vacation, so I can only guess.
He looks fatter. Like Scott the Engineer.
Are you kidding? No way. He just went off. I think I had a great week.
All right, we'll see.
Where was it?
Ganji looks fatter. John Hine gave up.
I'll tell you what. Scott the Engineer obviously wants 20 grand.
Yeah.
I do. I mean, you know, it's
He's looking
the money is great.
Brian Phelan wants the money.
I need the money, yes, and I want it.
Ganji's father has a lot of money.
Jason looks like he has 8.
Jason looks really thin. He's got some new pants to do. Those don't fit anymore.
Yeah, I know. Tell me that.
John Hine, look at you.
John did a week at Disney.
Yeah, John looks like he gave up.
I followed my captain's lead.
Let's face it, John Hine got $1 million or so from TV Guide from selling his website.
I think it's way more. I think Hine's bullshit. He got 12 mil if he got that.
And by the way, Benji, I haven't even looked over yet.
Benji looks good. He looks like he's still losing weight.
Hey, Howard,
Let's wait. Yes.
I just want to recap and say that we're going to pick the winning team, and then the person who lost the most weight on the losing team, everybody moves on to an individual competition.
Artie's team will go second. Tim, since you say no way, Tim, you weighed in
at least a pound or 2.
Your original weight was 265. On the last weigh-in, you were up 1 pound. Your total weight loss is -7. Let's see what you weigh.
He was 258 last time.
258 last time. Now you weigh 255.
3 pounds.
3 pounds. Way to go.
Huh? How about that?
Yeah. How about you not getting 20 grand?
No, stop. I'm waiting. I'm going to put it on at the end here. It's a banner week.
Let's weigh in Jason now, who has lost a tremendous amount of weight. Jason is a producer on the show. Jason works here every day. He's in his underwear. That's disturbing. Jason, you originally weighed 271. You lost 0 pounds last time, but I guarantee you've lost some now. Your total weight loss is 21 pounds. You weighed 250 last time you weighed in, and now you weigh from 250 to, 239.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah, dude, I'm working so freaking hard, man.
11
Seriously.
pounds. Well, you look nice. You almost look normal.
Did he
That's what I'm aiming for.
Did he change something?
What, did
But
you say something? No, he started.
I got my workouts. I'm doing, you know, the more you work out, obviously, the easier it becomes. I'm doing an hour now. I'm going every day. I'm eating great. So
total weight loss of 33 pounds. 32 pounds.
All right, Brian Phelan, who's a strong competitor. This guy, originally, he was practically down to nothing. He looks like Nicole Richie. Brian weighed 243 when he started. He lost 5 pounds last week. He's lost a total of 12 pounds. I think you're going to see a big drop now. Brian is working for Howard TV. He's been with us a long time. From 243 to 228.
Well, no, he was 231 last time. Oh, sorry. He lost 3 pounds from last weight.
Okay. But that brings him to a total of
15 pounds lost.
That's not that much. Get back and fucking work out. You look thin, but you
Thank you. Was Brian ever a fat guy? I'm getting weirded out here.
Yeah. All right, finally from this team, Tim's team, Scott the engineer. Everyone knows he's a sad sack. He's a loser. He never, you know he's probably going to lose this by 1 pound or something.
Yeah, we're really hard.
Scott weighed in originally 264. His total weight loss has been 19 pounds. Last week he weighed 245, and this week you weigh 236. That's a total loss of what, 9 pounds?
No, 9 pounds since the last time. Total loss of 28 pounds.
28 pounds. Nice. Yeah, you look like that.
I'm trying.
I predict Scott will win the contest, but then get a disease from losing weight too quickly. That his insurance doesn't cover it.
In some way, he won't win. He will lose.
Even if he wins, he loses.
All right, team,
he's just losing weight.
Now, Artie, you're the fascinating one, so I'm going to save you for last. I'm going to take your team now.
This is fascinating about me, bro.
All right, now let's go to you first. I can't wait.
I brought my checkbook.
Right. Why did you bring your checkbook?
Well, I promised everybody on my team because I clearly don't give a fuck a grand each.
Okay.
And he just won 35,000.
I don't give a shit.
Artie originally weighed 286. Last time he lost 0 pounds.
Which is good for him.
His total weight loss is plus 7. He's on the he's gained 7 pounds.
0 is a good thing.
All right, put in the checkbook. It's very heavy.
So, Artie, you went from 293 to what? Let's wait.
I said put in the checkbook, Artie.
Jesus. An elephant walking through the
Randy walking over here.
I went so good for it until I won that bet.
Let's see.
Artie announcing a $35,000
for those nappy-headed hoes.
Oh, okay.
So you were 293.
Yeah. All right. You were 293. You are now.
Oh, no.
Oh, Tim stepped on. From 293, you went to 296. You only gained 3 pounds.
So
he's almost 3 pounds.
You know what fuck me is I'm on Reese's peanut butter cups. I love those.
Oh, who doesn't?
Oh.
How many do you eat a day?
All right, so what are we going to do now?
How many of those do you eat a day, the Reese's peanut butter cups?
Yesterday I had 9 of them. I had 9 of them at 2 o'clock in the morning. I slept, well, it was Easter, though.
You put
It was
those
a
in the
feast because, Christ rose.
Is that 9 peanut butter cups or 9 pairs of them?
9 peanut butter cups. In a super size, you get 4. I had 2 super sizes and a single.
Apparently, Reese's aren't diet food. You gained weight.
Total of 10 pounds gained for Artie during the contest.
How about it? A total of 10 pounds, baby.
When you get to 300, that's going to be a new landmark. You'll be into the 300s.
Well, 296 is the highest I've been so far, so that's a wake-up call.
Right.
I'm going to get into it this week. Are we done now? Are we done now? Scott looks sick. Look at 6, Scott.
Is there any
I still got another month of this to go, so I'm going to even look like worse.
Yeah, you almost sound like Bob Schimmel.
Let me
ask you something, Artie. Do you ever take your Reese's peanut butter cups and dip them in mayonnaise? As a, no?
That's not kosher.
Someone says that tastes good.
Howard, you want to hear how Artie diets? So Jason went to lunch earlier in the week, and Artie ordered a hamburger without the bread, but then of course he ordered French onion soup.
That Langen's place has good French onion soup.
All right, let's wait the rest of your team. Let's go to John Hine, who's clearly given up.
John, did you do anything this week?
Only thing he lost was his hair. He cut his hair.
I wasn't. Disney's not a great place to die.
All right, and you're miserable dieting, and you admitted that early on.
Yeah.
You have absolutely no fortitude or self-determination.
No, I've given it a try. I've definitely eaten better, but this week was a tough one.
John Hine, you originally weighed 255. Last weigh-in, you lost a pound. That's when you got discouraged. Your total weight loss is 6 pounds so far. You weighed 249 last time. Now you weigh 246. You still managed to lose 3 pounds.
All right, I'll take it.
Nice job.
So John lost 9 pounds in total during this contest.
Angie works for Howard TV. He's clearly his father has made enough money. He's not motivated. Last time you weighed 244. You lost a total loss of 3 pounds so far. Let's see
3 pounds.
Yeah, he's a loser. 244. You can't do it.
Oh,
247. You gained back 3 pounds.
You suck, Angie. The perfect way. How do you spell your name, Mike? What,
Gange.
Wait, Howard, what did you have yesterday?
I was eating a little lasagna yesterday.
So you don't care about 20 grand? That's meaningless.
It's not 20 grand.
How does your dad work at this? Does he give you money?
No, I don't get money. I'm hoping to be left a lot.
But he gives you a lot of gifts and stuff, cars and things like that.
No.
Okay. All right, let's go next to... Get out of here.
Benji's the one who's going to make this team or not?
All right, Benji originally weighed 267. Last time he lost 3 pounds. His total weight loss is 30 pounds. He weighed 237 the last time. Please, Benji, hurry. No one has all day for your antics. 237 the last time.
I want to announce something after the weigh-in.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, you weighed 237 last time, and now you weigh... And you do Solaris. Let's see. And now you weigh...
228.
228. Nice drop in weight.
9 pounds lost.
Another 9 pounds.
I'm going to admit, Scott, you're losing.
Fuck you. No, I'm not losing. I got another month to catch up.
It's all waste, Scott.
Well, if you didn't manipulate your weight falsely, then we would have been close. But I got another month, and I'll catch your ass, and I'll beat you.
There's absolutely no chance you're going to win. No chance. Jason has a chance, but he won't do it. There's no chance Scott will win. Brian, your face will not get any narrower.
What is wrong with him?
He's saying you're not going to win the contest. He's calling you out.
You money.
You're going to have 20 grand.
Enjoy it.
From Solaris.
Enjoy it.
Scott, how do you feel that everyone's confident you can't pull this off? Because you always you'll probably a pound difference.
This is my life.
I've literally, I haven't really gone crazy yet.
Oh shit! You've been seen in the fucking gym working out.
Yes,
so you're working out. You're losing weight. What are you going crazy? How much can you fucking do? How much can you do? You can work out and you go on a diet. How much more can you do?
You'll find out at the end, Scott.
How
much more can you cheat?
How is he cheating? How is he cheating?
Originally, he cheated. If you add the normal 10 pounds for the first week,
he ate a lot of food before he got weighed in.
It wasn't his normal walking around weight.
You could eat more.
I ate as much as I could over that past.
You cheated too. He cheated better.
I didn't cheat.
Well, you didn't cheat, but he did.
Yeah, he manipulated his weight. No, I didn't. That was my normal everyday walking around weight.
Well, why didn't you eat more then before the weigh?
I ate what I normally eat.
So was that cheating?
He was smart.
Yeah.
Benji told everybody what he was going to do.
Cheated before the game.
That's right.
Benji's point is, why are we even bothering with this contest? You're going to lose anyway.
That's what he's saying, but it's pointless. He's been a month.
You know you were born with a black cloud over your head.
I know that. So the money is nice, but I'm losing weight. I'm getting healthier. That's even more important.
You don't give a fuck about that.
Of course I do.
You have to say it's rationalized.
I was in terrible COPD. It's helping me, manage my life better. And
live longer to enjoy this.
I'll live another, maybe 30 days.
Benji brings up a good point. Why live longer when you're stuck? Why care about that?
There's some things in my life that are good.
Like what?
My family,
Really?
You don't think so?
I have no idea.
How much life insurance do you have?
I don't know.
Are you going to be happier?
He's such an asshole.
I'm giving you shit for what you did at the beginning, man.
All right, best man wins.
So Team Tim is moving forward, which is going to be Tim.
Wait, the final numbers are in.
That's it.
I don't want to give John Hine 1,000. The 4 guys moving forward, and Benji. Move forward now.
Benji, you move forward, and the guys who are now dropping out are Artie, Who else?
John Hein, Ganji.
And,
but it seems to be, it's just
yeah, those three.
It seems to be a contest at this point between Benji and Jason. They're very close.
Let's go. I'll offer my spot to any of the losers that didn't make it. I'll take the 1,000, and who wants to take John?
Wait a second. Wait a second. Let me understand. You're saying you'll take the 1,000 from Artie and drop out your chance for 20 grand? You mean Benji psyched you out?
No, he didn't psych me out. I know I could beat him, but if anybody wants to,
you could beat me, but
you would give up your chance.
Only these two guys.
Hey, if I
could do it. Or you could take a spot. If I give you 1,000, I have your spot. I like this contest.
What are you saying, Scott? You're psyched out.
No, I'm just kidding. But no, I'm not psyched out.
Right now, I'll give you 1,000. I'll do it right now.
Artie says he'll give you 1,000.
I want to be in this contest.
You know you have no chance.
I'm pissed that I have a chance. I'm pissed I got into it.
You could have 20 grand.
I know.
Are you staying in or are you getting out?
1,500.
1,500. Oh, he's going up now.
All right, thank you all. Good luck with the Battle of the Blobs.
No, I'm good. I'm good in the contest. I know I can catch him and beat him.
All right, I'll bet you $100.
He must need some money, man.
Deal?
2 grand, Scott.
Deal or no deal?
2 grand.
2 grand?
Not happening.
John, how do you spell your name?
H-E-I-N.
You got some shit corporation, nerdy corporation?
No, you can just do it. That's fine. Although I may stay in if Scott is willing to take the money here.
No, it's not happening. I'm gonna go for 20 grand. That's it. I'll beat his ass.
What is the weight difference now between you and Benji, Scott? Like how much?
I don't know. It's a lot though.
How much is Scott?
Okay, Scott, how much did you lose today, Scott?
9.
Okay, so Scott has lost 28. Remember how this is on percentages. Scott started at 264, he lost 28. Benji started at 267, and he's lost 39. So it's
percentage-wise, he lost more.
It's a lot.
Yeah, percentage-wise, Benji's lost more.
How much? What's the difference?
I don't know. The guys. Okay, here we go. The numbers right here are. Scott has lost 10.61%.
Go ahead.
And Benji has lost 14.61%.
Wow.
So, but it can be made up, Howard. It can be made up.
All right.
In 13,000 years.
Okay, fine. If you want it that way, we'll go for as low as you want.
Scott, 2,500.
Now, what percentage has Jason lost?
Let's put that real quick.
He was 11 something.
Jason has lost. Oh, it's coming up. Jason's lost 11.81%.
So he's in second
Benji's
place.
ahead, yeah.
It's Benji, then Jason, and Scott.
I'm 1% behind Jason.
All right. Well, it's time to step it up, boys. Good luck to you.
And remember, Benji just said he hasn't gone crazy.
I'll be doing seriously. Eating normally, doing the Solaris, and yes, I was spotted at a gym.
Come on, Benji. You know, Benji's the most nuts. He's going to take it.
Benji was a wrestler. He knows about losing weight.
No, is Phelan going to try, or have you given up?
I know. I've been trying.
But
He was a little rough.
But you see where you are compared to these guys. You going to keep trying?
Yeah, of course. I'm close enough.
All right.
I'll beat Scott. I know that.
Oh, you're gonna beat me. Meanwhile, I just beat 3 guys, right? So I'm ahead. Let's see. I'm ahead of 5 guys.
All right.
I just beat 5 guys out of 8. So
How much you got the black cloud over here?
You're gonna start gaining weight.
Congratulations, Artie and Tim.
The prize for coming in third is nothing.
All right. Thank you, guys. And let's play the studio because we have a lot to get to.
John Hein, an H in your John?
Does anybody care if Eric the Midget can win a wrestling trivia contest?
No, because it doesn't mean anything anymore.
Yeah, bring that kid in once.
Let's just see if he knows anything about wrestling.
Yeah, this is the shit that we planned that went horribly wrong. We originally planned this because Eric the Midget was against voting for Sanjaya. In case you haven't heard, Eric the Midget is now voting for Sanjaya.
He's already given in.
Yeah. He's with us now. He's joined the dark side. What's your name, dude?
I'm Vito. How you doing?
Hey, Vito, what's happening? You're evidently a fan of wrestling. You do a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
You guys were actually playing for kind of a prize you guys might like. The WrestleMania Anthology DVD set worth $200.
Are you serious?
Is that good? What is the...
It's like, I don't know, they put all 22 WrestleManias together, but it's like $250.
Right.
I would never pay that.
Well, you get it for free. You also get the WWE Championship belt worth $300 from the new movie The Condemned, starring Stone Cold Steve Austin in theaters February 27th. And then... I don't know. I guess that was the prize. But you guys want to play for it?
Yeah, I'll still play for it. I have no problem. I can beat him very easily.
I think Eric would like those prizes.
I think Eric doesn't know anything about it personally because that's why he's voting for Sanjay now because he knows he can't beat me.
What's this guy to do if he lost?
And it's hard to do nowadays.
Well, there you go.
And that's from the lips of Artie Lang.
Well, who knows how hard things are to do.
Unfortunately, it's just, if you're a New York Jet fan.
How you doing, pal? You all right?
It's the truth.
Checking in over here. How are you, all right?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Oh, wow, thank you.
I was listening to the wrap-up show.
Was there a problem?
I feel bad, like...
About what?
Artie writes paychecks. Like, Artie just writes money to everyone. Like, when he wants to solve something.
No, I don't write money to everyone.
Like, he didn't die for the weight loss. He just writes a check to everyone.
How many checks did you write?
What happened was I yelled that out because I thought it would sound funny. You know, it's I get into this, I feel guilty, so I'll just give you $1,000. And when you say something like that on the air, you're like, well, fuck, I don't want to be a Welcher. And so I just wrote 2 people checks for $1,000.
Then because Sal fell off the stage in Tampa,
yeah,
Artie wrote him a big check.
No. What happened was,
What's that
wasn't supposed to get out. The weirdest thing happened. I told Sal, you know, like, let's just not mention this to anybody. And then Jim McClure must have had some sort of mind meld. He just brought it up on the air as a scenario. And I'm like, how did you know that? And I thought maybe Sal wanted me to talk about
Why did you want anyone to know?
Well, just because what's happening right now. You know, who cares?
How much money did you have to write him?
When Sal got hurt and came in here and was like, you know, I got to take the kids to Disney, it's paid for already, blah, 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 I felt bad because I made quite a bit of money at the Tampa gig, and this particular gig I didn't have to pay my agent commission because Levy and myself ran it. So I just went up to Sal, I gave him less money than I wanted to give my agent commission. I said, I feel bad. Technically, I sort of produced it, and you got hurt, so I'll pay for Disney for you. That was it, you know. So it was a few $1,000s, but it's like, you know.
That's nice, yeah.
But he already had Disney paid for it.
You know, he did with the money?
What?
He hired an aide to walk around with him.
Well, in the situation, I figured it could help, you know. So but that's the weight loss thing. It's no other, you know, I'm not sitting around just handing out money.
No, you're right. Everything cool?
No, I'm not all right.
Not feeling any urges or anything?
About what?
You know, big H?
Oh. Well, I mean, every day.
Yeah.
It's a struggle every day?
You still taking that drug that keeps you from craving heroin?
Not as much.
Good for you. How often do you take it? Artie Saga.
It depends on if I need it. You know, I feel like...
Is it like a vitamin, or you take it when...
That's like a vitamin.
One a day?
You know what's great about it is if you're going into a situation that might be a high-risk situation.
Like what?
On the road or something?
On the road. And there's certain cities where I knew it was easier to get than others. If you take that...
So Vegas, you take it?
Yes.
You don't have any more physical cravings, right?
Well,
yeah, I mean, you don't have withdrawal symptoms.
No, that's gone.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's like a... what a funny, this is not a funny quote, but I think Charlie Parker had a quote about heroin. He was like, they can get it out of your body, but they can't get it out of your mind.
So
I remember what it was like. You know.
Did you take that pill for so long that it just stopped all your cravings, or did you have to go through like an intense detox eventually?
Well, that's what the pill avoids.
So you never had to go through the horrible sweats?
I did years ago.
Yeah, but not this time around.
Yeah, I was about 3/4 of the way through it, and I reached out for this guy in desperation. He said, you don't have to do that. There's a new drug. I went through like, you got to get through like 4 to 5 days is the hell. If you get past the 4th day, you've come through the worst of it, and then it's just a matter of, getting fluids back and just, because,
fun.
Yeah, it's horrible. But, so around 3.5 days in, I got this drug. So I gone through some shit. But what I do is I'm going on a high risk thing. You take that, you can't get high from heroin. It blocks the high, so it's not an option. You could get it.
It's worthless.
Right.
It
So
would do nothing.
if I'm going, like, say, to Vegas, I'll take that.
Let's say, like, work.
If I'm going to be in Manhattan,
Because heroin's nowhere except on the road.
or in the Manhattan area,
Right.
where
Any
it's
stressful situation.
Well, you take it and look.
See, I'm popping that pill every 5 minutes.
It's just not an option because I'm not going to get high from it.
Wouldn't it be great if they could do that with food? Like, if you got a pill you could take
Taking
and
it, you
crave
could
it.
not eat food.
Well, now they do it with this fucking stomach thing. I refuse to ever do that.
No, you don't need that.
I know.
Artie's such a good-looking guy. But you really need that. Do you think Artie's answer is he's very good-looking?
So why are you telling me he doesn't need the banding? He could get to a point.
That would be so depressing.
If he
to
goes
get
to 400.
All right, 400 will get him the band.
I don't see how that's possible without. I want to explode now. I don't know. Where am I going to put another
You're only 100 pounds away. You're not that far off.
That's a lot, man.
400 is going to be really depressing. That's going to be like you physically can't walk.
Then you're
Do you think I'll make it over 400 pounds?
No.
See, because another 100 pounds, I couldn't imagine that right now. Like, where the fuck is it going to go?
Where does it go?
I wonder what you look like. Could you get up to 400?
No, no.
I want to see that.
I don't think so.
It is on. You don't.
I honestly don't think I could.
But there's a picture of a guy thinks you look like 400. That's on HowardStern.com.
That's 1,200.
Yeah, really. That's a ton.
That's a famous picture. That's the 1,200-pound guy.
Yeah.
Artie with the bookie. How does that guy shit? What's going on? That guy just shits and nothing. He just shits and doesn't do anything about it.
He's in his pants.
Battle of the Blobs. The $20,000 grand prize for the Battle of the Blobs contest was provided by Solaris. That's Cylaris. The world's strongest weight loss formula, available at stores everywhere at SolarisWeightLoss.com. Just to refresh your memory about this, a bunch of our staff members all wanted $20,000. We've actually narrowed the playing field. People like Artie are out, right? Aren't you?
Oh, I'm out.
Yeah, his team is out, and Benji moved on from that team.
Tim Sabian's team is in the lead, and Benji joins them because he was the biggest weight loss from the other team. Okay, so
now what happens now?
What happens now is how many weeks do we have left, Gary, of this particular contest?
The final weigh-in is May 7th.
May 7th.
Yeah.
All right, Rob. Up until May 7th, we'll continue to weigh the guys, and
all of these guys will stay until the very end.
That's right. And the guy who loses the highest percentage of weight is going to be $20,000 richer thanks to Solaris. Tim, Jason, Brian, Scott, and Benji are in it. So here's how it works. It's always fun to see guys lose weight. And Tim, hey Tim, should I mention what we're going to do with the lawsuit?
Hold on a second.
Hold on. Yeah. You're doing it, right?
Yeah. I love it.
Oh, okay. All right. Tim and I'll tell you about that.
We're doing it?
Not wait, Tim.
Tim?
I'll tell you. Wow. And it's going to be a very interesting case. Not interesting. Open and shut.
I wonder who could Tim sue.
Well, Tim's got a suit.
All right.
No, yes, he does.
The guy who sells him his outfit?
Yeah, that's not it.
Well, Tim, let's help you more successful with your lawsuit and your weight loss. Tim, you originally weighed in at 265. You're our program director. Tim works his ass off, but dieting is not coming easily.
It's not a diet.
I had a very stressful week last week.
I'm going to suggest that Tim is paid a little too well because he should be motivated by $20,000.
I am motivated.
All right. Tim's original weight was 265. Last week he lost a total of 3 pounds. His total weight loss is 10 pounds, believe it or not. He weighs 255 last week. He now weighs 260. He gained 5 pounds.
Wow.
See, it's not right.
Was it right?
I had a bad week last week.
Take it, Artie. Take that excuse.
Okay, so you gained 5 pounds.
You gained 5 pounds.
That something's not right with the scale.
All right, thank you, Tim. Yeah, you're on it. Jason is next. Jason is a producer on our show. He's very motivated. He's obviously paid poorly around
Jason
here.
is shrinking every week now.
He looks much better. Are you working out?
Constantly.
You started at 271. You were the second heaviest to Artie. You lost 11 pounds last week. You've lost a total of 32 pounds. You could be a contender.
I hope so.
Your current weight was 239 last week, but what is your weight now? It is gone from 239 to 236. You lost 3 pounds, which means probably next week will be a bigger week.
I hope so. Thanks.
All right. Did you work out?
Oh, totally. I was in the gym 2 hours. I started doing the sauna thing. I don't know if someone told me that'll help.
You don't need a sauna.
Yeah, it was creepy, man. There's just naked dudes in there.
Keep running.
Yeah.
Jason wanted to like his clothes don't fit right. They're hanging off him now.
What's in the clothes?
I'm waiting to the end of the contest. Once we get down to.
Brian Phelan works for Howard TV. Does a great job.
Thank you.
As you can see, he has gotten thinner.
Yes,
he started out the contest at 243 last week. Lost 3 pounds. Total of 15 pounds lost. Last week you weighed 228. Your current weight is 228 to 228. 227. We're going to call it.
1 pound. Are you going to step up the weight loss?
I got 3 weeks left now. I can bring it on.
Don't you want 20 pounds? I mean, just want $20,000?
Who doesn't?
Begged his way into this contest.
We're begging everyone. What are you doing? You're choking.
I'm not choking. I'm just I'm going to step it up right now.
What happened? Because you have kids.
You know what it is? I didn't exercise last week. Is right because I had 18 kids in the house all week. So
well, maybe you should chase them around or something.
Yeah. These are the dog days of a weight loss program.
Scott, the engineer who has a black cloud over his head. You know him for so long. Gary, you said something funny to me about Scott. You talk about a guy with a black cloud over his head.
It's not funny. It's sad. So there was a rain in New York, like the 6th rainiest day in the history of New York City.
Yes.
7.5 inches. So Scott's got this house in New Jersey. Rained like crazy. The first thing I found out is that they have like a window well, right? So the window well filled with water, and it crashed open, and all over the dryer water's coming in the house. So Scott sends his wife out in the rain to dig a trench to redirect the water.
So she went out and I was working in the basement.
So Scott's in the basement bailing water and everything. So then
But it's fine because I'm trying to sell my house, no problem.
All right.
So then he got a sump pump.
Yeah.
And I had since 10 years ago, I had a sump pump, and then the electricity goes out. Scott gets in bed at midnight. The electricity goes out. Sump pump stops working. Scott goes in the basement, and he's bailing with a coffee can until the electricity went back on at 4 this
I spent
morning.
all night bailing my sump pump out.
Well, let's see how you did with your weight loss. You're obviously a loser.
Yes, I am a loser.
And you were going to probably lose here, too. Original weight 264. You lost 9 pounds last week. A total of 28 pounds. You weighed 236 last week, and you now weigh 235.
Yeah, I just ate breakfast because I was hungry. I got to stay on my routine. I didn't change a thing.
Obviously.
No, I ate the same.
Maybe you should eat less.
You know, you got to
I've been losing over 5 pounds a week. Why would I change my routine?
You're talking about $20,000, Junior. If you want to win, you got to step it up. But of course, don't do anything dangerous.
No, I would never
start
do
You were bailing out. That's got to be good exercise. Bailing that shit out all night.
I was bailing out all night. I was working all night. I should have lost another 5 pounds.
I find with weight loss, a lot of times, even if you're good, sometimes the following week is when it shows.
Yeah, I hit the wall this week. I think, and I'll be fine. I'm not worried about it.
You know what you have to do, Scott? I found this. You got to do cardiovascular.
Yeah? Oh.
Cardiovascular.
Yeah, can you write that up for me and I'll follow your program?
Some people call it cardio.
All right, the biggest threat around here is Benji. He started out the weight loss competition at 267. Last week he lost 9 pounds. He's lost a total of 39 pounds. That's the biggest weight loss.
Cheater!
And his current weight, or his weight last week was 228. Let's see what you weigh now. Here goes Benji taking off his coat. You couldn't have done that in advance. Come on, dude.
It's more camera time, isn't it, Ben?
Dude, just weigh yourself.
Take off your Bubba shirt.
No, right, get in there. You weigh 28. You now weigh 238.
Wait a second.
What?
That's true.
You gained 10 pounds. Yeah. What do you do? Is he wearing something? Oh, wait, lift up your shirt.
I know he's up. Benji, are you psyching the guys out?
Fucking around.
What is he doing?
He did the same thing he did the first week.
Lift your shirt.
What are you telling me what you're doing?
What happened?
Huh? I don't know.
What? This is a huge upset.
Look how gross your stomach is.
this.
I went a little bit crazy this week. Stop it. I did eat a lot this weekend, but I'm sure, because the first 4 weeks.
You're losing.
30 with the Slayers, and I did.
Yeah, third place.
Be honest with you guys are fucking with the scale.
No, get back on. Go on again.
There's something going on here.
You gained 10 pounds.
What's got back on?
230, 238.
It's the same.
Exactly 10 pounds.
I will still defeat all you guys.
Wow.
He's doing what he did.
What is that, Scott?
He gained from the unofficial weigh-in, and then a week later he gained 15 pounds.
Well, there's only a couple of weeks left. This philosophy of yours, this strategy, could really screw you in the end.
What are you up to, for real?
What are you doing?
Did you think, wait a second.
There's something in your
If you
shoes.
guys are fucking with me, I want you to.
I swear to God, we're not.
You want me to get back on and see what I weigh now?
Yeah.
But then why did Tim go up to?
Yeah, because that's what's wrong.
What's wrong? Right. What are you doing? What is your strategy here?
I don't know what's going on because he said a week ago that he wanted to gain weight at some point, and then he'd start losing again.
You know what? It's a little too close. What are you doing?
I'm doing. I probably just messed up this weekend.
This weekend? What did you don't gain 10 pounds in a weekend. Why are you laughing?
He's a total Benji.
What are you doing? Tell me now.
What's that?
What are you doing right now? Do you have weights in your asshole?
Check my fucking asshole.
Bend over. Let me see your asshole. I'm serious.
No,
Right, let me see it.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I just saw
the brown eyes.
Dingleberries. Oh my God. Did you see that?
It smells like disgusting ass.
You're psychologically smelling.
No, dude, put me in that position.
I gotta say, you're pretty clean back there.
I jammed the shower right up my ass.
By the way, there's nothing up his ass, honestly. Honestly, Scott.
Except
do you think he's doing
grotesqueness.
anything? Why are you laughing?
Well, his balls to my ass.
I'm not feeling you. Touch
You
his
want to see my
balls.
balls, Will? Come here.
Show Will your balls.
Will, go feel his balls.
Okay, I won't. No, it's not.
That's good. I got it. He's got Chucky Mason's balls. Looking good.
You see, Benji knows all these wrestler tricks to gaining and losing weight fast. So,
but let me ask you,
eating and not eating.
Gaining 10 pounds can't help him.
But how can he gain? Even try to gain 10 pounds? How can he gain 10 pounds?
He's trying to psych you out.
I know that. I know that.
What did you eat?
Just regular stuff and some pasta.
Wow, you do look heavier. Your face got fat.
I'm telling you guys, subconsciously, when you're on a treadmill working out, you're gonna go, "Hey, you gained 10 pounds." I'm telling you, don't fuck with
Right, he's trying to psych
No, I'm
him
not.
out.
Scott is now beating him. I mean, Jason's in first place, but Scott has lost 10.98%, and Benji's lost 10.86%. Because Benji goes
I'm
psycho.
not fucking with it.
I'm not fucking with
I think you're fucking with us. That's what
Yeah, I think Benji's doing some bad acting. He's got something going on.
I think Benji's trying to get away. I think whether it's an act or not. Take off your hat. Let me see something.
I checked his head. His head's empty.
Weigh him without a hat. Maybe it's weighted.
Yes, 10 pound hat.
Weighing naked.
Ooh, wait, what happened here? Oh, get back on.
How much does that weigh?
Gary would feel it.
40 pounds.
Well, with 2 ounces, put him underneath.
Yeah, I wouldn't wear that hat when I weigh in.
Yeah.
All right.
You got sweaty.
All right, good. All right, Robin, there it is.
Can we just say, wait, are you again?
Oh, geez, Artie, what are you
Yeah,
doing?
maybe go 300.
Let's see, maybe hit 300.
Yeah, I'd like to see that.
Fucking Artie,
Everybody keeps saying Artie's going to go over 300.
What?
Let me see your asshole.
What is that shirt he's wearing now? It's a
Food shirt. Snack attack. Is that really how you walk now, or are you just putting that on?
Pants don't fit.
Wow, you got real heavy.
What is he doing?
All right, Artie, let's weigh in. You now weigh 294. You lost 2 pounds.
What I weigh?
You weigh 294.
Yes! So you know, it's got working, guys, because Artie lost weight. It's gotta work.
All right, good
Nice.
work, Art.
Want to enter the contest now?
Back in. 1,500, Scott.
All right, boys,
I'm in
thank you.
second place now. See, I would have dropped out.
All right, there they go. Here go the boys. Got
I don't know
these.
what Benji's got going on.
I saw his asshole. Did you look?
No, he
I
turned
looked away,
away.
but then I smelled the keister.
The sphincter. Go ahead, Benji. Sit down.
Go on, anyway.
Now he's going to go do, what is it? What is
It's like stomping.
He weighs so much the floor just buckles.
Right.
All right,
I want to know what his strategy is, because well, May 7th, he's got a few weeks.
Let me play a couple interviews from Chilla Theater. Because you're not having
You're an idiot.
Eric, that's uncalled for.
You should be fired, Eric.
What's the deal, Tim?
Well, the reason why we did the Ralph show was because you were on vacation that week.
Yes.
And we figured that you would carry it through when you're here, and then...
Wasn't
I
necessary.
see. That was to pump up the vote for Sanjaya. I see.
Right.
I heard they called into Chuck Zito had a show last night, and they were blaming Chuck for Tim not losing any weight.
Oh, really?
I had a bad week last week.
Yeah, and a lot of people were saying, hey, Chuck, how come you can't get Tim Sabian to lose weight?
Yeah, we expected this physique to transform.
We thought you were going to look at Chuck. But then,
In time it will.
You're a tough nut.
I had a busy week.
oh, here he is. Here's Chuck from his show talking about it.
Yo, Chuck. Yo, listen, man. What happened to Tim Sabian? I heard he gained 5 pounds this week. You training this guy? What's up?
Oh, no, well, wait a minute now. That's going to make me look bad because I'll tell you what. Tim, for the last week, I've been saying he had dinner meetings, he couldn't train. I called him the next day, going ready to train. No, I have to go here. Next day, I have to go there. He's making up all kinds of excuses all of a sudden. Now, he gained 5 pounds. He's not working out. He's eating. He's back to his old schedule. So I haven't been working out, so don't blame that on me, because when he's with me, I make him sweat his ass off, man. He's in that rubber suit, he's in that sauna suit, he's got the wool cap on, he's sweating his ass off. And he's just been eating little portions of food. Then he goes and he's feeding his face again, and he gained 5 pounds, I heard. But don't blame it on me, man. But Tim, you better get back on schedule, man. You know, you make me look bad. We actually, supposedly he's down 14 pounds from when he first started. He was 265, so. But, yeah, don't blame that on me. But he does everything you want him to do in that gym? Let me tell you something. A lot of guys, everything he's done with me, a lot of guys would have quit already. And he's over there sweating, he's on the treadmill, I tell him, okay, he'll do one more rep.
But you did quit. You don't even show up for work.
I haven't quit. No, I was
business meetings.
My day starts early in the morning, and I don't get home till 9:30, 10 o'clock at night after it's all said and done.
So okay, just 2 more, he'll do 3 more. He'll run another 5 minutes, and I tell him, okay, cool down. He does a lot. And I have him also in the sauna, in the sweating. He doesn't stay in there too much. I'm having a heart attack, man. I'm fucking leaving. He's sweating. But he's doing good as far as I'm concerned. But he's not back on schedule. We have to get him back on schedule.
That's a great show, Chuck Zito show. And I'll tell you the truth. I thought he was just going to punch you in the face and break your jaw, and then you couldn't eat.
Yeah.
That
probably would have been the solution.
Like. You know what it sounds like, though? If you don't start to look good, he's going to punch you for making him look bad.
But in all seriousness, I mean, he could have just threatened you and said, listen, I'm going to beat the shit out of you if you don't lose weight.
I know.
I'm going to have somebody break your leg if you don't get in here.
I grew up with guys like him, so I know.
Well, they have guys like him in Minnesota.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Anyway, there you go. Hey, as long as I'm playing Chuck did weigh in on the Imus situation. I've not heard this, so I don't know.
That.
All right, what else did I want to tell you?
What a weigh-in.
All the way in. Okay. We're going to do the Battle of the Blobs right now, and it's brought to you by Solaris, C-Y-L-A-R-I-S. Benji's on it. And it really helps you lose weight. Solaris.
Benji gained 10 pounds last week by some odd occurrence.
Solaris is available at stores everywhere, or you can go to SolarisWeightLoss.com. Now, let's do this, and let's get right into it. I'll give you the whole rundown, and we'll see what happens. Yes, Gary?
I can tell you that I've already heard Scott Dinner's irritated. He threw away his breakfast because he had it, and he refused to eat it, so you ruined his breakfast now.
You know, you're stupid. Why wouldn't you eat breakfast?
I'm an asshole.
No. Why wouldn't you eat breakfast?
Because it matters. When you
stupid. This isn't the final weigh-in.
No, I understand.
So what do you care?
I mean, I'm just
eat your breakfast, and then if this is the final weigh-in, I say don't eat your breakfast. You're fine. You're not answering my question. Why didn't you eat your breakfast?
Because I didn't want to eat my breakfast before the weigh-in. That's all. I mean, that's it. I'm trying to be the lightest I can. I want to show people that they have something to fear from me. All right? That's the reason.
I also heard that Jason was eating his breakfast, but then spitting in the trash can.
Is that true?
I didn't even eat my breakfast, though. I had to spit in the trash can.
You know, I didn't think of that. When Howard says it's kind of logical, though, it's really, now there's no teams. It doesn't mean anything until the last weigh-in.
That's right. Okay, let's go down to it. The final, there's only 5 guys left in this contest.
And how many weeks? 3?
3 more weeks left, I believe.
Right.
All right, 2 more. Okay.
All I got to say is I talked to Tim outside, and we might have another funny weigh-in from him based on his weekend of eating.
Well, let me tell you something. The 5 guys left, I got to say, most of them look unbelievably good. I mean, they've really been losing weight. Jason, Scott, and Benji in particular.
Jason's clothes don't even fit him anymore.
Tim, you're going to go first. Tim is our program director here at Howard 100 and Howard 101.
Has Tim gotten into any smaller clothing? Is that
No, it's the same clothes he wears every day.
Just a reminder, last week was a 5-pound weight gain.
Tim's original weight was 265 last week. He gained 5 pounds, as Gary said. His total weight loss after all these weeks is 5 pounds.
What was you last week?
260.
Oh, okay.
All right, here we go, Tim. Go ahead.
Get on there.
Let's see what you weigh. You weigh 100 pounds.
I'm a stunt double Friday.
You weigh 258. You lost a total of 2 pounds. After all this time, you've lost 7 pounds.
Well, hey, it's better than nothing, right? I was gaining weight just for making the food off party shirt the other night. Nice. Tim with a roast joke out of nowhere.
All right, Jason, you're up next. Jason started at 271. He was the second heaviest guy in this contest. Last week he only lost 3 pounds. His total weight loss is 35 pounds. I expect big weight loss from this guy. Jason works in our back office. He is a producer. He produces the show. You've heard him on the show from time to time. Remember, his original weight was 271. Last week he weighed into 236, and now he weighs 230. He lost another 6 pounds.
Nice. All right.
Very good.
41 pounds he lost.
Impressive.
Thank you.
All right, now let's go to Brian. Brian Phelan works for Howard TV. When you watch this episode with Hillary Scott, you'll see what fine work these guys do.
Of course.
Brian, you were pretty hefty at 243. You only lost a pound last week.
Yeah, I did, Ron, but Benji inspired me to lose weight since he did so badly last week.
Yeah, you lost a total of 16 pounds so far. 227 was your current weight last week. Let's see what it is now. 227. And now you weigh 219. Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Big time. I remember 219. I'm coming back. I told you.
Scott, the engineer, looks particularly thin to me. I think he's really been working hard on this thing. If anything, he looks the thinnest to me in terms of weight loss. I would say Scott started at 264. He only lost a pound last week, but that's how weight loss goes sometimes. Your total loss is 29 pounds. Do you weigh yourself during the week?
Usually once a week.
All right.
It looked like about 4 or 5 pounds this week, so
let's see what you did. So this will be a surprise to you. Scott weighed 264. Last week he weighed 235. He now weighs 227.
Nice.
Very nice drop. How much is that? 8 pounds.
Nice.
Okay, 8 pounds.
Now, how much has he lost overall?
He has lost in total, let's see, it was 29 and 8, so he's 37 pounds.
Right. So I'm looking at the board. So Jason's in the lead. He's lost 15%, a little over 15%.
And what is Scott's percentage?
Scott is 14.02%. So they're very close.
All right.
They're very close.
You guys really step it up now. Here comes Benji, who looks heavier than you today.
Did he gain more weight?
Are you wearing something around your waist? Check that. No, he's wearing something around his waist.
It's called a gut.
Oh, wow. You guys heavier.
You know what it is? He gets that fat, skinny look. He's got skin hanging.
What happened to you? Are you gaining?
I'm going to win this contest. I will have the FE money at the end.
All right, Benji, the guys are playing for $20,000. Benji weighed 267 when we started. Last week he gained 10 pounds. Well, let's get you on the scale.
He was 238 last week.
238, and now you weigh 236. Wow. So you only lost 2 pounds.
Where's the crazy Benji? I knew you're my
What
representative.
happened? What's going on?
I will win. I guarantee I will win.
Did you peak too soon?
There's only 2 more weeks left.
There's only 2. Isn't there 3 more?
No, not 2.
Well, if we have 3 more weeks, I'll win.
So listen to Howard. So now Jason's got 15.13%, first place. Scott's 14.02% right there. Benji's all the way back at 11.61. He really.
Why did you
were up by a huge amount. What happened?
Aren't we all winners if we just lose?
What's going on? Don't make jokes. I mean, what's going on? I mean, you were so psyched to win this thing. What is going on? Be honest.
No, we still have time. We still have time.
Are you really trying, or have you given up?
I'm not giving up. I'm not going to give up.
Benji, answer the question. What have you been eating? Why are you not?
No, I'm eating. I'm dieting. I'm eating normally.
I think you peaked too soon. He worked really hard for those first 3
Scott,
weeks.
I think it's really between you and Jason. I bet he really kind of
looks that way, but I don't trust him.
I don't need that. Something's going on. I think that he's going to come in next week and lose a pound or 2. I think that last week Benji's going to lose like 17 pounds.
He can't lose that much in a week.
He did.
The first week,
No, he can't do it this time.
But even if he does.
So if he does, he does it. What are you going to do, man? It's got to be winning fair and square if he does it.
Benji might be artificially putting up his weight for like the weigh-ins. Not just I don't drink a lot of water for the
I
weigh-ins.
can see his gut. He hasn't lost a thing.
No, that's true. I don't know. He seems confident.
But what good would that do?
Whatever he wants.
I'm telling you, whatever he's up to ain't working. You guys look
Listen,
fancy.
Benji, if you think that we're going to give up, you're wrong. I mean, if you think that's your ploy to say, Benji's out of it, and then come back somehow, we're not giving up. We're going full bore.
All right, I agree with you.
Well, no, Benji
You're
said
being a full board.
that was his strategy.
All right, thank you guys. Thank you, Solaris.
I think it's Jason and Scott.
Wow, I'm really shocked. This is really taking a turn, this contest. And where I thought Benji was a shoo-in, I can see he has lost his will to be thin.
Benji had to work so hard not to get put out of the game by being on Artie's team. I think he overdid it.
The contest turned like much like a curved cock.
Yeah.
Oh.
In Hillary Scott's ass.
I like a curved cock.
Not in my hair.
As you're doing, and I got to read you some email during the news, too, because we got a lot, and a lot of interesting comments. Here's all the guys for Battle of the Blobs. As you know, Battle of the Blobs is brought to you by Solaris. C-Y-L-A-R-I-S. I love it. You know, SolarisWeightLoss.com is a website you're going to want to check out. Boy, certain people like Jason look like a whole new man. I don't know if you're going to win, dude, but this is sweet.
Whatever's happening is a very good thing.
This is the first time I looked at you. You actually look handsome.
Yeah,
wow,
this is a very good thing.
I don't know. You should have said the guy's handsome. Let's be a little more mature than that.
Well, he's got to live up to his jet shirt. Hey, no,
Yankees don't.
Please.
Yeah.
But they all look good.
Wait a minute, Tim looks
exactly the same. He was eating out of his mind at Gary's house.
I look good before.
Yeah, too bad this isn't called the biggest fat fuck. I'd be walking out here with a trophy.
All right, let me go to Brian. Let me get the cheat sheet here.
Brian, look at his pants. Everything's falling off him.
This is a big week. This is, you know.
All right, here we go. Brian Phelan. I'm going to go to you first. He's a producer for Howard TV.
Cameraman, thank you.
Whatever. I'm a producer. He originally weighed 243 when we started Battle of the Blobs. Last week he lost 8 pounds. He's lost a total of 24 pounds. Your weight last week was 219. Let's see what you weigh. 217.
Oh, just 2 pounds.
Why are you bothering?
I ate this morning. I was waiting. So I just ate before.
So what? Solaris is 20 grand to the win.
Yeah.
Do it.
You got to kill yourself this week.
One more week. I'll get my enema this week. I'll be good to go.
I don't know why you're wasting your time. You're wasting time because you're not going to win.
He's getting healthy.
Tim Sabian is our program director. Tim Sabian is our program director. There's no way he's winning this thing. If he lost anyway, I'd be shocked. He originally weighed 265. Last week he did lose 2 pounds. He's lost a total of 7 pounds. Your weight last week was 258. I bet you put on weight. Let's see.
Come on, go ahead.
I'll bet you game. Go ahead. You got a belly like a pregnant woman.
Just this morning, he calls me a fat fuck.
How much does he?
He lost a pound, 257.
Amazing.
Tim, why are you bothering me?
I'm trying.
All right. The 3 guys who are really in contention here are Benji, Scott, and Jason. I'm going to tell you something. Benji is definitely not going to win this. He's out of it.
What do you think is going on? Now he's got this look.
I spoke to him at the dinner party, and he's just so defeated.
No. This is the story of, you've heard the story of the tortoise and the hare? This is what this is.
All right. Well, first I'm going to go to, I'll go to you first, Benji. Benji weighed 267 when he started. Last week he only lost 2 pounds. His total weight loss is 31 pounds. He weighed 236. Let's see. I don't even think he lost. 236. Now he weighs 230. He lost 6 pounds.
Okay.
All right. But Scott or Jason? Oh, this guy is such a mush and blows this.
Yeah, you know he will.
He lost 6 pounds, though. Good for you.
So what does that make his total weight loss now?
His total weight loss is
37 pounds.
Right, he's 13.86% because we're by percentages.
Okay. Let's go to, I'm anxious to see Jason now because Jason looks like
he looks like a different guy.
It's like the story of the elephant and the hare.
Jason is 271 when he started. He lost 6 pounds last week. He's lost a total of 41 pounds. He weighed 230 last week. I bet you lost another 7 pounds.
I hope so.
You now weigh 223.
Wow.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, you're losing weight like crazy, dude.
I'm in this hardcore, man. I'm going full tilt. Derek, you all.
So what's his percentage?
So he's at 17.71%. He's a full, just slightly less than 4% above Benji.
Wow, Benji, you don't stand a chance.
You
blew it. I'm shocked. I thought you had this thing.
Let me tell you how desperate Benji is. He's been running around trying to cut these side deals last week.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, he's like, between me and Scott, we'll split the money 3 ways if you don't want to go in.
Based on what Scott, I can reveal Scott now. Jason and I have had a secret alliance from the beginning.
All right, let's go to Scott. Scott, this could be yours, but I've never seen you win anyway.
No, I'll be in second place.
Scott, 264 was your weight, your original weight. You lost 8 pounds last week. You're really trying.
I went my ass off.
37 pounds, your total weight loss. You weighed 227 last week, and this week you weigh 222.
All right.
Another 5.
It's good. It's my average, and that's what I've been losing all the way. 8 weeks, 5 pounds.
What is the percentage between you and Jason?
Okay, so Scott has lost 15.91%. Jason has lost 17.71%. So Scott's in striking distance, and so is Benji. But I still don't.
I think Jason would have to stumble.
I guess Benji's never fully explained after losing all the weight how he came in 1 week and gained 10 pounds.
Explain.
That ruined the whole contest for you.
Like I said, you've heard the story of the tortoise and the hare.
Yeah, but you're neither.
See, I thought it was a plan, but obviously at this point it's not planned.
No, I think he fucked up.
Right.
The hare goes very fast at the beginning and then takes a break and then wins at the end.
All right.
You, Howard, at the party, it looked like you got caught in a Benji moment that you desperately were trying to get out of. Am I correct in that? You asked Benji something about the weight loss, and it looked like he was talking to you for about 10 minutes. You got a puzzled look on your face.
No. I wanted to get out at that point, so I just thought that you go up and say hello to Benji. I didn't talk to him all night.
He was making some sort of analogy.
He did, yeah. Something about, I forget.
The rabbit.
No, something else. By the way, isn't the rabbit and tortoise story wrong? Didn't the tortoise win?
Won. Yeah, the tortoise won.
The tortoise was slow and steady, and the hare didn't win.
The hare runs at the last minute. It makes it close, but inevitably he lost.
Yeah, and you just said you're the hare.
That's not the way my parents ran this.
All right.
No, he would be the tortoise. He would be the whale in the story.
Tortoise, hare, and whale. Okay. All right, congratulations. How's your weight doing? Are you hit 300 yet?
I don't know.
I bet you're at 300 now.
You think so?
Go weigh in, even though you're not in this. Here comes Artie for his weekly weigh-in.
Yeah, I'm not even in the fucking thing.
You're not supposed to have to do this anymore.
What, are you moving a pen?
Fuck it, if I'm 300, I'll be suicide.
Will you? Was that the number that was driving?
No. I mean, I think it would be like a bad plateau in my life, you know? Artie's funny because when he came to the party the other day, he's wearing like all this stuff, like the only stuff left that fits him. So it was like one of his tour jackets, and he had like an old Yankee T-shirt on.
Look how good Jason looks. Why don't you lose some weight, Artie?
I'm trying, brother.
Right,
I was 296 last time.
Right, anyway.
What am I? How much percentage am I there?
You're off the chart. Oh! You're 1 pound shy of 300. 299.
299?
Wow.
Artie.
I don't want, no.
299.
As long as it's not 300, it'll be 300 by the end of the show.
Oh, my God.
Very heavy jeans.
Hurry up.
299.
You can watch back on. If he had 2 donuts, he'd be 300.
Bro, you're 1 pound shy.
I'm going to start my regimen today.
All right. That's what he needed.
I was busted clear.
You look under 300.
These are 10 pounds cardio.
I can't wait to see this girl. How did she get on top of him to ride him in that scene?
Or some bumpy ride. Oh, hey, wait, why you stand up? Is this the kind of shit you used to
wrap your
penis? All right, listen, the first thing up this morning, welcome to Monday at Sirius Satellite Radio. I'm Howard. It's the Howard Stern Show. Robin's here. Artie isn't. Not sure where he is.
He's just coming in. He's sneaking
There's
in
Artie.
behind you.
All right, Fred's over there. Benji. All right, first things first, because Jason was just throwing up because he's so hungry and dehydrated.
He walked in here this morning. I thought he was sick.
He's out of it. I just yelled at him.
Benji doesn't look that much better.
Benji looks like he just got out of a prison camp.
The sad thing is that, for those who don't know what I'm talking about, let me back up.
sick, man. Look, it's AIDS.
You guys always say that.
All right, let me back up, please. We're doing a battle of the blobs. It's brought to you by Solaris, CYLARIS, the world's strongest weight loss formula. The winner gets $20,000. It's down to a couple of guys who work here. Whoever loses the highest percentage of weight wins the $20,000.
Yeah, you even have Tim Sabian in. There's no way.
It's funny, though.
Tim's a gimme. There's a couple things going on. First of all, I don't even think Tim's here yet.
Well, he's not going to win.
And we apologize. Somebody from Solaris was supposed to present the check, but they're not here because they didn't think we were doing it, so we'll just, apologize.
They didn't think we were doing the weight loss?
What's that?
They
didn't think we were doing it at 6:05. I had it scheduled for 7.
Oh, I see.
Well, these guys are going to collapse.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I just yelled at Jason and I go, he hasn't eaten all weekend.
Yeah, I mean, he was literally bent over. He came in here. He could hardly walk. What's he got to throw up?
Nothing, just water. And he hasn't been drinking water or anything.
See, I feel a little responsible for this. We were talking on the wrap-up show, and I said when I did my weight loss, I didn't have any water or liquids after 6 o'clock the night before. But that was one day, not 4 days.
Look at him.
Can you walk, dude?
I'm just tired. I've been drinking. I stopped drinking Saturday night. I haven't eating. I just haven't.
You would say though, you're gonna gain it all back anyway. No, you guys are such fuck-ups.
No, 20 G's though.
It's 20 G's, but
He'll spend money on something rotten, and then he'll gain the weight back.
You like that?
That's why a weight gain contest is way healthier.
All right, I'm gonna weigh you now. Jason, tell me what you did this weekend in terms of your diet.
Well, for the last 2 weeks, I've gone on pretty much an all-liquid diet. So I haven't been eating anything really solid except for broccoli and spinach, and I'm mostly just drinking these Atkins shakes.
You're gonna win.
I hope so.
I don't know. Benji looks pretty emaciated too.
I don't know what to say about Benji.
Benji, give it. Somebody just collapsed. Yeah.
JD wasn't even in the contest. He's falling over.
You guys,
You mix it. I haven't eaten for like 7 days. I fasted. It's not a big deal. It's
to you, it's not a big deal.
You look horrible. Honestly, you're pasty white.
You always say that. You always.
And listen to him talk. He sounds like he's a different.
It's extra though. No, it's extra pasty and crazy.
Right.
Benji's a wrestler, and he pulls out all these wrestling, dehydration, losing weight in one day tricks.
What time Saturday did you stop drinking water?
About 5 o'clock. PM.
You may have won then. Just based on water, you may have won.
Oh, he's gonna win. I mean, it's between Scott. I don't think you.
I'm drinking water for 24 hours.
You started gaining weight.
He looks thin though.
Yeah, you really bought that?
What do you mean? What were you doing then?
I drank water.
You gained 10 pounds from drinking water.
So what's the purpose?
So I don't want people to know where I was at.
Hey, can I just say, Benji looks like one of those skeletons in your high class.
He flies out of the closet.
Yeah, you're weird looking, dude.
I just left an all-night Asian sauna.
I just wait too much to win.
Because Jason emailed me last night that he said, listen, I'll put all the stuff you need on your desk between 5:30 and 6 o'clock. I'm going to be downstairs in the sauna.
I didn't make it.
Let me weigh these guys so they can go eat something.
Yeah, you know, Jason looks like one of those guys that was released from the hospital.
Look, he can barely walk.
This is what I saw this morning.
It's like the top of his head got thinner, too.
His brain shrunk. No, you know what? You can put yourself into a psychotic state.
Right.
He looks like he's there.
I'm serious. No, you know that? You become delirious?
But I've been working with people. I'm not just going on my own here.
Who are you working with?
I have a doctor, and I've just been dealing with other wrestlers who know how to do the weight loss.
All I know is I'm looking at Scott the engineer. I think he's your biggest competition. The dude's skinny.
He was close to
Thank you.
What did you do?
I tried. I worked my ass off and I tried. I fasted also this whole week.
You did?
I did the master cleanse.
Oh, good for you.
Where did you go?
Let's see how it goes. Benji can't get over there.
Benji, get over there and let's do this.
But I feel fine. I didn't deprive myself of nutrients. I mean, fine.
Did you eat anything over the weekend? Nothing?
No.
Right. He'll gain a weight back too.
No, I did the whole diet healthy. I mean, I did the proper way to do it, exercise and proper food.
Phelan looks like he lost some weight too, Brian Phelan.
Yeah, I'm crazy like these guys.
Yeah, I don't think you have a chance.
I went to stick with the
You're able to stand there? Jason, you're able to stand?
Yeah, no, I'm sorry.
You're all Auschwitz creepy.
All right, Benji, can you get over there and drag this out?
Do they all have food waiting for them outside?
What? Come on, dude. I said
Oh my God.
What did you do? You shake your head?
Wait a minute. Hold on. Illegal. You can't have in the contest. He wrote rules yesterday. Did you see his rules? You got to be the same. We're the same. And be exactly the same. We're not the same. You shake your head. You're out. Forfeit.
That's part of my body.
Come on, get up there.
You shake your head too. I shake my shirt off then, Benji. I take my shirt off. You're wearing different socks, Jason.
Why don't you all just get naked?
Come on, I don't have time for nonsense. Just
Get over there.
Get over there and get weight in. All right, Brian
I knew
Phelan.
that Scott would have a meltdown over something.
Yeah, he's insane.
If he loses, that guy doesn't have the energy to get mad.
All right, here we go. Brian Phelan, who is our television. What are you? Cameraman. He weighed originally 243. He lost 2 pounds last week.
Yep.
And,
What did you think of mine this week?
That was a good idea.
Yeah, what the hell?
All right, your total weight loss has been 26 pounds. Last week you weighed 217. Let's see what your final weight is. Maybe you'll win. So 217. Same thing. You didn't even lose a fucking pound.
Not this week.
Wait to end the contest.
I'm not dying though.
Way to go out with fizzle.
How did you put Sacred de Mayo in the middle of his weight loss contest?
All right, so you're in the lead right now as we do the final weigh. And, you know,
All right.
10%.
10%?
All right, good luck, Jay.
What's with you Irishman? One day of insane drinking isn't enough. St. Patty's Day is enough.
You did lose 20 grand and you were out drinking?
Yeah, I had to lose 25 pounds to beat Jason. So I was like, I'm not going to do it in a week.
Right.
Cinco de Mayo.
You know what's funny? Brian's the guy who begged us.
Cinco is the right thing to say.
Brian is the guy who begged us to be in this contest and then really didn't even fucking put out.
It's not like missing Christmas Eve with your grandparents.
I lost 25 pounds. That's something.
That is good. You're right.
Something. Right, Audie? How much you weigh now?
Yeah, well, you'll have the 30 on the next. Let me see. Quattro de Mayo.
Can I just give you one little byproduct of what's going on? Jason's breath is bad.
All right, let's weigh. Who you want? Tim's not here and he's not here.
Yes, Scott.
All right, Scott the engineer originally weighed 264. He lost 5 pounds last week. His total weight loss has been 42 pounds. Last week he weighed 222 and now he weighs 213.
Amazing.
How much weight loss is that, Gary?
That's 9 pounds.
51 pounds in total, 19.32%.
Wow.
19.32%?
Nice.
You might win. I told you to, Jason.
I got a shot.
What do you weigh now? What?
213.
213.
Is that the thinnest you've been?
No. Like 7 years ago, I think I was like 200, but it's close.
You got a shot?
I do.
All right, who went next? You want to go to...
Let's go to Benji next.
Let's go to Benji, because I think Jason's the
I'll
wild
pay
card.
you money to go, Jason.
Why?
Because I'm going to win. It's going to be exciting. It'll be more exciting.
All right, Jason, go ahead. You might as well get Jason some water. All right, Jason.
How much money will Jason pay?
Benji looks great.
Jason, when we started this, and you are startlingly thin, and they should put some pictures of you guys up on the website. Jason weighed 271 when we started. He was second highest in weight to Artie.
Yeah.
He lost 7 pounds last week. He's lost a total of 48 pounds as of last week. He weighed 223 last week, and now he weighs, this is unfucking real, this guy's like, he now weighs 212.
Oh my God.
That's a total weight loss of 59 pounds and 21.77%.
Wow. That takes Scott out.
Wait a second. How many pounds did he lose this week?
11.
11 pounds. Wow. What? What did Benji say?
All right, let's complain about the scale. We readjusted.
He's sweating like a crackhead. It's ridiculous.
He just came out of a sauna.
I want to thank my mouth gets so dry. Solaris weight loss.
You think you're going to be Jason? There's no way.
Unless you guys change the scale around at all.
Scott, pretty close. You had 19%.
Put my socks back on.
Are you disappointed, Scott? That you put a lot of work in.
A little disappointed. I mean, I couldn't kill myself like him. I'm a lot older than he is, but I'm satisfied. I worked hard. The money would have been nice. The health is more important. So I'm glad that something kicked my ass to lose this week.
And didn't I predict that you are such a motion that you come in second place?
Yeah, it could be second or third. We don't know yet.
No, it'll be second. That's because that's Scott's MO.
Are you upset that the $2,500 for me? You take the $2,500 for me in week 2?
That's what I'm really pissed off. No.
Eric Morrison from SolarisWeightLoss.com. My parents.
Especially you, Howard.
Look at his face.
He looks crazy.
He's sweating and disgusting. How come you're sweating?
Because I was just in a sauna. You guys always have sweating, and now I'm sweating because
You know what? That wet may take you up a pound or two.
All right, Benji claims that he's going to pull this one out. Let me give you stats first. Benji weighed 267 when we started. He lost 6 pounds last week. His total weight loss was 37 pounds as of last week. His current weight was 230. His weight as of last week. Let's see what his current weight is. 230.
231. No.
Yeah, that'd be great. All right, Benji's stepping on the scale. He goes from 230 to 203.
looks like I won.
203. Wait a second.
That's 27 pounds.
Howard, Benji has a total weight loss of 64 pounds and a total weight loss percentage of 23.97%.
Would you make him a winner?
He lost.
He won.
I'm saying Jason lost. I can't believe it.
Oh, that sucks. But you lost weight. Good job, man. Solaris. I was doing so well, I had to hide it.
I think Tim might win, though. Let's wait.
It's crazy. 23 pounds in a week?
I might have been a big win.
Everybody's for some reason talking over each other today. What are you saying?
Fasting is so easy. It's so simple.
And
in addition, Solaris does kick ass.
You lost 23 pounds in 1 week.
I hid some along the way when you were saying, like, I don't know what you're doing. I didn't want them to know where I was at.
But how can you hide it?
You drink water.
You gained 10 pounds of water.
Probably not that much, but you can drink easily 5 pounds.
Wow. Jason, how are you feeling right now?
I don't know how Benji lost 27 pounds in a week. But, you know, I know I didn't lose from lack of, I don't regret that I could have done something more. I don't know what else I did. I have no idea what Benji did. Congratulations to him, I guess.
Benji's crazy.
Whatever. You're crazy.
He looks
A crazy man, he's acting like a crazy man.
You knew you were going to win, didn't you?
Well, no. Jason
Like, Scott made a fatal error to some extent. Jason did also, not as much as Scott.
What do you mean? What was the fatal error?
They didn't do as well as me.
That was my error.
What was the error?
If they had fasted maybe a little earlier, if they'd done the Solaris, for sure. If they fasted, if they did...
Okay, do you want me to fast for fucking 9 weeks? Out of your mind. Get the fuck out of here. I told you he was up to tricks. Now,
yeah, I'm trying to do better.
What trick is he up to?
What?
What do you mean by that? He's up to tricks.
He wasn't showing us...
I have so much energy now. I'm now wrestling you guys right now.
Fuck you, Ben. You want to wrestle?
Hey.
I knew it. I said he would get crazy.
Wait. What?
Come on.
Hungry.
Scott, what's going on here? Do you really think he did something wrong?
Yeah, he did something wrong. I didn't say he did something wrong.
He was up to tricks.
Yeah.
I like you guys better like this.
Keep him this way.
I
did something fatal. I lost 50 pounds. That's fatal.
Benji's like one of those. He's almost like a serial killer. Like he's walking around. He's got no water. He can't.
Benji's in a Muhammad Ali taunt right now. I like it. Just keep going.
He's already won and he's still taunting.
I am the weight loss champion.
You look great, bro. $20,000 is yours. You are on Solaris. That's true. Maybe it's appropriate that you win because Solaris put up the 20 grand.
It is a great product and it works so well. I had high at some point.
CYLARIS.
Are you going to keep this up?
So I said CYLARIS.
That's right.
SolarisWeightLoss.com. I don't know what happened. I thought Jason or Scott would have shoe-ins.
Jason, you said was a lot left.
I just got to find out how you could have lost 27 pounds. If I wish I knew, I would have done it. Trust me. There was almost nothing I would have done.
Well, think about it. You drank a ton of
You
water
didn't drink for the last... You say since 5. Were you doing ice at all?
No.
You did no sip?
The only thing I did was I took put water in my mouth and spit it out.
Okay. Did you sauna or work out at all?
I saunaed and worked out. Worked out.
You did your best, man.
I walked up from lower than
You really stopped at 5 o'clock on Saturday?
I think so. 6 o'clock? I don't remember exactly. I stopped before I went to bed.
Oh, wait. No, I stopped 3 in the morning. Saturday night, like going into Sunday, on water.
I've been up since 2 o'clock. I got off at Christopher Street downtown in my sauna suit. I walked up the city this morning.
Christopher Street, you could have caught AIDS on Christopher Street in real one.
I think I almost did.
Are you sick from this?
No, I'm okay. I didn't start feeling really bad until last night, and then after the walk this morning, I think I got out the last of the water that was in me.
Yeah, you threw up?
Yeah, I threw up. I don't know.
Come on, Scott, come on, old man.
What are you, asshole?
It looked like egg drop soup I was throwing up. It was like this yellow cookie stuff.
Well, go eat something.
No, I was making copies, and I got nauseous and ran to the bed.
What is it there, Benji?
No, I did do. I also did what do they call it? Colonics.
You show up?
Yeah, they all talk about Robin. Like, she's like the queen of it, and they all know about it. They know that she's been there, and she's had like the best colonics ever.
Oh, get out of here.
I swear
You're drunk from hunger.
What's that?
You're drunk from
What is he even saying?
I don't know. You're talking colonics and me being the queen of it, and everybody who gave him a colonic knew me.
Everyone at the colonic place. I told them, like, I was working for a show, I told them in a contest, and they all know Robin. They all know, I guess she used to do colonics, and that she had the best, most incredible colonics ever.
They said that.
You talk, I have numbers of all the colonics.
Because she gets so much crap out of her.
She's not, no, but the way I don't know, you're just one of the best colonic people ever.
Why is she the best? Because what
when
came
she
out of
comes
her?
out, how she does it, everything.
Weren't you any good?
I was horrible.
Did you get crayons on you?
Couldn't fit it into me.
I remember they liked Robin because she would pass very interesting things.
Didn't you pass a carrot once and they all applauded?
Tons of carrots.
They brought people in to see it.
They found a rookie missing handle about the price.
They get excited about what comes out of you.
Well, that's why they're in that business.
You're a hero.
Today's like, it's almost like we gave our entire staff crystal meth. You know?
Yeah. All right, boys. Well, maybe you should just go eat some. Congratulations, Benji. I'm sure Solaris will present you with the check. I did it early because you guys are going to pass out.
Hey, guys, I got $5 grand for the guy who can gain the most weight by 11.
For real?
Is that right?
Benji will hurt himself.
Hey, Scott, Jason, Brian, you guys look great. You did great. But you didn't win, sorry.
Are you angry, Scott?
No, I knew he was. I knew from the first day he was something. I said it the first day.
Oh, really? Then you say you just say that for mind games and stuff. Is that mind game also?
What? You were playing with your fucking weight and not showing us the truth. We were playing honestly.
You're like those guys that lose on Survivor and say, like, I didn't, I fucked up. I should have done something.
I mean, I lost
you did fuck up. Yes, you did. You could have done, Scott. You could have won. I did the calculation. You could have won, Scott.
Okay. All right.
Jason,
He's so proud of himself.
I can't believe you lost.
He's crushed. I know it. I've had private conversations with him. He was banking on it.
Jason is a handsome guy, and Jason was obese.
Don't taunt him.
He's not obese anymore. I mean, Scott doesn't have that, unfortunately. But Jason, you're good looking. You have looks.
Thank you, baby. I'm obviously really disappointed I lost. I'm not angry at Benji. I went in assuming that 10-pound weight gain he did was bullshit and that he somehow faked it. So I was trying to lose even more than that.
He didn't fake anything. What are you talking about?
He said he drank water before his weigh-in, the highest true weight. So I just went off that. That's what
Benji, take a shirt. Let me see if you actually look like you're in shape.
I don't want to be.
Do we have any before?
Naked? He's got rashes, man.
Yeah, you guys will do this whole thing again where I'm disgusting.
He lost weight, but he had like tons of hanging skin.
Yeah, no, I don't have hanging skin.
You're disgusting. You're disgusting, but it's my favorite long-running bit.
Let me see. Pick up your shirt again. I got to see that. That's amazing.
Oh.
Look at it. What are you going to do with all that extra?
I don't have I really don't. I have more late. I've got another 50 to lose.
That's stretch marks.
Can I have one of your waters?
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
All right, well, there it is, Robin. All right, boys, congratulations to Benji and Jason, Scott, and Brian. Good job.
Yeah, congratulations to all of them for losing weight.
Brian can give him a few quesadillas. I think.
But it wouldn't have helped. It wouldn't have helped.
I'm going to be fascinated and shit. I didn't realize what these guys were doing.
Yeah,
I mean, out of all these guys, I got to say, Brian Phelan's the biggest mystery to me. Why did you even beg us to be in this?
You know, Benji psyched me out right off the bat, so I didn't try as hard. And then the last week, seriously, the last week when I did the math, I was like, there's no way I'm going to be able to lose 30 pounds in a week. So
no,
Benji did it. No,
Benji's Bengali you from week 1.
He got into his head.
So that's crazy.
He's something's up with him, man. He's feeding out. Look at like he's twitching and he's I've been fasting what people would call fast for 10 days. I've been strictly fasting for 7 days. I've been water fasting for the last 7 days.
I don't think this is a drug-free contest.
He's got like a twitch in his mouth and he's like, he's all speeding out.
His lips all chapped and cracked.
Yeah, I'd be happy to go. That's all right. I'm just saying.
He was afraid to
accuse me or something like that. All right. If I say you look herped out, I mean, implies you have herpes and stuff.
You look herped out.
You look sped out, man. Come on. How's the meth? Drug test. It's really not right to do.
Well, it's an amazing.
It was shocking when he took off his hat. You know, like he's kept that hat on the whole time, and he took off the hat and his head was completely shaved.
When he keeps the hat, I waited. The most hair is an ounce, and that just gave me. I did suck some ice during the day.
But you kept the hat on. Why not just weigh in initially without the hat? And not
a long time ago, a guy on the show told me it was a real cool move to wear the hat. It looked better.
Joey Boots, you're on the air on Long Island.
Hey, don't ask me how he did it. Just like David Blaine does tricks, you know how he does it. But my spidey senses are telling me there's shenanigans afoot here with Benji.
Your spidey senses.
What do you possibly have done?
There's no shenanigans.
That's what I said. Like, I can't explain how he did it. Just like I can't explain the David Blaine trick. But he does it anyway. I think Steve Langford should look into this, get a hold of some professionals, find out if
he told you what he did. He didn't eat. He didn't drink anything.
Lane's a great example. He fasts for 7 days. It's not a hard thing to do.
I know Jews know how to fast and all that shit.
It's true. That does give you some help.
I got 23 pounds in 1 week. I don't know, man.
Look it up on the internet. Seriously, bodybuilders, wrestlers do it all the time. Easily. But it's not easy for me if I do it.
I think you did something dishonest, man.
What?
Do you have access to the studio at night?
Yes.
Can you, maybe there's a way you're going to do it with the scale.
I checked my weight over the weekend. I did, but I didn't touch the scale.
Nobody Benji makes us.
All right, here's how I know Benji.
Access to the internet and SolarisWeightLoss.com. And thank you to my girlfriend Sheila and my parents.
All right, 20 grand. Benji just took the prize.
What are you doing with the money?
Shenanigans, Howard. Get Steve Langford on it.
All right, thank you.
Benji, what are you going to do with the money?
I've always wanted to buy my parents something really nice. So I'm getting them a better son, I think.
Oh, jeez.
He can't answer seriously. He's not funny.
Here's how I know Benji's crazy. Benji's standing here with a set of headphones on, and he tried to put a set of headphones on.
No, I don't know. If you buy a house or something.
You buy a house?
$20,000?
In Nebraska.
It has to be Nebraska.
Get a $20,000 house.
Well, I'll tell you something. Yeah, Bill, go ahead.
Hey, now, Art.
Yeah.
I believe that Benji cheated, too. I believe in the first weigh-in, he had, I was thinking ways of doing it. He could add some lead tape on him. On the
We saw naked. I even opened up his asshole. He had nothing in there. I mean,
no, the first weigh-in we did. The first weigh-in, he just weighed in.
And I asked you guys to check my ass. I did not have anything in my ass.
No, he did it. He does no shenanigans.
Even if Benji, think about this, even if Benji cheated during the first weigh-in, which I don't think he did, by the third weigh-in, he had gained 10 pounds, so he didn't cheat again. And that totally worked. It's funny,
but I did not at all.
Well, let me tell you this. A gallon of water only weighs 7 pounds. You drink a gallon and a half of water in the morning?
Probably.
10 pounds?
Probably, yeah.
I bet you can't drink a gallon of water.
Right now, if I do, I'll probably die, but I could easily put in a couple pounds right now.
All right, Mike, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard. Good morning. How you doing?
What's happening?
Is there anything you can do for Jason? I mean, the guy's worked his ass off. Plus, he's got a...
That's how life goes, man.
He looks like he's going to cry over here.
Yeah.
He's sleeping.
That's tired. That's tired.
Why don't you go lay down, man? Go ahead.
Go get some food.
Go get some food.
Hey, you know what? No bullshit. I'll give $1,000 to the guy who can gain the most weight.
No,
No, they don't need to go to another. Look at this.
Yeah,
I don't want to seem at all like a sore loser guy just because the way he was at the beginning of accusing me of cheating. Because I think everyone did phenomenal. I hate being accused of things.
All right. Well, Jason, why don't you leave right now and go eat?
Cool, thanks.
We can walk.
I know.
It's really fast that long. Do not eat immediately, seriously.
No, I just want something to drink. I got some water. I'm going to get Gatorade.
Dude, have some Hawaiian punch.
Congratulations. You have to tell me about 27 pounds. Thanks. You did that, man.
All right.
Crazy.
All right, Jason.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Hey, Howard.
Poor Jason.
Have some Hawaiian punch.
Hawaiian punch.
Pedialyte.
Sugar.
Well, he's the next one I'm gaining weight back.
Yeah, take the Hawaiian punch.
You see, he's walking sideways.
I know.
It's
He's
mostly
hallucinating.
psychological right now for him.
He's nuts.
Could that be permanent damage on your brain?
That's how the girl in Florida died.
Yeah. I mean, I said to him, what are you doing?
Girl in Florida died of water intoxication. Is that what
No, the one that the Congress was debating over, she kept like dehydrating herself.
Johnny Mo, you're on the air.
Hello, Howard. How you doing? I'm like that Benji one. And, a gallon of water weighs 8.5 pounds. I know I can drink a gallon or 2 waters prior to any weight. And I think that's what he did.
All right. Thank you,
I
Derek.
said it.
You said that's what he did. Derek,
Nobody's under any kind of illusion. Benji said he drank water.
go ahead, Derek. Go, Derek.
Hello?
Hurry up. Come on.
If you put JD and Will on a scale like that, they weigh less than Artie.
I wonder what Artie would weigh in.
That might be true.
Where'd you go this weekend, Artie?
Miami Beach.
Oh, that's
Did you eat?
right.
Well, I stayed at the most incredible hotel I ever stayed in my life, and I had a great time. Big omelets and sausages.
The restaurant there is great, isn't it?
Yes, a great room service overlooking the ocean.
Oh, geez, so room service too.
Did you get laid?
No.
Okay, that's a yes.
I'm not always at liberty to say what goes on in my life.
You don't have to tell us who.
Look at you.
Or what? No.
Would you blowjob?
No. Yeah, my omelet blew me.
Handy?
After my show, I just had this beautiful room with like a wraparound terrace looking at the ocean, and I said I want to try to use this room, so I had a little after party in my room for people, and that's the move. Fuck going to a club.
Right.
You have your own club.
Yeah, and
On the scale.
Get on the scale.
why are you ruining my weekend?
Did you get 300?
Let's see what this weekend cost you.
I could possibly have hit 300.
I'm looking at you right now. I think you did it.
Yeah.
I think you hit 300.
I mean, because I didn't do anything,
Physical.
Well, I mean, I didn't do anything to not make me get to 300.
Is he like a meeting out of control?
Not out of control, but I wasn't dying.
Let me see. Get on there. Get on.
Come on, let's do this.
All right. Artie's attempting to hit 300.
He was $2.99
This is what happened when Mickey Mantle was retiring.
I think he hit it. I'm looking just giving him the eyeball. And you know what? Usually, like, when I go to Miami and I always think I'm eating a lot, but I always end up losing some weight.
Yeah, out in the sun and walking on the beach.
I always forget when I go there. Topless bros on the beach.
I know.
All
I've
over
seen
the
that.
fucking place.
Yeah.
They're all hot.
I know. It's a miracle. Like they're just laying there.
The lifeguard made me put my shirt.
It's almost like they want you to just select the one you want.
So how did you get laid?
I didn't say that.
At the party he picked us
Why are you
up.
not saying?
I had a party. There was a bunch of hot blondes at this party.
Would you have an orgy?
How did you get hot blondes there?
Well, I know this girl down there who isn't single, but she's got a ton of Hooters friends that she brought over. And they rolled the show.
And they fucked you?
No, they didn't.
You had an orgy.
Did you orgy?
No.
The Roman Emperor?
I gained weight like Nero. I'm so glad we fucked over 300. I'm actually taking my shirt off.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, Artie.
Let me guess what you had at the beach.
I tell you, in some ways it looks better than Benji.
No, it's not great.
Oh, my goodness. Artie, pull up your
I
pants.
can see why all these chicks are banging.
He's doing the Jason walk.
All right, go ahead, Artie. Get on the scale. Sir, chant while he does it.
Artie.
There we go. He weighs 303 pounds. I knew it. 303.
The more weight I gain, the more pussy I get.
That's
The more pussy in my life.
Really? 303 pounds.
Look at those pants. He can't even get them up.
Artie's going to elastic pants, by the way. Did you notice?
The hell you?
They don't fit.
You weigh 303. You're over 300 pounds, dude.
All right, Artie, now you
Like
can
Popovich
stop.
always weighed like 315 and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's a little taller than you.
I pictured a little fitter than you. Dude, what are you doing?
You gotta stop now.
Eating and drinking.
You gotta get a little alarmed.
You said you'd stop at 300.
I wish I could be more depressed over it.
Oh,
You know what it is? I'm calling on all women to stop fucking Artie.
Past the point of Karen.
Is it because you're getting laid? You don't care?
I don't know. I mean, I just don't like.
You don't care.
I do care, but
Are you officially obese?
No, he's not obese at 300.
I've been obese since 250.
He's not, Robin?
Of course
That was
he
Robin
is.
being sarcastic.
You're an obese man.
But I've been obese man since I was 24, bro.
No, you haven't.
Not when I met you weren't obese.
No, not even close.
Wait, the definition of obesity is 20% over your target weight. So you're supposed to be, what, 220?
Target. He's off the target.
What is your target weight?
What are you supposed to weigh, Artie?
Well, I weighed, when I came to the show, I weighed 195 when I started.
Right, so 40 pounds. Artie was obese at 235.
He's obese squared.
Yeah, I was obese probably at 225.
Wow. Wow, 303, bro.
You're ruining my great weekend.
But you said at 300 you'd have that would kick in.
That's the problem. It's not. I thought the kick in would.
I think the number that will kick in is 350.
Oh, stop! Don't even say that. He won't be able to move at 350.
If you get up to 400, that's gonna be something.
That would be an achievement.
That might be like one of those guys that got to go in with a crane and pull you out of the house.
That's 700.
That's 700. You know that's 700.
He's got it all figured out. He can go another 100 pounds without having a crane.
But I'm like,
it's weird. Like I don't. Like I played some football on the beach with these guys. I don't know. I don't.
You
feel
don't feel it?
Yeah, I feel heavy, but I don't know.
You're not out of breath. You can't run. I mean,
gun 3 touchdown passes.
Yeah.
You feel like a thin man.
I don't feel like a thin man.
Right.
I feel like a fat man.
Tickets to the roast.
I don't know. Hold on. I'm sure.
Did you see his? Whose pants are those?
Hold on 1 second. We just got to do one thing at a time. I tell you what. With the roast, I'll put you on hold to Gary. I don't even know that he has any tickets.
I'll talk to you about it later, Howard. We are out of tickets. And I'll explain to you why later.
Brother, we're out of tickets. I'm sorry, Gary. All right. Right.
But really, look at Artie's pants. Whose pants are those?
These are my pants. They were purchased for me.
They don't fit.
So what
Nothing
happened?
fits. That's what I told you about. I told you about your party and stuff. I felt terrible. You know what I was wearing at Howard's engagement party?
What?
Oh, I had to put that guy got that fucking $900 jacket that Dana thought was cute at Barney's that I could put over it. But I had on a fireman shirt that guy gave me from Hoboken Fire Department because nothing else would fit. That was clean.
Oh, geez.
So when you had the girls, how many girls were up in your room?
A gaggle? What's a gaggle?
About 20.
Were there 5?
About 5 or 6 or something.
You were like Jackie Gleason in Miami.
I said he would be, and now he's let Jackie's side.
What a beautiful theater that Jackie Gleason theater.
Yeah.
Just gorgeous.